Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Kode Donal here, and this is the complete recap of the Injustice Gods Among Us comic from year 1 all the way to year 5. The ultimate attention span test. So go get your drinks, your food, your snacks, and enjoy the show. I'm gonna see y'all boys on the flip side. Let's talk about the time when Superman crashed out and said fuck this hero shit. In this universe, Superman has a loving marriage with Lois Lane, and they're expecting their first child. Superman is so excited about having his first kid, he gotta go tell his best friend, our boy Batman, and somehow, some way, he already knew. He really is the world's greatest detective, and Superman wants him to be the godfather, and that news made Batman happy. Then we see Lois with Jimmy doing journalist work. Next thing you know, a Glockiana's in front of Jimmy's face. Boom! Headshot, Jimmy's clapped. Then we find out they ran into the Joker looking menacing as shit. The next day, he's in complete shock as he finds Jimmy's dead body with a Joker card right next to him. That's tough. He instantly goes to Batman, letting Batman know he can't find Lois anywhere, pleading for Batman to help him. Batman wasted no time, called the whole Justice League and said we gotta go to work. He tells the Flash to search the whole metropolis, and he shows Batman he found Scarecrow's dead body by the hands of Joker. Wonder Woman then finds out that Joker finessed the submarine. Superman ain't waste no time, he found it already. Superman lifts up the submarine, tears open that shit like a piece of paper. He sees Lois on the table with two of the most diabolical clowns on the planet. Y'all peep that green gas in the air? Superman smells that shit. What is this? Looks up. Oh my god. Doomsday stands before him. Both of the clowns talking about Lois and the baby. Superman, mad as shit, tells Doomsday to stay away from them, picking up Doomsday, taking him all the way to the sky. The Joker like, we gotta get the hell up out of here before they go anywhere. Where y'all think y'all going? Green Lantern got they ass. Batman finds out that green gas was Scarecrow's fear toxin. Batman comes out and asks the Joker, where is Lois? Joker then tells Batman when Lois' heart stops, every heart in Metropolis stops too. What the fuck? Batman then pieced it together. They added kryptonite to the Scarecrow toxin. Instantly calls out to Superman, telling Superman to stop. Whatever you're seeing right now isn't real. The Scarecrow toxin wears off and we see this terrible news. That wasn't Doomsday, but it was Lois, his pregnant wife. No! With tears in his eyes, seeing what he just did to his wife, we see a missile and Joker hits a devious smile. Boom! Damn! Bro blew Metropolis into smithereens. We then see Superman with a dark face coming down with his dead wife and child. The city, the child, and the wife he vowed to protect, all taken away from him. We then see Batman interrogating Joker in a prison. Batman talking about, it's always been about me and you. Why'd you go do that to Superman? What type of freaky back and forth y'all got going on? Joker says, every time I play with you, I lose. I decided I want to play on easy mode. The rest of the Justice League tried to save as many civilians as they could. We then see Wonder Woman walk up to Superman, who's sad as shit. With eyes full of tears, he tells Diana he killed them. Then tells her, can you hold them and keep them safe? I'll be right back. He flies and sees Green Lantern. Where did you guys take the Joker? Tells Superman that Batman took him to the Gotham prison. Green Lantern tries to talk to him and says, you're angry, you're hot-headed. Calm down. Let's just talk about this first. Man, get me out this weak ass shit. Superman punches it. Looks at Hal Jordan and says, you think you can stop me with that little powerful weapon on your finger? Give me that shit, weak ass boy. Takes it right off his finger. Hal Jordan tries to call Batman real quick. Give me that earpiece. Burns it with the lasers. Green Lantern tells him, don't do something you will regret. Flying away, he tells him, I already have. Boom! Superman breaks into the interrogation room in the Gotham prison. Bloodlusted, he's looking straight at the Joker. Grabs him by his collar. Boom! Punches a hole right through the Joker's chest. Batman's looking in shock. Superman with a face of anger, and Joker with a smile on his face like always. After unaliving the Joker, Superman went to the Fortress of Solitude where he's trying to process everything that happened. But as he's doing so, he keeps hearing about all these terrible things happening in the world. All this news is pissing him off. Superman is now sick of this shit, saying to himself, no more. And he flies out of there with one of the most serious faces of all time. Bro even got a little stubble now. We now see this girl trip over a rock with something heading straight towards her. Boom! That was a missile and Superman ate that shit, protecting the young girl. Actually, that's a little boy, my bad. Superman says, I don't know Arabic, but I will learn it. He hears something. Pop, pop, pop! Somebody popping shit off. All the Middle East civilians come up to Superman saying, thank you, thank you. Superman says, I should have been here all along, and I'll stop this shit right now. He walks straight into the president's building with the most dominant walk. The shots ain't doing nothing. Superman just keeps walking while all the soldiers attack him. They're not phasing him. Grabs the president by his shirt and says, "I'd like a word with you." With him, he flies out the building and says, "Let me show you something." Superman tells him, "These are the people you're supposed to protect." The president like, "You can't do this, bruh." Superman like, "Yes, I can, little bruh. I realize that now." Rips the president's clothes off right in front of everybody. "You have no right. I'm the president." Not anymore. Wonder Woman shows up and tells Superman, "You know they got cameras, right?" He's like, "Good, I got something to say." She tells him, "Do you want to address the world?" He says yes. She tells him the world will listen to him, but not in the middle of this situation and when he's looking like that with that crusty ass beard and just looking tired. He like, "All right, you right." And she like, "Okay, I'm gonna call for a press conference." The next day with a clean cut, he pulls up to the press conference. He tells the world, "My name is Clark Kent. I was a reporter of the Daily Planet and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm tired of all this shit happening around the world. I don't care about your lands. I don't care about your beliefs. I don't care about your petty squabbles. I don't care if you a madman, terrorist, king, president. Y'all don't have the right to take innocent lives. I'm calling for a worldwide ceasefire. All hostilities must stop immediately, or I will stop them my damn self. It's over." Superman talking crazy now. We then see that people are trying to test Superman's gangster, and he wants all the smoke, blasting right through their missiles. Knowing that shit's not gonna work, the US government tries some crazy shit. They put together a team, not to take out Superman, but to go after his parents.
What?
They tweaking, but Superman's dad's not going out with a fight. Boom! Hits him with a right hook. Got his ass leaking. He not even Kryptonian, he a regular human. And after they capture his parents, they burn his house down. Then we see Mirror Master put his parents in the mirror world. That's tough. Superman pulls up to the scene. Dad! Somebody says, "They're not here." Superman says, "If you hurt them." Mirror Master says, "What, you gonna put a hole through my chest?" That was some pretty dark shit. Mirror Master tells him, "You know you're not gonna see your parents ever again. Your daddy put up a little bit of a fight, but they had a place you can never reach." Superman breaks the glass. Mirror Master said they will stay alive if you listen to the simple message. Stop what you're doing. Superman's childhood home and his parents now taken away from him. We then see the Justice League discussing everything that's going on. Wonder Woman lets them know they're all affected by what happened last week. She then says Superman is now trying to make the world a better place, but there's people trying to stop him from doing so by kidnapping his parents. Wonder Woman's in full support for what Superman is doing, so she's asking the Justice League members who will stand with them. Cyborg steps up and says Superman has saved this world 10 times over, let's go fight for him. So everybody gets to work teleporting to different parts around the world looking for Superman's parents. They quickly find Mirror Master, and Wonder Woman is now getting him to talk. They now know where his parents are. The Flash meets up there with Superman and gives him the suit to enter the mirror world. Superman then goes to find his parents. While that's going on, Batman sneaks into the president's office, telling him you don't touch a man's parents. Batman tells him that plan they had was some of the dumbest shit he's ever seen. He lets the president know not only did his plan fail, but it failed in a way that will make them stronger and unite behind this crashed out version of Superman. The president looks at Batman and said, "You said them and not us." Superman continues growing his empire across the world, pulling up to a protest telling everybody to take their ass home or they finna use force. Some brave dude in the crowd pulls up and says, "You think you finna pull up over here with your little special powers and shit and tell us what to do? Hell nah. We have the right to protect our country, so I'm gonna have to ask you to return home." I like that confidence. But sadly, bro was not built for this shit. They immediately get on his ass. The Flash like, damn! Boom! They slamming shit to the ground. Bro scared for his life. It was at this moment that the Flash saw these dudes done lost their mind. They fucked bro up. Bro looking like Caleb City. And it turns out that boy was the Flash's biggest fan. This is a key moment for the Flash. He realized he gotta do better. Later on, we see Two-Face trying to shoot a reporter. He tries to flip that coin. Bing! That shit turned into smithereens. What was it? Heads or tails? Somebody tell me! I know you seen it. Tell me! Batman breaks the Glockiana. Superman makes sure Shorty's okay and sends bro to prison. But after Two-Face just pulled that little shit, Batman is sick of every Gotham villain. So on live television, he tells the news, "I'm coming to Gotham today. Something wrong with that sick ass city." Batman, you gonna let him talk about your city like that? Batman and the gang like, "Oh shit, get the plane ready." Damian like, "Why? Where we going?" Meanwhile on the news, Superman talking about these villains deserve nothing. Gotham civilians deserve to know they'll never be threatened again. Batman says, "I know why he's in Gotham. They're going to Arkham." And they rush to the jet. Damian's like, so what? Batman and Nightwing like, what the fuck? We don't got time for this shit. Get in the plane. Okay, I'll go to Arkham as long as we're burning it down with Superman. Nightwing like, Damian, you 13 years old. How are you the darkest thing in this cave? So Batman and Nightwing just leave without bro. Stubborn ass kid. And they head to Arkham. We then see Superman and his crew in Arkham. They're trying to take the inmates away to another facility. Batman pulls up and says, y'all don't decide where they go. We then see Damian's badass standing with Superman and Wonder Woman. Batman shook. Robin, what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm bringing criminals to justice. I'm standing with Superman, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg. Look who you're standing with, Killer Croc. That little kid talking shit. We then see the Justice League opening more cells. The Flash is grabbing them real quick. Batman knows the Flash is here talking about Flash, and he just keeps grabbing them. Batman says, where are you taking them? A secure facility far away so they'll never hurt anybody ever again. And that's all you need to know. No more doors, Cyborg. Only warning. He not paying Batman no mind. Time to go, Riddler. Ah! 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 Cyborg! Superman says, what did you do? Hey, Batman, stop this! What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, that's enough. Everyone just calm down. We don't want to look bad in front of the psychopaths. Meanwhile, Green Lantern is bringing Harley Quinn into Arkham. Then he sees that all the superheroes are in the building, so he dashes to them and leaves Harley Quinn with this regular ass security guard. She easily knocks his ass out. Weak ass nigga. And she starts freeing all the inmates. She looked good though, but damn. Cyborg like, that was impossible. I just upgraded my firewalls. He looks at Batman and say, you freak. You put a virus in me when we first met? Killer Croc ugly ass talk about some, that's pretty evil. Ugly ass. They all find out the cell's open. It's finna be battle time. It's looking like they finally finna work together again. Solomon Grundy pops out from underground, grips the shit out of Robin's head. Robin! Wonder Woman attacks. Release him, creature! Boom! He rocks the shit out of her. Flash goes to pick her up. Nightwing tells Superman that Solomon Grundy is already dead. You don't have to hold back. He's gonna regenerate. Superman like, say less. Laser Solomon Grundy's hands off. Comes in with the happiest smirk on his face. Flies right through Solomon Grundy's body. Nightwing helps Damian, says, you okay? Cocky ass Robin talking about I had it under control.
Stop the cap.
Batman comes in to check on Robin. Robin, everything okay? Batman tells him, get up there and go help the inmates back in their cells. Robin like, they not going back in their cells. We taking them out of here. Batman like, don't argue, little ass boy. Batman says, let me take care of Grundy before he takes this whole place down. Jumps up and hits him with 2 bombs. Boom! Blows Solomon Grundy's head off. I'm sick of all y'all shit. Y'all don't deserve no help. Nightwing tells Robin, that's enough. You're as bad as him. Superman is right. They don't deserve our protection. Robin doesn't beat people when they're down. Damian says, you're not Robin anymore. Stop telling me what to do. And throws his baton at Nightwing. Boom, it hits his head. He stumbles backwards and trips over a rock. Breaks his neck. Oh my God. Nightwing? Dick. The OG say Solomon is down. Everybody get back in your cells. Damian looks at them and says, I'm sorry. What did you do? What did you do? I didn't mean to. Get off him. I did it. I know, son. Batman in complete shock. His first son, dead before his eyes. He's gone. I abandoned him again. He walks out with Nightwing's dead body. All the fighting stops. Batman says, my son is dead. Chapter starts off with Wonder Woman trying to stop a war. She out there slicing, even headbutting tanks. The god of war Ares pulls up and says, did I just see you headbutt a tank? I ain't never knew you was like this. I thought you was about peace. She asks him, why are you here? He says, you don't see superhumans fighting regular armies every day. I gotta see this shit front row. Wonder Woman makes the armies run away. Ares tells Wonder Woman, I know you trying to sleep next to Superman. I know you trying to take Lois' place. She like, damn, he low-key on to me. Lois was an incredible woman. Ares like, nah, you ain't answering my question. She like, damn, I'ma let him grieve first. Then she says Superman is the greatest man she ever knew and I'll be whatever he needs me to be. She freaky about Superman. She says, you scared of us working together, huh? Why else would you even care about this? He like, bitch, watch the way you speak to me. Instantly they start scrapping. Boom! Right hook out of nowhere. Superman pulls up, you dare. Then Wonder Woman slices his hand off. You can have your hand back when you can be trusted. Ares tells her the day your children are born, I'll be there to stop their first breath. Damn! She stabbed the shit out of Ares. Superman like, Diana. She like, he good, bruh. Guys don't die this easily. Superman asks Wonder Woman, does bro feel pain? She like, nah, but that shit do sting though. Then they walk away and leave bro stabbed. Superman did peep that Batman did not help find his parents. We then see Damian and Robin training. Damian throws his baton at Nightwing. Give me that. Superman grabs it and pops up on the scene. Superman like, where your dad at? Damian like, he at the computer. Damian also tells Superman thank you. Now that Joker's gone, everything feels safer. That boy glazing. Superman like, can y'all give us some privacy real quick? Superman tells Batman, where were you? My parents was taken from me. Where were you? Batman says, doing what needed to be done. Superman says, my parents of all people. Batman says, you have to stop what you're doing. I have to stop what? Saving lives? Bringing dictators to justice? Batman tells him, you're scaring them. Good! And he rips his mask off. They should be scared. They should be scared to push that button. They should be scared to pull that trigger. They should be too scared to hurt each other. You taught me that. You do exactly what I'm doing if you was me. If you could do what I can. You killed a man, Clark. I did! And every day you let that madman live, how many more lives did you condemn? Did you even feel responsible? Did you even feel guilty? Batman says, every time. But we don't get to choose who dies, Clark. One death! One death to save millions! One death! It always starts with one death. We then see that the Justice League is in an all-out fight with Aquaman. A little situation between Aquaman and Wonder Woman, a disagreement you may say, caused all of this. Shit's getting crazy. Back in the Batcave, Superman says, you love bro, didn't you? Batman like, what? Superman like, you not sitting here mourning Metropolis, you're mourning him. You mad that I took the Joker away from you. Oh, that's it, hide behind your mask. You loved having him around, your constant nemesis, huh? Back and forth playing that stupid little game. Batman says, you know that's not true. Then why didn't you stop him? Why did you let him do this to me, Bruce? You can't possibly understand what he took from me. He stole the life me and Lois would have had together. Our child. And more, there would have been another Kryptonian in this world. Another person like me. He would make me feel less alone. And I would have loved that child more than anything. I already did. And look at you. Just sitting here in the dark ignoring Dick and Damian. How many friends did they have in Metropolis? Have you consoled them? Have you even held them? Your parents died and left you, Bruce. What's your excuse for not being a father? Ah! Batman throws a right hook. Clink! Superman stands there unfazed. Show me your hand. No. Don't be you, show me. Just by punching Superman's face, Batman broke his finger. Beep, beep. An alert's on the screen. Superman says, what's that? Batman says, you're not wearing your communicator? Superman says, I didn't want to be interrupted. Trouble in the Pacific Ocean, in Atlantis. Justice League members are on the scene. Superman says I should go. Batman says, wait. You can't put yourself above us, Clark. You're right. I'm not saying I would act differently if I had your abilities. I'm not saying I wouldn't try to impose peace. But you? What? You're a better man than I am. Then come with me. Bruce says I can't, Clark. I'm sorry. Superman walks away from Bruce and is on his way out. Not staying for tea, Master Kent? I'm afraid not, and you don't have to call me Master. Alfred like, good, let's remember that. Aquaman versus the Justice League is still going on, and Aquaman summons his big dog. Whoosh, bro pops out the water. The Kraken! Wonder Woman's in shock. Superman's pulling up angry as shit after that argument, flying straight to Aquaman. Going straight through the Kraken's arm, grabs Aquaman by his neck and says, call it off. They attacked us. Call it off now. I don't want to hurt this creature any further. Very well. Superman says I called for a worldwide ceasefire. Aquaman says your words don't reach deep into the ocean. The sea is mine to command alone. He talking that hot shit. The Atlanteans start rising up, invading the land. Aquaman tells Superman, consider this a show of strength. Get the hell out my ocean. Aquaman talking crazy. Batman like, you idiot. And Superman tells him we not backing down and pulls off with the strongest members of the gang. Superman says it's time we show him our strength. And we see them lifting something. No more holding back. And y'all see that right there? These dudes lifted Atlantis out of the ocean and carried that shit all the way to the desert. Oh my gosh. Aquaman like, I can't fight with old dude, he too strong. He takes his ass right back to the ocean, but he relays a message to Wonder Woman that he wants her to deliver to Superman. She's like, of course. I have ruled peacefully for many years. If he really wants to take command and needs advice, tell him to come to me. Also tell Clark I'm sorry about Lois. Wonder Woman goes back to Superman. Superman says, what's the word? She tells him that he put his armies back in the ocean. He's like, good, that's what I like to hear. She says, don't listen to anybody. I think you did the right thing. I will never let you doubt yourself. She want that Kryptonian hood real bad. He says, what else did he say? Wonder Woman's like, what? I know Arthur had more to say. She gives him the side eye, says, nah, nothing. Wow. You gonna lie to bro face? She's a grimy bitch. Catwoman's breaking into a high-rise apartment. Just like any other day, she finds the stash and she collects the loot. But she realizes she's not alone and turns around. And she's now face-to-face with Superman. Superman, you came to help? This is a pretty big bag. The house owner wakes up like, what the hell? Pulls out the Glockiana on Superman and Catwoman dips out of there. But Superman is on that ass. She like, damn, this not like no Batman chase. And Superman grabs her shit. Is this what you doing now? Killing criminals in sewers? Nah, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just want to talk with you. Then talk. It's about Batman. What happened? Nightwing. Nightwing died. He needs someone. She like, you go talk to him. You his best friend. Superman like, nah, too much has happened. Too much. She like, y'all both going through some shit. Talk to each other. He like, please. She like, all right, I'll do it. She arrives at Bruce's mansion, and we see Alfred drunk and depressed out of his mind. Miss Kyle, I'm sorry, I must have. I'll get you some tea. Just sit down for once. I'm gonna look after you today. W girl. Then we see Bruce continuously throwing punches. Bruce, stop. Bro's ugly crying his ass off trying to punch that pain away. Stop! Just for today, don't be Batman. Don't be the Mask. It's okay to let go. Just for today, just fall apart. I'll be here to hold you. And we see Catwoman comfort Batman at the time he needed it the most. Now that Batman's head is straight, they finna go out on a mission. They're going to meet with the president. They came to talk about Superman forcing peace all across the world. Conflicts that have been going on for years. Superman and his crew are going to these places and making them stop that shit. Batman saying that shit will never work because it's never long term. As soon as the person that's forcing them to stop is out the picture, they finna get right back to scrapping. Batman's spitting facts right now. Batman tells the president he gonna help him stop Superman. They say we finna help with the fighting, but you better be fixing your country. Be better at your job. On their way out, the president gives Batman a folder with superheroes that haven't picked a side yet that can possibly help Batman. And with that info, they get to work. Batman and Catwoman start recruiting Black Canary to Black Lightning to the point where they build a full team. Batman got his own Justice League now. Now it's time for Batman to start cooking. We then see the Justice League in a battle. Green Lantern is down. I repeat, he's down. They have no signs of the attacker. Then Cyborg sees something approaching him fast. Is it him? It better be, and he points his lasers towards him. Black Adam appears and rips off Cyborg's arm and says, you looking for this? And throws that shit at him. You shouldn't have stand in my way, half man. Boom! Wonder Woman comes from behind and gives Black Adam the meanest back shots. Got bro arching like crazy. Boom! Then Superman comes and kicks the shit out of him. They pin him to the wall. He's like, ah! Shazam comes and says, you're down, Adam. I'm not done. Somebody killed people in my country. I'm Kandak's leader and I'm their protector. Nobody touches my country like that and I don't get revenge. That's for as long as I have power. Then we'll take your power. Shit! Shazam like, what we doing? And Wonder Woman puts the lasso of truth on his neck. She asks him, are you gonna stop killing? And he says, I will slaughter anybody that threatens my country. He tells him, y'all just like me. Y'all bring peace, but people will fear you. We will both have the same ending. He asks Billy, please promise me that Kandak will be safe. His arch nemesis, he's asking him for help. Then they ask him, what's your magic word? Boom, Shazam! And we see Black Adam turn into a crinkly, wrinkly old man. Before he can say Shazam again, they shut his mouth. We then see civilians come out scared for their lives. At this moment, Shazam realizes what they're doing is not okay. He's thinking to himself, something does not feel right. It's officially been a month since the Joker situation. We then see on the radio somebody saying, I'm alive. I'm alive! And he's in the fucked up city of Metropolis. Superman and Cyborg are listening to the recording. I'll go and take a look. Wonder Woman like, you shouldn't go. Seems like somebody's trying to lure you in. If anybody survived in my city, I'ma go save them. They said you're not going alone though. Green Lantern and Wonder Woman pull up with them. They see no threat is near, just a whole bunch of dead bodies. We got a signal coming from this building. They go down and see this big ass bunker shit. Superman opens up that big ass door and he sees bald ass Lex Luthor. They both start cheesing. Hey yo, what's good, bruh? How the hell you still alive? Batman's like, it's Luthor. I know he's alive. If anybody could survive that shit, it would be him. And we find out he had a speedster on payroll that had one job, get him to the bunker. But that speedster, not like the Flash, it was not fast enough to escape the explosion. They got clapped. Lex Luthor meets up with the Justice League and says, I see what y'all trying to do, but y'all not doing it right. Y'all need more people. Wonder Woman like, how can we trust you? Diana, Hal, Clark, Barry, Billy, I'm a smart ass man. I know all y'all secret identities. It ain't no secret to me. I protected y'all and your loved ones without y'all even knowing. So I'd like to join y'all. We then pick up with Hawk Girl out on a mission. Little does she know Batman's on the block. They beam her ass with some lightning and she comes crashing down. Black Lightning and Huntress put her ass to sleep. We pick up with Wonder Woman doing her own thing. In this camp, the women are oppressed by the men. And Wonder Woman does not like that shit one bit. She grabs the general by his hair. She tells the ladies that this man will never harm you again. The ladies like, this will never stop. They're just gonna replace him and another one's gonna do the same thing. You're right, sister. Wonder Woman kills the man on the spot, crushing his head. Better not. Drop all them guns. Now all my sisters pick them up. What are we supposed to do with them now? Whatever happens next is up to you. They start upping the Blickianas. And she flies off. Everybody's like, Wonder Woman, where were you? Your communicator was deactivated. He went rogue real quick. Hawk Girl was taken. By who? I know it was Batman, Lex Luthor says. Batman wasn't even there. That's how you know it was him. We gon' need more people and I know how to get them for you. After knocking out Hawk Girl, Batman captures her and locks her in a cage. Catwoman like, you know they gon' come for us, right? Batman's like, nah, you don't gotta worry about all that. And we see that Batman planted a replacement. I'm right here. That boy sneaky. They don't got a clue in the world she's missing. Batman just let you go? He wants us to stop working for the world and start working with it. Some people in the group like maybe we should consider what he's saying. What we're doing is fine. We're bringing real peace into the world. And they start going back and forth about their roles in this and if they're doing the right thing. Damien's just sitting there like you all became Batman's puppets. Y'all not seeing this? This is what he does. He sent Hawkgirl back to throw us off our game. I know how my dad works. Lex agrees. He's like, yeah, we're being played. And Lex gets them right saying, y'all just need to communicate better. Superman like, yeah, that's facts. Everybody's cool again. Then we see the planet of Apocalypse. Father, I would like to speak with you. Darkseid. Darkseid's officially on the scene. Darkseid stands there menacingly. What is it, Cowback? We just found out that a Kryptonian is joining the Stop the Violence campaign. So you think Superman got soft? I would like to lead a war to Earth. I want to test out this peace. No! What the hell is that? He made a mistake. Can bro be killed? Of course not. But who would come for him? Go, kill the Kryptonian and take Earth. Leave me with the Black Racer. Then we see bro getting diddled and dismantled up top on some Diddy type shit. That's gotta be racist. Then we cut to Lex Luthor asking Superman, are you ready? Lex, you sure about this, bro? Hell yeah, but I think it's a job for Clark though. Lex is making Superman do this to get the people to like him. Like Superman's going around doing all this shit, but people need to know the reason why. I'm sorry if I frightened you guys. We should have spoke sooner. Superman let him know we've been taking care of some of the greatest evils on Earth. I know some of y'all gonna disagree with my methods, but I can't just sit back and let the Earth suffer. Not when I got the power to handle this shit. I ain't gonna lie, I know some of our methods might look extreme, but trust me, less people will be grieving. Pretty much my whole message is your life is important. We just want y'all to be safe, gang. Boom! Mad aliens pop up out of nowhere. Protect the people! Ah! I heard you don't believe in squabbling no more. What's wrong? Your ass got defeated that easily? Oh shit! That look! What's wrong with you? Say something! Boom! Superman dashes towards him. Boom! Hits him with a haymaker, making him fly up in the air, hitting an airplane's wing, making that shit explode. Wonder Woman! I got it! And he keep applying that pressure. Boom! Hits bro with a double fist right into the kidney. The Justice League is wondering what's going on. Cyborg lets him know it's a boom tube. We gotta go. Teleport us right now. Wait, we got another one. Where? Boom! Shanghai. Boom! Moscow. Boom! Mumbai. Boom! Istanbul! They popping up everywhere. Batman says it's a full planetary invasion. Why they going to these cities? They're the most populated cities on Earth. They're trying to kill as many people as possible. We gotta get the hell out of here. They coming to Gotham next. Every time we fought an enemy like this, we did it with the whole Justice League. We can do our part, but to keep it a buck, we can't do it without the other heroes. She not lying. Superman's flying straight towards Cowback. Call off your attack! Or what? You really haven't changed. You got so much power, but you still a pussy. You not finna save this planet with your pathetic morals. Ding, ding, ding. He start pressing his remote. Boom! If you're not prepared to take a life, you can't possibly fight a war. Can you hear these people? Can you see them? You can, can't you? You can see all over the world. We see Shawty running for her life. All type of languages, people screaming for their lives. Too weak to do what needs to be done. You would rather spare the lives of your enemies than save the lives of your people. No! They're dying and you're failing them. Not again! Ah! Bro unleashes an ultimate heat vision attack, taking out everybody. We then see everybody fighting these aliens. Both teams trying to save as much lives as possible. I didn't think you were capable. Stand up and face me. No, you win, Kryptonian. I yield. No, you don't get to yield. I'm beaten. You don't get to just give up. Boom! Fight me! Think you could come to my world, slaughter innocent people, and not answer for your crimes? Darkseid will. No, Daddy's not here to save you, Cowback. There's nobody to hide behind. No! Superman easily catches that punch. You hurt my world. I let creatures like you live before, not anymore. I got no mercy for shitty people like you. You can't kill me. I'm immortal. I'm a god. Boom. Don't care. Boom. Slams his head deep into the ground. That's crazy work. The Flash is about to save a lady, and at light speed, Superman pops up to have a conversation with Barry. We gotta talk. Can't this wait, bro? I'm trying to save people. Nah, gang, you're the only person I can talk to this quick. Cowback basically told me I'm not capable of getting the job done. He said I care more about enemies' lives than my people's. Flash like, don't listen to bro. Superman's like, I low-key think he's right. Like, I think we should stop holding back. I think we should not let innocent people die. You trying to kill them, Superman? Nah, but I'm also not trying to worry about my people losing their lives. Everywhere around the world, every second, they slaughtering our people. The more time we spend trying to restrain them, the more time people die. Flash like, bro, I know you already made up your mind. You trying to come up to me trying to ask for my permission to go kill people. I'm sorry, Superman, but I can't give it to you. You can think faster than anybody in the world. Do you see any other way that would save as many lives? They look up in the sky at all this shit going on. Nah. Flies up to outer space. As he puts his arms out and realizes he's about to cross a line, starts flying down to Earth, picking up speed. We see some aliens. Boom, 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 boom. They're gone. Superman flies by, killing them. Boom, 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 boom. Shit looking rough for Black Canary and Green Arrow. They like, F it, let's get freaky mid-fight. Boom! Superman kills the aliens behind them. Batman, don't stop fighting. Boom! Right in front of Batman, aliens die. What the? Clark. No! The Flash look up like, damn. He did it! Incredible! Ladies and gentlemen, Superman! Superman has killed thousands of aliens. He's officially crossed the line. All around the world, everybody's celebrating. You saved so many lives, Clark. Batman mad as shit saying he took too many lives. So many were lost. They got two different perspectives. Cal, what you did was incredible. It wasn't enough. You can't be everywhere at once. Exactly, that's the problem. All these wars I'm stopping, when I'm not there, they're just finna start fighting again. We need more allies like us to monitor the world. There's not too many like us though. Not yet, but there will be. Bro's cooking something up. There's no coming back for this for Superman. No coming back from what? It was a war, and thanks to Superman, that shit was short. He saved lives. He slaughtered thousands, Huntress. He's a hero in the eyes of the whole world, but not in your eyes, even after he saved the lives of your friends. Go on, tell Green Arrow and Black Canary why them being alive offends you. Hey, don't bring me into this. Being arrogant don't make you right, Bruce. There's people in this room that don't even know your secret identity, isn't there? Bruce, you ask these people to fight for you and they don't even know who you are. They know who I am. I think I'm done here. I don't want to fight against Superman. Not when I think he's right. Huntress, chill. There's things you don't know. Batman, spill the beans. Superman is working on something. What sort of something? I don't know what it is or how it works, but they're talking about making enhanced beings. Them boys cooking up a whole personal army. How you know this? I can't say. You just want us to follow you, but you're not even gonna trust us. Alright, you right. Bro starts taking off the mask. Bro finally revealed his identity. Bruce Wayne! Holy shit! On the screen, we got a problem. There's a cult of Superman D-Riders going crazy in the city. They gotta go stop them. These Superman Glazers are trying to evict everybody out of Crime Alley. Ever since Superman started this shit, a group started worshiping him. These dudes been killing criminals. In their head, they believe they work for Superman. And the apocalypse attack just brought on more Glazers. Adam pulls up on the scene. Stop this! Do not stop! We're doing this for Daddy Superman! Boom! Bro gets hit in the jaw. The crew standing there cool as shit talking about let's put these boys back in that weird ass cave they crawled out of. We don't answer to you, we serve Superman. Bro pulls out a shotgun. Boom! Batman stops him from shooting it, and the gang gets to work. Enough. Superman pulls up on the scene telling them to take their ass home. People in the crew start arguing. Batman and Superman not saying no words to each other, just staring each other down. Hey, let's not do this here. And they go home. It's done! We see Lex Luthor in the lab. We then see that Lex cooked up a pill. The pill that they cooked up is a super soldier drug, and he made it out of kryptonite, making people possibly as strong as Superman. Superman tells the Flash, go learn how to play chess real quick, let's run up a quick match. He wants the Flash's opinion on some questions he has, and the Flash can think fast, so this works really good. I want to get rid of all of guns. Checkmate. Okay, you start with guns, then what? You gonna go after cigarettes next? They kill more people than guns. Checkmate. Then imprison anybody that speeds in a car? Checkmate. Then lock up anybody that leaves their dangerous dog unchained? Checkmate. Then kill anybody that doesn't recycle? Checkmate. The Flash wants to know how far he will go. We then see Superman's parents telling Lex Luthor that just because he has all these abilities, he's still just a man. He can make mistakes too. They want Lex to think about what they're saying and help out their son. We then see the Justice League talking about the super pill, explaining to the group that your strength and durability will be enhanced. So later that night, Damian takes one of them pills, and we see him teleporting to Gotham. Hawkgirl also peeps this. He walks up to Nightwing's suit and says, I'm sorry. He turns around and it's just Alfred. We then see Batman pull up in the Batmobile. Damian, what are you doing here? I should go. Master Damian. Batman, don't mess this shit up. You got your son right here trying to fix shit. Wait, I just want to talk. But Damian start letting loose. You left me. You left me in Arkham. You chose to stand with Superman. That's because you're wrong and Superman's right. You're just so full of yourself. Everything's just about you. Your parents, your legacy, your standards. Everything is just about you. Damian. Alfred puts his hand on Damian's shoulder. Please let your father speak. I said, let go. Boom, boom, and he throws Alfred at the TV screen. Alfred! No! You! no! And he rocks the shit out of Batman. We see the big ass penny start to fall down on Alfred. Hawk Girl pulls up and saves the day. Alfred! I'm sorry, I didn't know how strong I was. Bruce, where's Bruce? Hawk Girl like, I think we should go. No, leave him. Since when do you listen to Batman, Hawk Girl? Wait, what are you doing here? How do you even know where the cave is? And Damian start piecing shit together. Hawk Girl is strong, but she not that strong to lift that penny. Click. You're not Hawk Girl! And he throws down a firebomb and it's revealed that it's Martian Manhunter. Manhunter! Ah! Wait, Damian! And Damian dips up out of there. Damn it. Damian lets his whole crew know that it was Martian Manhunter this whole time. If that was Martian Manhunter, then where's the real Hawk Girl? He has her. As they're thinking about a plan to go find her, Batman knows we're gonna react this way. So he walks up to Cyborg and tells him to start up an emergency broadcast. Where? Everywhere. Superman tells the world that Batman has abducted Hawk Girl, but that's not all the news he wants to spill. He's about to reveal Batman's true identity. Damn you, Clark! Before he says Batman's name, Batman presses the button and says Protocol Icarus. Static appears on everybody's screen. Batman always got a plan. He cut off everybody's internet. But not only that, he powered down the watchtower. Life support is off and they're going down. Superman's like, no, we're not giving Batman any more time to think of another plan. Bro, the watchtower has no power. Damian like, bro, you're a living computer, bro. And you supposed to be the smartest man alive. Figure some shit out. So on Superman's Twitter, they reveal that Bruce Wayne is Batman to everybody, starting up a new hashtag. Superman got so much clout that shit got 2 million reposts and 3 million favorites. The whole world is shook, now knowing the truth. Superman like, alright, good. Now we can bring down this watchtower. Superman starts pushing it down. Wonder Woman starts helping him out and it's going down quick. Doom! And they land on Earth. As soon as they land, they start pulling up towards Batman. And cool as hell, Batman was standing there the whole time waiting for them. They like, we know you got Hawk Girl. He's like, I'm not holding her. And he was not lying because Hawk Girl pulls up on Cyborg. Wonder Woman tells him, this your last warning, Bruce. You pull some shit off like this again and we're responding with force. Batman like, bitch, and starts walking away. The Flash is like, you cannot walk away from me. Batman like, yeah, you right. Starts flying in the sky. And they all realize that's not Batman, that's Martian Manhunter. Start getting on his ass. He knows he's not faster than all three of them, so he goes invisible mode. Where's he at? Where'd he go? Boom! He hits Green Lantern in his jaw. He then reveals himself to Superman. Batman left this cave long ago. Why are you working against me, Martian? Because of what you become. But Wonder Woman's sick of this shit and grips his head, says, get away from him! But he switches his form, wrapping around her hand. And then he's wrapping around her whole body, going inside of her and cutting off the oxygen to her brain. Superman like, no! Slowly, she's dying. Girl, you have to do it! He then used heat vision on Wonder Woman at full power. Ah! Martian Manhunter is strong as shit, but this is his one weakness. Ah! He burns to a crisp and dies. He would've, I know. Batman watches from a distance as a close friend and his powerful ally dies. Batman lets the gang know that Martian Manhunter is dead. Superman burned his ass to a crisp. Superman has officially crossed the line and there's only one way to stop him. We're gonna have to finesse that super pill they cooked up. Catwoman, Black Canary, and Adam, let's go. The three of us can get the job done. Don't think for a second you're leaving me behind, Bruce. This is a surgical strike. I'm not taking anybody I don't need. Those three are needed. If you're bringing Black Canary, you're gonna have to bring her boyfriend. The same man that can put 2 arrows in your ass. Batman like, alright bro, just pull up. And they teleport to the Fortress of Solitude. Earlier that day, Batman told the president to launch an attack on Korea. Boom, Mr. President. We then see that Catwoman unlocked the Fortress of Solitude's door, and the crew makes their way inside. Superman tells the president, why would you launch an attack? You know I would just stop it. You did know. Wait, you just wanted to distract me. Superman comes to the realization this is all Batman's plan. No! And Batman realizes that Superman is keeping his parents in the fortress. Superman flies away. Batman says we gotta get the hell up out of here. Cause if Superman thinks we're here for his parents, we're cooked. It's too late. Adam, he's on the way. Boom! Superman appears and he's choking Adam. And as you can see, bro is bloodlusted. Clark, we're fine. But Superman don't give a damn. He start gripping that neck harder. Okay, I gave you the chance to do the right thing. Boom! Rocks the shit out of Superman, making him fly through the fortress and it starts coming down. Get back, move! Green Arrow gets stuck inside with Superman's parents, and they're trying to figure out a way to get Arrow out of there. But while they doing that, Adam's on Superman's ass. I can blast nuclear energy out of my body. Beep! Superman throws a left hook. Adam hits Superman with a mean ass right, and he says he loves this fighting shit cause it feel good. Bro's getting turned on by this fight. Wonder Woman then comes out of nowhere and slashes his neck. In his body, Adam is containing 10 nuclear blasts, but now that she stabbed him, it's going to be released. He looks at her and says, "Oh, you stupid bitch. You know I can't contain this shit, right? You gave me no choice. I'm already dead, so I guess this is gonna be my last job." He grabs Superman by the neck and starts flying up in the sky. Cow! Taking him all the way to space as Wonder Woman follows. Adam proceeds to let it all out. Boom! The explosion was so crazy it blasted Wonder Woman back to Earth and destroyed all satellites nearby. Unfortunately, the blast was a failure. Superman is still alive, and now he's more pissed than ever. He flies back to Earth. Diana! Wonder Woman is barbecued. The Flash comes immediately to pick her up. They tried to kill me. Who? Captain Atom working with the US government and Batman. Damn, that's tough. I ain't know Batman was like that. Take Wonder Woman and go. And Superman breaks into the Fortress of Solitude. And sadly, Green Arrow is the only one inside with Superman's parents. Green Arrow knows he has to get those pills, and he spots them. He tries to grab them real quick, and Superman lasers them shits. Don't touch them. Green Arrow ups the stick on him. Tries to hit him, and that shit flings right off his body. But it ends up hitting his dad in the shoulder. Superman is bloodlusted now. Slaps the hell out of Green Arrow. Green Arrow cocks back a final arrow at Superman. You come into my home. You try to kill me. You hurt Diana. You hurt my father. Superman weaves that arrow and puts his hands into a fist. Clark, no! And we see the arrow fly out the fortress. Hey, Dinah, we gotta go. He'll come. Girl, we have to. Wait, what is it? Locator I put on Green Arrow. Ollie! And we see that Green Arrow was not trying to hit Superman. He attached the pill to it with the locator so Batman could find it. That's clutch activities right there. They got the pill they wanted, but Dinah knows that Green Arrow will not be coming out of there. And inside, Superman starts hitting Green Arrow with a punch barrage. Bro is leaking like crazy. Clark, stop! Please! And Green Arrow is slowly losing consciousness. He thinks about his shawty one more time like, damn, I really got the baddest girl on the planet. And shuts his eyes. Mama Kent finally grabs Superman's hand. He like, bro, what? Clark, stop this now. Wait, Mom, how you do that? She took one of the pills because that was the only way she could stop him. But Superman notices that another one is missing. He's taking one of the pills. Bro shook. Batman returns with the pill. He tells everyone, I suggest you hide. Superman's not the man you know anymore, and he will be coming for that ass. I'm gonna go to the cave and analyze this pill. Superman's gonna come for you. I know. The cave's the first place he's gonna look. I know. Superman says I have to stop him. Damn, so you just gonna leave me like this? The hell is wrong with you? He's too worried about Batman synthesizing his pill. I don't got time for this bullshit. Kal-El, my son, you have killed. They hurt Diana. They tried to kill me. I had no choice, father. There's always a choice. Wasn't this dude your friend? I didn't mean to hurt him. It wasn't his fault. It was Batman's fault. Batman made him do this. Batman's the reason Lois died. Baby, no he isn't. They try to tell him not to take Bruce's life, but it's too late. Bro is far gone. Superman's real dad tells the Kents, I'm sorry I unleashed this on your world. Catwoman tells Batman, I'm not letting you go alone. You're human. He's gonna crush you. They start making out. I'm sorry. Maces her ass in the face. She goes to sleep and he goes back to the cave alone and starts analyzing the pill. Boom! He's here. I took away all the madmen of Gotham, but I left the original. You're delusional, Clark. He grabs Batman by his collar. Be careful how you talk to me, boy. I'm here to put an end to this. No, you not. If you wanted to kill me, you could have been did that shit. Is that Ollie's blood you're covered in? He was the most ethical and compassionate person we knew. Go ahead, justify why you had to kill him for your greater good. I know why you here. Deep down, you want me to stop you. Stop talking! And he throws Batman back. That would be easier, huh? If I put on the suit, got some kryptonite, and start beating your ass. But I'm not gonna fight you. I don't think I can beat you without killing you. And I'm not like you. I'm not a murderer. And he plays a video of Clark and Lois getting married. Honor and protect. You failed to protect her. I failed. You failed everyone. What I'm doing this for her. No, you stopped doing this for Lois when she died. You lost all connection to humanity when you lost them. And we see the analyzing is almost complete. The shit talking is working. Deep. Batman powers up the alarm and throws it down. Superman's ears are hurting like shit right now. Batman jumps down. He makes a run for the pills, but Superman comes out of nowhere. No, you're right. I'm not here to kill you, Bruce, but I'm gonna put you in a position where you can never hurt this world no more. Clark, don't! Clark! Ah! Breaks Batman's back.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, you were just too dangerous, Bruce. You don't even try to get up. I broke your back bad. I'm putting you away with the rest of the Gotham monsters. Stay down. It's over, Bruce. Stop trying to fight it. What? We see that the synthesizing is all the way complete. What did you do? I gave you a chance. We can synthesize it now. Where did you upload it? Who has access to it? Tell me! Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Nah, you didn't mean to do that shit. You not a hero. You just another one of them thugs. Clark Kent. Alfred? Hit him with the headbutt of death. Got him leaking bad from the nose. I'm so disappointed in you. Boom! No more. Do you hear me? Boom! You don't get to hurt my family anymore. Boom! Pummels his head into the ground, knocking Superman the hell out. Alfred. Easy, Master Bruce. I got you. What about? We have everything we need, sir. There's nothing here worth saving. Beat his ass and add that shit talk. After that ass whooping, we see Superman at a conference, declaring Batman a terrorist and telling the world that he stole a powerful weapon from them, aka the pills. Says that Batman and his crew are against the Justice League and he will work to expose them, because the last thing that Lois told him was to save the world and he intends to do so. After saving the world like they always did, Oliver, Dinah, and Hal go out for a drink. This was after the Blackest Night event, so they just went through some shit. They got to enjoy themselves for maybe 2 minutes, until they get interrupted. Some dude's trying to hit on Dinah talking about, let me get you a drink. And Oliver find that shit a little bit funny. Did I hear you say something behind that stupid little beard? Nah, bruh, I just smirked a little bit, bruh. I tried to keep it in. Hey, I'm gonna give you one chance to walk away. I'm the only person that gets to touch him inappropriately. Freaky, but she's standing on business. You need your girl to protect you? Nah, I don't need her to. I just really like that shit. She grab him by his collar and boom, throw him at his boys. Kicks him in his mouth. And she start throwing down with that dude's whole group. Oliver grabs a peanut, flicks that shit at bro's eye, and she comes out with the knockout punch directly on his nose. Bae, you know I had him, right? It was just a peanut. I had him. I literally only lifted a finger. You didn't need to. Did you hear what he said about my beard? Bae, don't worry about it. I'm always gonna fight for my man. Hal just sitting there third wheeling. Since Hal just saved the world, let's acknowledge him. And they all just start sipping their beers, having a good time. To Hal, savior of the world. The good old days when everybody was friends and they were having fun. But that's not how things are nowadays. As we see them hanging out again, but 1 6 feet under. People from both sides here mourning Oliver Queen's death. Dinah, are you still gonna support Superman after this? I am. The world is better. He didn't mean to. Then there's nothing more to say. And he walks away. Can we talk? I'm sorry. It was an accident. I never meant to hurt him. Please say something. You want me to say something? Superman pissed, grabs her mouth, and he's about to do something malicious. Yeah, that's it. Show me what Oliver saw before you killed him. You fooled everybody. I really thought you were human, but you not like us. He talking that shit. You don't see the world like we do. You're fragile. We will take you down. Watch your mouth, bitch. Look at me closely. You got a baby on the way? And I'm fighting for the two of us now. And bro flies away. Did the lens record everything? Yeah, we got it all, Dinah. Well done. Good. Oracle out. After getting his back broken, we see that Bruce has finally woke up. Zatanna's helping him out by moving him into a place that's outside of space and time. A place where Superman and anybody else won't be able to find him. And while Superman's still out there doing crazy things, Bruce must stay here and heal. We then see one of the greatest Green Lanterns, Kyle Rayner, flying through space. With a grin on his face, he's ready to finally return to Earth. He got a fine girl waiting for him back home and he's ready to see her. He gets grabbed by the neck. On some Red Redemption shit, bro's getting lassoed and finds himself face to face with Sinestro. Boom! Punches him in the jaw. Hold him right there, and he brought the whole gang with him. There's a war coming. And when I look at Earth, I see future allies. And he grabs Kyle Rayner's finger, and he uses his yellow ring powers to remove his finger. His Green Lantern suit is removed and he's in the middle of space. Then he suffocates in space and is completely dismantled. Did my boy dirty. Back on Oa, Ganthet senses something fishy going on Earth. The hierarchy of power has been shifted. They talk about Superman having plans of ruling the world. Y'all really think Superman's gonna try to take over the world? Y'all talking about the same goody two-shoes Superman I used to to know back in the day, right? That shit crazy. Also, you do know Kyle Rayner's missing, right? He was returning to Earth and we don't know what happened to him. Alright, enough talking. Let me go find my friend and figure out what's going on Earth. We follow up with Superman in the hospital with Wonder Woman. Last episode, she got barbecued and she's now in a coma. They don't know when she will get out of her coma. They don't even know if she will. Superman gives Wonder Woman's mom the rundown of what happens and she tells him it's not his fault. Proximity alert, Superman starts running. We have a visitor. Sinestro pulls up on Superman. Superman wastes no time and pulls up outside and starts bull rushing Sinestro, immediately choking his ass. And he's taking him straight to the moon. Boom! Please, I'm not here to fight you. I'm just here to warn you. They're coming. They're coming for you, Superman! Back on Earth, the Flash and Green Lantern just forced Congress to pass a bill. See, wasn't that hard, was it? And when they walk outside, they got the FBI waiting for them. But not only that, Guy Gardner and Ganthet pulled up too. Hal Garden. Ganthet? Take me to Superman. What can I do for you, Ganthet? There were many times you helped us in the past, but right now you must stop what you're doing. What you mean? I'm here protecting these people. No, Superman. What you're doing is seeking control. You know I'm one of them, right? No, you're not. You were just raised here. You right? I'm not from this planet, but I'm not gonna let what happened to my planet happen again here. I've watched many civilizations rise and fall. Us Guardians are gifted with an enormous amount of power, and not using that power is the most difficult decision of all. The people of Earth must be allowed to follow their own path without outside intervention. Sinestro in Superman's ear says, ask him that question I told you. So you said you watched civilizations rise and fall, right? Did you watch Krypton fall that day and decide not to use your infinite wisdom and power? You dare come to me today trying to lecture me about responsibility. You doomed my planet. My parents. No, they doomed themselves. You want me to let the monsters on this world run free? We will not allow you to rule over these people, Kal-El. Is that a threat? No, it's a warning. Ganthet, get the hell off my planet. I'm sorry to see you like this, Superman. You're past the point of reason. Hal Jordan, come on, we going back to Oa. When they leave, Sinestro pops up like, you see what I'm talking about, yo? These Guardians don't give a damn about nobody, bruh. I'm sorry about Krypton, Superman. Instigating like hell, but Superman like, bro, you know I still don't trust you, right? We're not so different, Superman. They're gonna come for you like they came for me. I don't expect you to trust me right now, but when the time comes, you will need me. Back in Gotham, Superman has his soldiers roaming the city. Jim Gordon watches these soldiers take over his city, and he is not a fan of this shit. He decides it's time to finally take action and stop acting like he doesn't know what Batman is cooking up behind the scenes. He walks up to this camera and says, it's your dad, let me in. I know you're here, Barbara. I know everything. You can't fool Commissioner Gordon. He knows the time is now because not too long ago he was informed by Superman that he has cancer. Bro's on the clock. Green Lanterns across the universe get called to return to Oa. It don't matter what they're doing, they have to return ASAP. They have to bring the whole squad together if they're going to defeat Superman. Superman, Flash, and Lex discuss if they should trust Sinestro. The Flash and Lex like, bro, this dude is evil as shit. Superman like he came to warn us he might be okay. I am dangerous. Your pets are wise to fear me. But you and I, we are the same. Bro's talking crazy. He says he's doing this because he sees himself in Superman. Because like Superman, it was the death of his wife that turned him into the person he is today. He says he tried to explain to the Green Lanterns, but they ain't give one damn and captured his ass in no time. He believes that he was betrayed. He's trying to explain to Superman that they have the same enemy. The Flash like, I know you do not believe this sob story. Flash and Lex tell Superman like, bro, you're bugging right now, bro. We can't trust him. So Sinestro says, do y'all fear me? Of course. Then there's only one way. I will give you your fear. And he gives his ring to them. When the time comes, you're gonna need me, and together we'll end them. Back on Oa, we see Hal Jordan trying to plead his case that Superman is doing the right thing. But all of them are not trying to hear that shit. They see a powerful man going crazy after he lost his wife and child. Taking over governments, creating enhanced beings. This dude's going crazy. Hal Jordan like, bro, he's been saving the world, bro. The world's better. Hal Jordan, the council has heard enough. You're dismissed. On his way down, he daps up John Stewart. And he starts telling John that Superman is making Earth so amazing. Then they look up and see a whole bunch of Green Lanterns getting recalled. Kilowog walks down and he says, we're taking a squad and we're gonna go get Superman and apprehend him. And we will bring him back for trial. Superman's doing what's great for Earth. If you think for a second I'm gonna help, no. The Guardians know that you're not gonna help. They not trusting you with this one. You think I'm just gonna lie down and let you attack my planet? Don't be stupid, Jordan. Back off. Boom! And he punches Kilowog. And he tries to fly off. Stop him! It's as we feared. Should we intervene? No, let the corpse handle Jordan. Bro has strong ass willpower. We might need to join in on this one. And they quickly put up a shield. No! and he tries to punch it. No! And all the lanterns grab him. It's over. Stop fighting, Hal. Superman is saving lives. Boom! Kilowog rocks his shit. Kilowog hits him again, then John takes Hal's ring. Put him in a cell, the rest are with me. We're bringing in Superman. Hal Jordan's in a Green Lantern prison, but we see somebody pull up on him. How's the prisoner doing? He's mostly argumentative. Boom! Knocks his ass out. It was John breaking him out, and he's giving him his Green Lantern ring back. I'm standing with you and Superman. I got full trust in you. I was just acting my ass off. Bro, they beat my ass. I'm very convincing. We then see Superman at a high school. He's asking for Billy Batson. Seriously? You weren't responding to your communicator. I was doing algebra. I don't even know what's going on right now. I got no time to explain this shit. Just know mad people are coming to squabble. Alright, drop me real quick. Shazam! Alright, man, who's our opponents? The Green Lanterns. And just like that, we see Kilowog and the gang pulling up. And they coming in hot, too. Who do they want? Me, Superman, the Guardians want to have a chat with you on Oa. I'm pretty busy here, Kilowog. I don't got time for that. I was told to bring you in. Superman taps his ear and he calls for Cyborg. I have them. A laser is shot down to Earth. No freaking boom! Boom! Landing directly on the Green Lanterns. Cyborg like, are they down? Superman, can you confirm it? But that shit ain't take him out and Kilowog is now pissed, immediately dashing towards Superman. Take them! Are you stupid, Kilowog? You got a thought-based weapon and you know I move faster than thought. I guess we're lucky that we planned for that. Superman is now paralyzed. Superman! Falls out the sky. He can't move. And it turns out this little squirrel did that shit to Superman. Y'all always underestimate the squirrel. Lil bro's thinking so small that he's stopping the synapses from reaching Superman's brain. Getting holed by a squirrel is crazy. Lex knows they're going through some rough shit out there. He like, alright, opens Sinestro's cell and gives him his ring back. Superman out for the count. Kilowog like, let's wrap this up. The Guardians gonna decide what happens to everybody. Can you keep Superman's brain out of action until we get back to Oa? Sure, I'll even try to not add permanent damage to him. Blood drips down the squirrel's forehead. Chip! Sinestro headshotted him in the head. Chip! You! I did you a favor. You always look ridiculous fighting side by a squirrel. Hal and John head to the battle as fast as they can. Alert, Green Lantern 104 Chip is dead. Damn! The fight still goes on. Hal and John pull up like, what the hell is going on? Is that Sinestro? What the hell is he doing here? Try to break this shit up. We'll ask the questions later. I got Sinestro. You stop Superman and Kilowog from killing each other. Kilowog, stop. Stand down. Yes, stand down. You really got no point of even fighting. Sinestro pulls up with the most devious and ugliest gang of all time. What the hell is this, Sinestro? Don't worry, they not against you. This is how you win a war. After seeing all the bullshit they got in front of them, Kilowog stands down, says, stop fighting. Yeah, you heard me? Stop fighting. We yield. We're done. Let us take our wounded, let us take our dead, and return to Oa. No, they can't return back to Oa. If you let them return, they're just gonna come back with the rest. Superman. Sinestro's right. You know what needs to happen. They must be exterminated. Sinestro's on timing. No one's exterminating anyone! Superman, we don't condone executions. We're superheroes. You sure about that? Cause I don't know too much heroes that stand next to scum. Ah! No! Release him! You're outnumbered, Jordan. I'm gonna squeeze him until he pops. No! You were told to stop. Do as they say, Arquello. Superman decides he's not gonna kill the Green Lanterns. Green Lanterns, remove your ring. Do not! Remove your rings right now and no harm will come to you, I promise that. Don't listen to him, Kilowog. Fight back. Give him a reason to tear you into little green bits. Bro's glazing and instigating at the same time. Kilowog listens to him and just gives him the ring. You know the Guardians are gonna come back and kick your ass, right? The rest of them remove their rings too. Superman tells Sinestro, get your corpse out of here. They ain't not welcome on Earth. But you get to stay though, cause you low-key valid. And just like they were told, they get their ass up out of there. Back in Gotham, we see Superman soldiers demanding curfew and breaking arms in the process. And they don't give a damn about the police. Boom! Slapping the shit out of bro, making him fly into the store. They don't give one damn about that badge, they just beating ass. Put bro in the hospital. Commissioner Gordon pulls up on him and says, fuck that badge. Pull up with me, we gonna get you right. Cause in the underground scene in Gotham, Commissioner Gordon learned everything from his daughter. And him and the rest of the GCPD wanna help and fight back. So he lets everybody know about the super soldier pills. Watch this. Puts the Glockiana to his head, bang, shoots him, dink. That shit does nothing. This is a game changer. The Green Lanterns are in a war with Superman, but now Gotham citizens have a war in the streets. Back on Oa, the Guardians are confused because the Earth has disappeared. How can an entire world be removed from our sights? That's until Guy Gardner pulls up, beat up as hell, and he's ready to explain everything. The Sinestro crew jumped them on the way back, and he lets the Guardians know they joined Superman. What about them lanterns we sent? I don't know, back when I was there, they were still alive, but who knows now? Guess we know what happened to Kyle, and it's looking like Hal and John are working for Superman. Alright, with all this news, we're not gonna act rationally. At the moment, we don't have the forces to make an attack, but no, we will make a plan and find a way to bring down Superman and Sinestro. But for now, the Earthlings are on their own. In Gotham, we see the underground team outside looking for Superman soldiers. Oracle lets them know they got 2 nearby, and of course they're doing something shiesty, messing with little kids. Let them go. You know bullets don't hurt us, right? I know them shits don't hurt, it just feels good when I do it. You, didn't I slap your ass through that window? So that was you. Hey Harvey, not yet. Nah, this dude made me take my hat off in public. Huntress comes out of nowhere with the double takedown. Ah! Oracle gives Bullocks the green light, and he wastes no time hitting them both with the hit stick. Bro tries to run away for his life. Gordon knocks his ass out. Take that dude and bring the other one. We bringing them in for interrogation. They getting busy out there. 7 months later, we see a doctor. Dinah just had her and Oliver's baby. Seen from the watchtower, there's a meteor heading towards Earth. But it's not a meteor though, it looks like a person. And he's moving about fast as shit. And he crash lands into a building on Earth. No! Sinestro pulls up. Despero? I won't let you harm these people. How dare I? Boom! He spears him. Why you playing this sick game? Your corpse attacked me and threw me down here. Stop it, Despero. I don't want to hurt you. What are you talking about? The Green Lanterns pull up. What are you doing? You don't have to, just stand down. What is this? Release my hands. He's making bro choke him on some kinky timing. Hey, Sinestro! Yo. Please don't make me do this. And using his ring's power, he snaps his neck. How? I didn't have a choice. He would have. I understand, Sinestro. I saw. I'm glad you arrived in time, stopping him from doing more damage. Sinestro continues the act, talking about there's people down there, they need our help. I ain't think there was redemption for Sinestro, but all the good he's done these past couple months, I can't believe it. I think we need to believe it, John. Sinestro smirks. These dumbass Nick bros a Leonardo DiCaprio type actor, bruh, and fooled these boys. Over them 7 months, Harley Quinn start looking different. Low-key, she bad as shit. Over them 7 months, she's becoming a better and better person. Coming to Dinah when she just gave birth, giving her gifts and shit, she's a good girl. While she's there, Dinah's bag starts glowing. Somebody's calling her from a Green Lantern phone. Dinah, is it safe to speak? Yeah, it's okay, guy. It's time, Dinah. How long? We got our full forces with us, but it's gonna take 3 weeks for us to bring our secret weapon. We only got 1 shot at this, so make sure your resistance is ready. Guy Gardner's moving with determination. I understand. Are you sure you can fight this war without the planet being torn apart? No. Which is why we're bringing our own. Bro pulled up with the entire gang and the whole planet itself. Stop! The big war is finally approaching, but Superman's cooking up a diabolical plan. Bro gets on the news and tells his citizens to fight for your families, fight for everybody. Get out in the streets and fight for your future. He wants these people to get out there to act as human shields. Superman don't give a damn no more. Zatanna pulls up and says it's time. Dinah hands the baby to Oracle. I gotta work. Superman killed her baby daddy, bro. She's hot. Ah! We finally get to see Batman's condition. Bro has a robotic spine attached to his back. Zatanna's been using magic to speed up his process and also helping him walk. We're out of time, Alfred. I would like to talk to all of them. The war is coming. The Lanterns will be here tomorrow. I'm sorry it's come to this. So get ready to say your goodbyes to family, to friends, to partners, to children's husbands, wives. Tomorrow the tyranny of Superman will be ended by all of you. And I'm sorry I can't fight alongside you. Batman's not able to fight on the battlefield, but he can be useful as he's gonna work aside Oracle. Both the cripples helping where they can. All of a sudden it starts getting dark on Earth early. And that's cause the Green Lanterns pulled up with their planet and it's blocking the sun. And Superman's pulling up with the Yellow Lanterns. Guy Gardner meets up with Superman for a little chat. Superman, this is the last chance. Help us take down Sinestro and then come with me and we'll go to trial. None of our friends have to die if you just come with me. No one dies if you leave. Why you wanna do this, Superman? Look who you're working with, bruh. That dude's name Arkillo, man. He has kill in his name, literally. For now, they are useful, an enemy of an enemy. It's sometimes just a much worse enemy. Me and you, Clark, we can stop this with just words, man. You get that, right? Guy, you were always an embarrassment to the Justice League, and now you're an embarrassment to your planet. Oh, screw you, you piece of shit. Throws a punch, but Superman weaves that shit. I don't want to fight you. Grabs him by his jacket and throws him away. Attack! Planet Mogo starts lighting up green. Boom! Incinerates everybody in the way. Earth starts growing green and everybody like, yo, what's going on up there? Ah, looks so pretty. In the meantime, Donna meets up with Alfred with a Glockiana to get a kryptonite bullet. You only got one shot, don't miss it. She remembers Batman telling her, don't kill him, just take him down. Don't be like him. She says, I can't guarantee anything. The guy with the best aim is dead. She finna crash out. Back in space, look how many people got blown into smithereens, bro. But of course, Superman was able to escape with Hal Jordan and Sinestro. A quarter of the Sinestro Corp was wiped out. Back on Earth, that was the signal. Commissioner Gordon tells everybody, take your pills, it's time to get busy. The plan is to have Harley Quinn blow up this bomb. She walks into the Hall of Justice, boom! The Flash quickly goes in there to catch one of the soldiers. It's okay, I got you. Bink! They attach something to his neck. My hero, and Catwoman puts bro to sleep. He was not expecting that. Harley Quinn not dead, by the way. She had a strength pill. And she switched to the OG fit. But all the citizens start attacking. Go! Start rocking they shit. They can keep up. Inside, Commissioner Gordon captures Lex Luthor. Lex tells him, I need to speak with you alone. And Lex tells him he's been the inside man the whole time. And he tells him Cyborg's gonna trace the program back to Barbara. And if that happens, all of you will be captured. Gordon like, say less, take me to him. Lex told Gordon to make it seem like he's forcing him up there. Lex also knows that Gordon's cancer is really advanced. Gordon doesn't have much time left, so he's putting his all out there. And they teleport to the Watchtower. For Catwoman and Harley, their plan's working excellent so far. Catwoman even beat up Damian and she captured him. We now see that Guy Gardner put his hand in a cast and he follows Guy. Hal and Guy start arguing until Sinestro comes out of nowhere and blasts them with fear in the face. Hal tells Shorty that they're good, they're with us. Guy can't believe what happened to Hal. You were supposed to be better than us. Now you're just Superman's puppet. You were supposed to be better. Shut up. I'm a cynical bastard, but I still had faith in you, Hal. And him. Boom! They hit him with a mega blast of fear. Yeah, that shit's not gonna work. You thought we never prepared for this? And we see Ganthet pull up. That boy Hal in complete shock. Ganthet! Boosh! Blasting all of them. They try to throw a jet at him, but he easily explodes it. No! Guy Gardner saves Shorty. While Guy is trying to get her to a safer place, Hal pulls up and says, Guy, give her to me! Hal, it's okay, he saved me. Give her to me! Calm the hell down. You think the Guardians will let you stand against us with their power? And he hits Guy Gardner in the face. Hal Jordan, you have broken your oath. And he takes Hal Jordan's ring straight off his finger. Sinestro! And he starts falling down to earth. Save Carol! Sinestro takes this chance to offer Hal Jordan a ring. Save her yourself. He takes it so he can rescue her. Hal Jordan is now part of the Sinestro Corp. They tried to cast you aside. They tried to take you away from her. They tore us apart but forced us together, Hal. You and I are together again. Let's show them fear. Shit's getting crazy. I gotta give Sinestro the gold in instigating. His manipulation and instigating has been top tier this whole chapter. Battle rages on, but Batman realizes something. Superman and the Sinestro Corp are trying to stretch out this fight, going to places around the world that are highly populated because they know the Green Lanterns aren't gonna fight back. Grimy. But at that moment, Oracle realized she's being hacked and they're now being traced. Shut down the servers! It's too late. They hacking my shit. I know you're there. This was the work of Cyborg. The Watchtower says Lex Luthor just teleported there. He's like, Lex, we gotta go. I found them. No, you won't. Stop the trace and come quietly. We in a space station. There's no way you fire that weapon. You sure about that, buddy? Stop this trace or this next bullet goes to the soft side of your face. I don't believe you gonna kill me. Not in cold blood. You a police officer. Don't do anything stupid. I don't. All I have to do is wait. And he sees that Commissioner Gordon's cancer is killing him. And he takes this opportunity to blast Gordon right in the chest. But he took another pill. No, I won't let you find her. Boom, punching the shit out of him. Then he grabs the metal side of Cyborg's face and rips that shit off. Clink. That trace is no longer there. W work by Commissioner Gordon. You did it, Commissioner Gordon. You got the job done. Of course you know why I couldn't hop in that fight. Of course, if we fail, you will be needed. Your secret's safe with me. You don't look so good. No. You knew those pills would kill you, didn't you? I knew, but what other choice did I have? Could you teleport down with Cyborg for collection and give me a moment to myself? Of course, bro. Oracle, I just took care of Cyborg in the watchtower. Tell everyone I'm setting him down. Dad? Barbara, I wish you could see this. It's so beautiful up here. You can't see no hatred. He's just calm. Superman is a criminal. He shouldn't be able to hold all of this in his hands. We won't let him, Jim. It's good to hear your voice, Batman. It's Bruce. No, it isn't. It's never been Bruce. No, it's been an honor to serve Gotham with you. Keep serving her. Dad, Bullocks is standing right by the teleporter. Just go in it. Barbara, I'm sorry, but you're strong. You always been strong. I love you, but I'm sorry I have to say goodbye. Dad, please don't. Batman, I guess I get to disappear on you for once. Jim! Jim Gordon has passed away. Back on the battlefield, Ganthet looks at Hal Jordan in disgust. He has fallen. Both of you were terrible mistakes. Guy, it's time to go. We're needed elsewhere. Where are you going? To deal with somebody more important than you. There's no one more important than me. Ganthet just incinerates them boys. I've watched civilizations rise and fall, but you are a speck in history, Sinestro. A piece of shit that I no longer have to deal with. He flies off straight disrespecting, bro. Oh, we see Superman choking a Green Lantern. But Ganthet pulls up in time and says, you have done enough damage, Superman. We will not allow you to do more. And hit Superman with a big ass key blast. Superman is now toasted. But they not done applying pressure. The Batjet comes and start blasting missiles. Boom, boom! Who's that? Boom! Blowing his back out with a missile. Bruce! Blows up the Batjet with his heat vision. He then stares at the big explosion. He hears a familiar sound. Right in his face. Boom, he lands on Earth. Is he down? Canary, is Superman down? No. Superman is beat up with Black Canary in his face. I never wanted to hurt you, Dinah. I never wanted to hurt anyone. Oh, shut up! You want me to feel sorry for you? The most powerful man on Earth? Stop pretending that someone else is to blame. It's pathetic. You have supervision and you can't see the evil, murdering scumbag that you have become. I'm glad Lois died before she saw this. Bitch, you don't talk about Lois. Do you remember what I told you at Ollie's funeral? Boom! She hit Superman with the kryptonite hollow tip bullet. You weren't faster than that bullet, huh? Boom! Kicking his ass. I told you I'd tear you down, but she didn't hit any vital points on purpose.
Bruh.
All because she promised Batman, bruh. She could have finished the job. Everything you done to Bruce, and Bruce still cares about you. Up in space, Ganthet's getting busy, wiping out Yellow Lanterns with no effort. Even made light work of Shazam. Boom, blasting his ass down to Earth. Superman's down. Cyborg is captured. Robin and the Flash also captured. Shit's not looking too good for them. Black Canary lets Guy Gardner know Superman is down. Well done, Dinah. I'll tell Ganthet to come get his hoe ass. Get this evil bastard off our planet. We then see a yellow ring, and it headed straight to Superman, going right on his middle finger. He then makes pliers and takes out the bullet. Oh my gosh. Then immediately lasers Black Canary right in the stomach. The OP Superman just joined Sinestro's gang. Black Canary, can you hear me? You lose. I got lenses, they're recording everything. The people saw the truth. Everyone around the world sees this scary version of Superman. That ain't do nothing but make Superman more pissed. He flies up and starts killing Green Lanterns. Is this what you want, Ganthet? Are you happy to see many die? Look at all of this. You then see Hal Jordan trying to stop all the fighting. Sinestro tries to sweet talk John, but he's not going. He tells John to close his eyes and he does it. And at that moment, he impales John in the chest. His manipulation badge is at Hall of Fame level. He takes John's body to Hal. He needs medical attention, but Hal knows it's too late as the ring flies off his finger. Who did this? It doesn't matter. There's no time for a personal vendetta. The world needs you. Who did this? It was Guy Gardner. Sinestro starts feeding Hal Jordan lies, and with the fear ring on, he's getting more furious. Guy! And rocks his shit. Hal, don't! No! You brought them here! You did this! I didn't want any of this. Hal, please, I'm not gonna fight you. Sinestro in the back. Kill him, Jordan. Hal, don't listen to him. He will take yours. He will take your world. He will take your loved ones. This isn't you, Hal. It's the ring. Fight it. Do it! Hal, you can still be the best of us. But he's not hearing that shit. Nah! Rips off Guy Gardner's arm. The one that had the ring. He's now a normal guy flying down to Earth. He drops down dead, killed by somebody he called a friend. Superman looks at the news broadcast like, my God, shut this shit down. No, we need people to see it. Shut it down. I need to talk to our people. And he wants everybody to retreat. This doesn't look good for us. It's over. We can't win this. Ganthet can still, no. Superman is wearing a ring powered by fear, and the world now fears Superman. Ganthet sees what Superman has become, and there's no longer a trial anymore. He has to be killed. Ganthet, don't do this! Your existence cannot continue, and he blasts Superman. But that shit ain't work. Sinestro instigating like usual. Superman says, I know. Chokes Ganthet and flies away. Mogo, fire! Still, it does nothing. Ah! Boom! Superman crashes into Mogo. I can feel your fear, Ganthet. You're right to fear. Everyone should fear me. I won't let you take my home again! He's flying with Ganthet and his planet. You can't do this! We don't need you, Guardian. And he's flying straight to the sun. He crashes into the sun, killing Ganthet and destroying their planet. The Green Lantern Corps has been destroyed. Everyone retreated and Superman has won. We see Black Canary bleeding out. Then Dr. Fate pulls up, takes off his mask and says, fuck Fate. Dinah then wakes up in a random house. Where am I? You're in another place. Another universe, another Earth. You are fated to die. I intervene. What? Connor? We then see somebody holding her baby. It's Oliver. In this Earth, Dinah died 5 years ago. Tells him the two of you have never met. I can't guarantee your happiness, but I can at least give y'all the chance. He tells her to never worry about Superman again, enjoy your life, and walks out. Connor. Yes, I always liked that name. I know. The final page of year 2 is Ollie saying, hello, pretty bird. Damn, man. This beautiful couple is now reunited again. Where are the Teen Titans in Injustice? To answer that question, we gotta go back 3 years ago. Superboy's flying with Beast Boy, excited to get the best meatball subs in the city. They made a bet that the last one there has to pay. Kid Flash like, I ain't paying, so he speeds up. So Superboy drops Beast Boy and they all start flying at top speed. But that's when it happens. The bomb that the Joker put in the middle of Metropolis explodes, killing Kid Flash instantly. Superboy tries to shield the explosion from Beast Boy, but there was nothing he could do as we see Beast Boy dead in his arms. No! From the Titan Tower, they see the explosion on live TV. Starlight flies there instantly. Connor, where's Bart? Gone. The Teen Titans are in shock, and at the same time, Superman is bloodlusted. They return to the Titan Tower where they sit down not knowing what to do next. That's until Dick Grayson pulls up. It was the Joker. He tells him how the Joker did it, but he also tells Superboy that Superman has killed Joker, and that brings tears to his eyes, and he flies away. Starfire tells Nightwing that he needs to return. He lets her know he can't do that. Batman needs him at his side more than ever. I'ma keep y'all updated on everything, but promise me you stay out of anything to do with Superman. Superboy goes to the Fortress of Solitude to confront Superman. He's wondering why Superman had to kill the Joker. Superboy also lost his family in Gar and Bart, but he wouldn't go that far. How could you do that? You were everything to me, Clark. All I wanted to do was live up to you one day, to feel like I really earned the right to wear your symbol. Now how am I supposed to wear this S on my chest? Superman says nothing, and Superboy just flies off. The superheroes are laying rest to their fallen allies, but at the same time, Superman is doing his infamous worldwide ceasefire speech, and Connor just watches from a distance. Mama and Daddy can't try to tell Connor that he needs to learn how to forgive Superman, saying he's not perfect, he's just a man. But Connor says he's supposed to be better than us. He's Superman. We aren't allowed to lay judgment. But Connor tells them that he can't forgive Superman for this. He's not gonna let Superman get away with it. Somebody has to stop him. And he flies off. But the Titans knew he was going through something and would do something rational, so they follow him. He crash lands into the Fortress of Solitude and he's breaking shit. Seriously, Connor? You're not gonna find any kryptonite. They purged that shit years ago. You think I don't know that? Then what are you looking for? The only thing that can truly stop Clark. How? By sending him to a place he can't escape. Too late. I assume you're looking for this. Superman already knew Connor was cooking up some shit. So Connor ain't waste no time immediately tackling Superman. Boom! Boom! Elbows him in the chest, but he's not on Superman's level as he just backhands his shit. Cassie tries to fly in, but she just gets blew back. Superman says, I appreciate the passion, but y'all know y'all can't hang with me, right? Then you're gonna have to murder me like the Joker, cause I'm never gonna stop coming after you. Superman gets blasted in the back by Starfire. Red Robin and Starlight pull up looking cool as shit. Now it's the Titans versus Superman, and Superman lasers Starfire. Playtime is over. Haymakers start getting thrown. You guys keep them busy. I'm gonna get the Phantom Zone projector. Red Robin tries to pick it up, but that shit way too heavy. Boom! Superman headbutts Starfire. Superman tells him that the shit weighs 100 tons. Smashes their head together. Bruce tells me you're a really bright kid, Tim, so you know all this shit is pointless. Pointless or not, that wouldn't stop Bruce from coming after you. Alright, that's true. Superboy jumps up behind Superman while he's distracted, but the difference is Batman always has a plan. Is this yours? Boom! Punches Connor in the gut. Connor! He broke his sternum, puncturing his heart too, making him bleed out internally. He's currently dying and they won't make it to the hospital on time. Superman tells him there's only one way his life can be saved, which is sending him to the Phantom Zone. It's outside of space and time and he won't be tied to his physical body. But Superman's only doing this under one condition. All y'all gotta go with him. And when I finish my business out here, I'ma free all of y'all. They all agree to his terms and get sent to the Phantom Zone. And if you've been watching the series, Superman does what he does after this. Pretty much they were his second victims. It's a dark rainy day and we see Batman meet up with somebody named Rose. She's a mystic being that Batman needs to put an end to Superman. Before we can take care of Superman, Raven needs to be neutralized and Wonder Woman needs to be taken out the game. I need you and Dr. Occult both. We see that Rose shares a body with a man named Dr. Occult, and they're both Team Batman. Dr. Occult meets up with Baron Winters in Georgetown. He explains his plan to him, but Baron doesn't think it's a good idea. But we see a mysterious man in the back. Oh, let him be, you old knucker. It's John Constantine, and he adds his 2 cents into the combo. Basically saying, if you ask nicely, I'll help you take down Superman. Dr. Occult says, I'll never ask you for help. Knowing you, I'll end up in a trance with my pockets empty. It was only one time I did that shit. You think I'll be dumb enough to do it again? Dr. Occult continues his mission, going to Cairo to get the Blade of Durga, then New Athens to get the Living Sphere, then to the Twilight Realm to trade it in. And after that successful trade, he goes to Metropolis where he's drawing these things on the wall, which he uses as a door to go to the Sanctum of Raven. Who dares? Who would breach the Sanctum of Raven? I would, and I'm sorry. And he uses a gem that hurts Raven, but she then uses the Hellfire to burn Dr. Occult instantly, separating Rose from his body. No! But Constantine was lurking the whole time and he picks up where Dr. Occult left off, using the gem on Raven. With Raven knocked out, Rose looks at Dr. Occult's body that's just a skeleton. Rose, I'm not gonna lie, you're cooked. You probably got like an hour left at most, so listen to me real quick. I can't go to Themyscira, so you need to lock in and get the job done. Keep your word to Batman and be a proper mage. She agrees and knows she has to take care of Wonder Woman. I'm gonna wrap shit up with Raven, and if there's any way I can bring Dr. Occult from the other side, I will do that too. Just know you gonna owe me big time. If I survive, yeah, if you survive, he knows she's cooked. He wraps up Raven, puts a symbol on her to bind her in place. Rose teleports to Wonder Woman's room, but the bad news is Wonder Woman's awake. Quickly, Rose grabs magical dust out her bag and throws it at Wonder Woman's face, making her pass out. She completed her job of putting Wonder Woman to sleep, but she can't die in her room. There can't be no trace she was there. So she teleports outside, starts coughing up blood. Batman, the job is done. Rose, Doctor, Raven is neutralized. Wonder Woman sleeps needlessly, but I won't survive. Tell me, where are you? We'll come for you. Well, there's nothing you can do. But I have to warn you, don't trust. Don't. Doctor, who can I trust? She then passes away. Constantine pulls up right when she dies and says, after you got a taste of that hellfire, there was nothing I could do for you. And starts going through her pockets, taking her trinkets because she won't need them shits no more. He gets up, lights a cigarette, and says, with these trinkets, I won't be involved in this fight. I'll be able to hide in peace. But he lets her know that she did the right thing by getting the job done. That Kryptonian made a mess of this world and he deserves to be taken out. But I'm a family man now. I can't be out here fighting. Rest in peace, Doctor. And he walks off into the sunset. We're both out of this war now. Fast forward to current day, Constantine doesn't look too happy. This is the aftermath of a war, and he's looking at a Green Lantern sit on a destroyed house. But then we see a little kid walk out the house. Mumsy and Steven went into the kitchen. They were getting me chips. But she's not just any little kid. She's Rose Constantine, his daughter, and he gives her a tight hug. John was hiding his daughter from the world because his line of work can cause a lot of problems. But now this war has brought itself to his daughter's front door, and he must protect her. Now that she's exposed, people will try to come after her. We see Dr. Fate warning Zatanna that something's coming. Impossible! We're outside space and time. Nothing can reach us. Nothing has before. Be ready. It's here. They open the door, but it's just Constantine and his daughter. Hello, Z. Constantine tells him he came here because something big and scary has been watching them. And Dr. Fate's like, yeah, something changed around here. I can feel it too. He believes that whatever this thing is has aligned itself with Superman. Now that he knows somebody is watching them, but they don't know who, he asks Z, I need your help. Send me to someone. Who? You know who. And she sends him to the greatest detective in the world, Detective Chimp. After getting Detective Chimp on his team, he makes a quick stop in hell, face to face with Trigon. What do you want? I have news about Raven. Why would you want to share news with me? Cause I heard you own a piece of my soul now. How does that shit even work? Do you get my soul every other Wednesday or what? All you need to know is I will be torturing you for a millennia, and you never getting that shit back no matter what info you got. Right. Well, I think I know what snatched your daughter up. It's something big and nasty, and I think it's working against the magic users for Superman. What is it? I don't know, but if I find it, be ready to act. Trigon's wondering why he's giving him this news. If you're gonna torture me for a millennia, maybe I can get some time off on good behavior. Find my daughter, and don't bother me until you have. And he shuts the door on Constantine. Wanka. We catch up with Superman and the gang, and they're looking for their lost members. And as you can see, he's still wearing his yellow ring. Superman can't find Batman's allies nowhere. They just vanish from Earth. But then he realizes this has to be magic. Zatanna tells Batman to meet up with Constantine. He tells Batman, you're a grown-ass man hiding in the shadows. That's ludicrous. He started flaming his shit off rip. Constantine's driver pulls up, and we see that Detective Chimp was also called for this link-up. Mid-drive, he tells the driver to look in the back seat. The world is going to shit. What the hell you think is funny? Oh, come on. I'm a talking chimpanzee, and you're a grown-ass man in a bat suit. Let them have this one. The whole purpose of this get-together was Constantine showing them where she was located. In case something happens to him, he wants two dudes that he can trust to know where she's at. He lets Batman and Chimp know the reason he's getting involved is because he wants revenge on Superman for ruining his daughter's childhood. And they walk out of there looking cool as shit. We see that Superman has finally found somebody that was working for Batman's side. I appreciate your loyalty to Batman and shit, but I need answers. I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing you can hide from me. I hear your heartbeat. I see your shoe prints. I see your fingerprints. The rest are hiding, and you're the only one that can give me answers. I can even see your wife. What do you want? You know what I want. You took our people. Where are they? I don't know. I promise you I'm telling the truth. We'll see. We see Batman, Constantine, and all the other magic users that are going to be helping them in this battle, grouped up in Jason Blood's home. We all came together for one reason. We all know Superman is a piece of shit that needs to be stopped. We hit him hard by capturing some of his friends, but at the same time, he's taken a lot from us. But thanks to the effort and sacrifices, the world now knows what Superman is. You damn right, they see through that perfect image and everything. They continue discussing, planning shit out. Bullocks is hearing all this shit and he's like, what? He like, yeah, I'm out of here, bro. We got magic shit going on. We got talking monkeys. What the fuck is going on? I'm sorry, I want to help, but I have no idea why I'm in this room right now. And he proceeds to head out the door. Chimp tries to convince him to stay, but then the magic user starts sensing something. The seal is broken. What? Close it! Close the damn door! I can't! Get behind me! Gone! Form of man! Rise of demon! Yeah! Harvey! Yeah! Harvey and Jason Blood get torn into bits. Detective Chimp also flies back. The big scary thing that was watching them was Spectre the whole time. The spirit of vengeance. Lord Etrigan, what is it? A gruesome death. agonizing pain. He grabs bro and throws his ass for no reason. Jason Blood, my host, has died. Bro's in pain after losing his human form. The man that is now nothing but bones. Zatanna is trying her hardest to get the protection magic up again. We also see that Detective Chimp wasn't killed by that attack. His fitted cap just came off, he'll be alright. Clarion looks outside and informs everybody inside that it's the Spectre. And he's above their pay grade, so Constantine tells Zatanna we need to exit ASAP. Batwoman, Huntress, search the house, look for a cellar, or... Are you kidding me? You know that's the spirit of vengeance outside, right? We not finna fool him by playing hide and seek. I'm trying to. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to take control. This ain't your world, bro. We not just walking around with a cape punching criminals in the face. Nah, bro. You can't control this. You think you can protect us from the Spectre? Look at the ground, bro. He reduced one of our greatest sorcerers to a skeleton stain on the floor. And look at you. You can barely even walk. You're being held up by painkillers and stubbornness. You're bloody useless. Boom. Batman clocks his ass. And everybody continues with the plan. Batman says he's going out. I'm coming with you. No, you're not. You're a criminal. You can't help me. That's the spirit of vengeance out there. He punishes criminals. Me and that guy have something in common. Batman walks outside and confronts the Spectre. Batman, let's talk. One man of vengeance to another. Constantine wakes up from getting his ass knocked out like, what's going on right now? Batman's just talking to the Spectre. God dang, he got some big ass balls.
Hey,
While
yo.
Batman's out there yapping, Zatanna teleports everybody out of there. What? Deceiver. The Spectre's not dumb, he knows what just happened. But before he can do anything about it, Zatanna comes out of nowhere teleporting Batman out of his hands. No! That's a clutch play. Constantine, I know you were saying that shit on purpose, and don't lie to me. Alright, bro, you caught me. But I had to do it because you've been off your game, bro. There's been times you were able to take down Superman, but you blew it and people died. If we're gonna go into this battle, I need you to be angry. I need to see more shit like what you did with Spectre today. I need Batman. He's trying to unleash that dog. We see everybody checking up on Detective Chimp. When Harley sees Dr. Fate, she like, wait, come here, bro. You're a doctor, right? We need your help. I'm not that kind of doctor. What? Then what doctor are you? It's complicated. I'm sorry, but I have no powers to help y'all out here. Since you pretty much can't do nothing here, take the little girl and leave out this room, Mr. Fate. You catch up with Sinestro and he's doing some of the craziest torture techniques to that officer from last episode. Sinestro, that's enough. Not yet. I said enough. On your feet, officer. Sinestro tries his best to convince Superman to let him keep going. And he really didn't have to say much because Superman lets him get right back to the torturing. As Superman goes back to sit on his throne, Superman! Somebody calls for him. It's the Spectre and he's here to warn Superman. Powerful forces are working against you. Are you one of those powerful forces? No, I'm not against you. I'm doing my best to protect you all. So you believe in Superman's cause? I do. It's righteous. But you, I sense doubt in you, Billy Batson. Shazam don't fully agree with Superman's methods, but Superman don't care. He's an ally. Then he tells the Spectre to let him know everybody working against him. Constantine takes Batman to the one person that can let them know if their plans will work. Only thing right now is she really doesn't like John Constantine. It's Madame Xanadu's place and she's not trying to help Constantine at first. But he tells her, I gotta tell you something, but I can't do it out here. And they pretty much let her know that Jason Blood is dead. I'm sorry. Boom! She slaps his ass. Don't you lie to me! He lived 1,000 years, but he made a mistake. He trusted you. I'm sorry, love. They leave the building to let her cope a little bit. She's hot right now. John gives Batman a chance to walk away because the people around him always die. Batman like, bro, I'm obviously not gonna do that. And they say, all right, we're gonna go back in 10 minutes. The reason Jason Blood dying hit so hard for her because they were secret lovers for thousands of years. And after coping, she gets ready to show Batman and Constantine the future. The green will grow, hellfire will burn. A dead man will fall and a dead man will rise. Souls will be lost and traitors will triumph. The Empress awakes, the Emperor sleeps. The advisor banished, the Joker returns. She dumps all that info on us, but the Joker returning is crazy as hell. Constantine puts his plan into motion and we see Clarion's cat near Raven, knocking over a candle and freeing her astral form. And now that she's free, she goes straight to Superman. Gotham, find me! Release me! Superman don't waste a second and he flies there instantly. He finds her and he's at the door. Raven! Tries to punch the door, but that shit's way too sturdy. So instead, he breaks the building using a construct. Superman, you came. You found me, thank you. He claps, dropping all the candles to free her. Be careful, they're still here. I can't see anyone else. That doesn't mean anything with these people. You cannot trust your eyes, even your senses can be fooled. And we see that this is all a part of Constantine's plan. That ain't Raven as we see Superman getting snatched up. I can feel your murdering soul. I know, pretty dramatic, right? Whole time it was Ragman and Superman is now captured. Superman can't move. Ragman's suit traps individuals until they atone for all their sins. Thing is, Superman literally murdered a planet. So Constantine let him know you gonna be trapped in there for a long ass time. But Superman's not going down without a fight and he lasers through the rag. Damn, his ass too strong. No, he's not. He's weak. A murderer. A thug. He deserves to be in there. The Spectre is probably looking for you right now, but this place is pretty well hidden. You only saw it because we wanted you to see it. No one knows where you're at, Superman, and pretty soon you're cooked. He's gone. What? Superman's gone. I cannot find him. He's vanished. Lex tries to find his earpiece on the PC, but he can't see shit. Damn, I gotta admit, I didn't think it was gonna be this easy. Constantine starts talking that shit. He's getting cocky. He sits back and just lets Superman struggle. But he took that chance to hit his earpiece and yell for Shazam! And because Shazam is a magic user, he's the only one that heard it. And he dashes there with determination on his face. Superman! And he appears right before them. Ragman, take him! I can't, he's innocent. Let him go! You're defending the wrong man. Nah, he's Superman. Shazam! And it hits Ragman directly, also exploding the building, revealing their location, and the whole gang pulls up. And Ragman's toasted too? Shit's looking rough. Give me Ragman! He takes him from Shazam and starts ripping his cloak apart, freeing all the souls inside. Your time has come, you soul stealer. And he takes off Ragman's mask. Worry Regan. No! John! But there's not shit he can do. He looks away. Sorry, mate. Shazam doesn't want Spectre to kill Ragman. Ah! Spectre kills him, and Superman appears before Constantine. Now you die, you little Where is Raven? Constantine tries to joke, but Superman is not playing around. But Shazam tells Superman to chill. Please stop. There's been enough violence today. And Sinestro's like, yeah, we shouldn't kill this one. He can help us find the rest. You're right, Sinestro. Of course. He glazes Sinestro, bro. And Billy, I'm sorry. Thank you for coming when I called you. I knew you would come. Shazam grabs Constantine and they start heading back to their base. While they're flying back, the Spectre's like, somebody's watching us. And it's revealed to be Deadman and possesses Shazam and drops Constantine. Constantine starts falling from the sky. But then an Abraham Lincoln type hat appears. But Zatanna is behind it, he falls into it, and he's saved. No! What the hell just happened? I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Shazam don't know what just happened to him. Inside Shazam, we see both Billy Batson and Deadman. What are you doing in my head? I'm not used to having somebody else in a mind with me. I want you to leave. I will. I'm just borrowing you for a second. I won't let you hurt Superman. He's not the same guy no more. He has changed. No! Listen, I'm gonna give your body back after I speak with the Spectre. I don't need my whole body. Shazam! And he turns back into Billy Batson. Spectre catches him and sees that 3 minds are in his head. And he says, come out, little dead man. I said come out! And he pulls Deadman out his body. I won't be talking to you today, Spectre. I want to talk to Jim Corrigan, the man inside. They just stare at each other, but then Deadman's like, is he even in there? You're not Jim Corrigan. Who are you? And he hits a devious ass smile. What's inside you? What have you done to Jim Corrigan? And he just continues this evil smile. Tell me! The Spectre then pulls out his blade, slicing through Deadman. You're nothing but a ghost that forgot to fade on. I'm gonna help you with that. Ah! His soul starts leaking out of his body. Go disappear into darkness. It's time for you to die, little dead man. Back in the Tower of Fate, we see that Zatanna and Constantine made it back. But then Batman barges in. You tried to take Superman's soul. You should have told me. They start arguing, but then they think about Madame's prophecy. Souls will be lost. That's Ragman. But then they decide, let's go to the first part of the prophecy. The green will grow. Heading straight for Swamp Thing Swamp. Constantine! Swamp Thing appears. We finna take down Superman. We could use your help. We see where Deadman ran off to. He's in the Himalayas. And he goes to Nanda Parbat, home of the goddess, looking for help. Yes, I am sorry, Boston Brand. There's nothing I can do. I cannot repair what's been broken by the Spectre. There isn't much time. You have served well, but another will soon take your place. Can I choose my successor? I know your choice. It's a wise one, and he will restore balance. I will bring him here. Back in the swamp, he lets them know he already sides with Superman, saying what Superman's doing will save the green. And he don't really give a damn about humanity, he only care about that green. Don't want you as an enemy. Nor do I. You don't think I planned on ways to end you already? Of course you have. You're Constantine. You're a bastard. But I'm gonna let you know now, if you cross me, you're gonna fear every tree and every strain of grass. Yeah, and they just walk away. Constantine lets Batman know we have to kill the Swamp Thing. Back with Deadman, we see that his replacement has arrived, and Deadman smiles as he's happy as shit to see him. Take my hand, and he proceeds to dap up this mysterious man. Thank you for choosing me. It'll be good to help again. You are the only choice. Dick Grayson? Our boy Dick Grayson is back. Are you ready? I am. Find Jim Corrigan. He's the heart of all of this. And tell Batman, tell your dad, goodbye for me. And he passes on. And Dick Grayson is now the new Deadman, with one of the toughest designs I ever seen. Batman and Constantine gathers the group together for a meeting, and they let him know about the prophecies. The green will grow and hellfire will burn. So we know the green is Swamp Thing, but hellfire could be a whole bunch of creatures. We don't really know for sure. A dead man will fall, a dead man will rise, and souls will be lost. That already happened, and traitors will triumph. The Empress awakens, the Emperor sleeps. Who's the Empress? That's simple. It's Wonder Woman. Detective Chimp has recovered and he's rocking the eye patch like Nick Fury. According to my sources in Themyscira, she's been asleep all this time. And it's not a natural sleep. Something's behind it. Did we do this? Hell yeah, we did that. Can she wake up? She shouldn't be able to, but the Amazon does got some fire-ass gods on their side. Dr. Fate pulls up and tells the gang that the Phantom Stranger's about to confront Spectre. And Constantine just cooked up a plan that can handle Superman. The Phantom Stranger pulls up on the Spectre and says, let's go for a walk. I'm keeping watch. Let them watch themselves. And teleports him somewhere. He took his ass to Saturn and they're walking on the ring. So they start chopping it up, but the Phantom Stranger wants to know why a being as powerful as the Spectre is picking sides. We must keep shit balanced. I intend to. The world is more balanced than ever. Superman's cooking. Superman is not the one you serve. What's your deal, bro? What's your agenda? Spectre not liking this chat no more and he chokes the Phantom Stranger. There is nothing wrong with me. What is inside you? And he blasts them into Saturn. You wanna know? Take a look. As that's going on in the Hall of Justice, Superman knows the Spectre is gone. He no longer has that magic protection. Y'all smell that shit? What's that smell? The smell of brimstone. What is this? The odor of death. The stench of hellfire on Etrigan's breath. Etrigan pulls up and uses fireball jutsu on Superman instantly. Ah! That hellfire burning Sinestro up. Boom! Bro's on straight demon time, literally. He's burning everything up. Sinestro! Use the ring. Concentrate. Protect yourself. I can't! Bro's getting toasted out there. Superman had to come in clutch with that frost breath or it would have been game over. Hal, get Sinestro out of here. What about you? Don't worry about me. He needs help and you guys can't fight against Hellfire. Go! But Etrigan don't like when people running away, so he tries to hit him with a fireball. No! Superman slaps that mouth shut. Ah! But that shit burn though. You would put your hand on Hellfire. Is pain what you seek? You're like a dumbass little kid putting his hand on the stove. Ah! And he uses frost breath on his hand. You despotic, idiotic, psychotic freak. Slaps the shit out of Superman, making his head bang on the floor. Back in space, Spectre notices that Superman is being attacked. I have to go to him. We're done here. But the Phantom Stranger grabs him. You ain't going nowhere. Release me. You know what I am, but you think you can stop me? You think me powerless? That's enough of your power, stranger. Your time is over. And he whips out his blade, stabbing the Phantom Stranger right through the chest. Nothing is eternal. Rest, stranger. You have earned it. R.I.P. in the chat. Back with Superman, he punches Etrigan so hard he flies up to space. What do you want, Etrigan? Why attack me? It's nothing personal. A deal was done. I also had a fun time burning the flesh of your friends. What deal? What deal have you agreed to? Oh, nothing complex or nothing. I was only asked to keep you close. Gone, O Etrigan. Rise instead of the form of Batman. Bruce? And he throws some magical powder right in Superman's face. What is that you just put inside me? Only dust. You made a deal with a demon? You refuse to stand with me and fix the world, but you will stand with hell? You have fallen far further than I, Bruce. You shut your ass up. And he goes to sleep. That's it. Sleep, Clark. Dream of the man you should have been, and never wake to this nightmare again. Batman walks away with Superman's slump behind him. Part 18 dropping later today, and I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time. Oh! Superman, can you hear me? Superman, you won't take them away from me. Superman, stop. Whatever you're seeing, it isn't real. It's Lois. It's Lois! Did you know she was pregnant? Boom! Batman punches the shit out of Joker. Superman flies down with Lois. Please! Please! Lois? Clark, I almost... The baby. I'm okay, Clark. We're okay. The scenario didn't go as expected. Lois actually survived. Clark gives Lois a warm hug. You almost took them away from me. Now, Superman, let's not do something incredibly messy and violent that we might regret. I will not regret this. Superman, move aside, Bruce. Bruce? No, this just spoils everything. Now you're just Bruce in a bat suit. Wonder Woman, Green Lantern. Somewhere in Metropolis, there's a nuclear warhead. Flash, take Harley to the Metropolis PD and then join the search. I'll take Joker back to Gotham and I'll try to learn the location of the warhead on the way. Nah, let me question the Joker. No, look after Lois. I'll have him dealt with. Like you dealt with them before? Superman, I promise, he will never hurt you again. Batman's on his way back to Gotham with the Joker in the passenger seat. Did you do something to the car? It seems a little bit blacker. Oh, don't give me the quiet treatment, Batsy. It's a long way back to Gotham and this is the only quality time we get. Let's not waste it with silence. You weren't going to ask me about the bomb. The League will find the warhead. So this is just spending quality time together. You don't need to say anything, Batsy. I know you need me, and I need you. It's all for you. Every cut, every terrified cry in the dark. You keep me going. You who I perform for. You're the reason I smile. I like playing with your friend though. I think I'll do it again. You're okay if I torment other people, right? Of course I'll wait until their little baby is born. Children cry in a way that... Batman's sick of that shit and he snaps Joker's neck, killing him on the spot. The Batmobile pulls up to the GCPD. Batman removes his mask and says, I need to report a crime, showing Joker dead in his vehicle. Welcome to the world, Lara Kent. We see that Superman and Lois had a little baby girl. He finally has a family with the love of his life. We then see Superman fly into a prison. I'm here to see Bruce Wayne. Who would have ever thought Batman would be locked up? It's a crazy day. I have news, Bruce. It's a girl. How did you? It was 50-50. Bruce just always know his shit, huh? Why did you do it? The Joker. He almost destroyed an entire city with all those people. And he almost took everything away from you. He was gonna try again. Yes, you killed. You went against everything you believe in. For me? Superman breaks through the barrier between them, giving Bruce a hug. Thank you, Bruce. With good behavior, you could be out by the time she's 2. I don't know about all that. I'm beating up a lot of people in here. Say the word and we can walk out of here. I killed a man, Clark. The Joker wasn't a man. I need to do the time. Go. And Bruce Wayne decides to stay in prison. Side note real quick, in what world is somebody going to prison for killing the Joker? Ain't nobody putting you behind a cell for that. We then see Superman learning to be a father. Mom. Laura just said her first words. We see her with her grandparents taking her first steps. Her powers are activating and she has her first flight. Superman's even teaching her how to use her heat vision with Green Arrow. We fast forward to seeing Laura all grown up and she's now Superwoman. Dad, what is it? They talk about how they see the world pulling apart. We have the power to do what we want. We can stop them from hurting each other. We can control the destiny of the world. Or, we cannot sound like B-grade supervillains. She tells them we can't do this alone. We can't fight other people's battles for them. Superman like, what would you do then? We should just talk to them. I'm an outsider. They won't listen to me. But I'm one of them. I can tell them what I see. She then gives a powerful speech about how they all can save the world together. We then see that Bruce Wayne is out of prison and he looks like an Italian mob boss. And Lois Lane is also the president. Bruce Wayne is also married to Wonder Woman. Life is good and everybody's getting along. Clark hangs out on the porch with his dog and his wife. What is it? Everything. I wish we had more time. I wish we had more days together. Is it the voices again? Yes, at the edges they're calling. It's okay, block them out. Stay with me, Smallville. We will have more days. And we see them fading away and a white light appears. Cause ain't none of this shit real, bro. Batman put bro to sleep and he was living his dream life, seeing everything that he wanted to see. We see Batman and Constantine back at the Tower of Fate talking about how everything they wanted to happen, happened. They won the battle. But at the same time, Wonder Woman just woke up and she was put under the same magical sleep as Superman. She's been having a good ass sleep since the day Green Arrow died and Batman got his back broke. Ares and her mom explained to her they had to make a deal with Hera to wake her up. As soon as she gets up, she presses Ares. Where is Superman? A whole lot of shit happened since you've been sleeping. We then cut to Batman talking to his prisoners. Superman isn't just down, he's out. Batman tries to use his talk no jutsu on Robin, Raven, Cyborg, and the Flash, talking about how they can be a team again. But they really not trying to hear that shit, and Robin speaks for all of them, saying, screw you. Diana pulls up to the Hall of Justice. Where the hell is everybody? And how? Why the hell you got a yellow ring on? Clark? Diana, listen to me. A lot has happened. Batman did some shit to him. He can't wake up. Yeah, he used some type of magic spell, realizing it's the same shit that she's been put under. And Ares lets them know he has the ability to dispel this magic. But then she looks closer and sees a yellow ring on his finger. That ring! What did you do to Superman? And starts gripping Sinestro's neck tight as shit. Diana, stop! You're killing him! You might have aligned yourself with Sinestro, but his influence stops on Superman now. And he goes in to stop her, but Ares flicks this dude to the wall. Sinestro hits her with a blast, then flies up. You will never lay a finger on me again, Amazon. Oh, you wanna bet your life on that? And she charges at Sinestro. Boom! Punching him in the stomach. She's breaking all his constructs, applying maximum pressure. Boom! Lands on top of him and starts hitting him with punches directly on the chin. Boom! Boom! She not stopping. Superman appears, telling her that's enough, stopping her punch. Ares woke him up. Let go of me, Clark! Leave Sinestro alone. He's with me. I don't give a damn if he's with you. Nothing justifies you wearing that ring. That shit is fueled by fear. Give it to me, Clark. Superman don't even argue, and he hands her his ring. You fly with me real quick. He lets her know about that dream he had. It didn't feel like a dream. That shit was real. Lois was alive, but it was more than that. No Joker bomb, no war. We lived together, raised a family. We even had a daughter. Even growing old together, it was everything I was supposed to have. But then I wake up and she's gone, taken from me all over again. And it hurts so much more because now I know what I missed. We all dream, Clark, but this is our reality. Get used to it. But then somebody appears. Superman, Flash, Robin, Cyborg. I found them. They're prisoners in the Tower of Fate. Is that where Batman is hiding? Yes. When do you want to go? Let's go right now. Spectre can't go with them, but he's taking the whole gang there. Batman and Constantine chilling, but then Dr. Fate appears. Superman is coming. Bloody hell! Boom! There's a crash in the building. Superman has arrived with the gang and he's looking for all the smoke. While that's going on, we see Deadwing in Gotham City, and he goes into the Arkham Asylum, looking for Jim Corrigan because that's what the last dead man told him to do. But outside that room, somebody's laughing. And we see the man that's supposed to be hosting the Spectre laughing his ass off, not hosting the Spectre. It looks like he's gone crazy. You need to stop this, Clark. You have gone too far. You try to kill me, kidnap my friends, and align with demons? Boom! This is on you. Eats that shit. Oh, this how you want to play it? Now, and everybody pops their super pills. Just to discombobulate Superman's team some more, Dr. Fate does something with the tower. He inverts that shit and flips it around on some Infinity Castle type shit. Now everybody has a matchup and it's time to fight. You think them little pills gonna make a difference? Throws a punch, but Batman weaves it, hits him in the kidney. He may got brute force, but I got technique, and he elbows him in the neck. Catwoman tries to fight Sinestro, but that's not a good matchup. Wonder Woman fights Batwoman, and she tells Batwoman, I don't find pleasure in doing this. You're all murderers. You think I care? And she elbows Diana. Diana like, I bet. You wanna fight? Boom! Clocks her shit, knocking her out in one punch. Harley Quinn's matched up with Shazam. She sweet talks him a little bit just so she can throw a bomb at him. Boom! Think there's gonna be a different outcome because you guys took the pills? Your strength isn't the only thing that's changed. Now, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Boom! And he punches Batman into Dr. Fate. Constantine cooked up a plan and he tells Clarion to get ready. But at that very moment, Sinestro blasts him in the back. No! Sinestro! You attacked with his back to you. This is war, bitch. That's murder, Sinestro, says the man that's trying to punch Batman's head off. Cut that shit out. Batman tells John, if your plan can get us out of here, do it. Constantine says, say less. Summons Trigon to the battle. There you are. You will burn for what you did, Kryptonian. What have I done? I don't know, just a... We need to get the hell up out of here. You summoned Trigon? No one summons Trigon. Then why is he here? Why is he attacking Superman? He might be here because I sent out a magical beacon with his daughter's location, and I also had Etrigan spreading rumors that Superman might have kidnapped his daughter. Trigon's still gripping Superman and he whacks Wonder Woman. Everybody else is shocked that Trigon is here. Hal tells Shazam to go find Raven now. That's the only way they can fix this. Where is my daughter? Where you going, Shazzy? You're gonna miss the unicorn. Dang, I'm kind of falling in love with you a little bit. I don't think Harley knows bro's only 13. Back with Trigon, he guts Ares. Ah! Bro just guts gutted the God of War, it's time to go. And Batman's squad gets the hell up out of there. And Trigon just continues to destroy Superman's team. Deadwing pulls up to the battle. Trigon? They open a portal to a place that's gonna provide some magical protection on Earth. Before Batman walks through it, Dick Grayson appears and tells Bruce, I need to tell you something. Dick? How? I now have the power of Deadman, but that's not important right now. I was just at Arkham and I seen Jim Corrigan laughing his ass off in a straight jacket, looking like the Joker. The Joker? How could it be him? It wasn't. Whoever did this, it was magical based. It's definitely the same being that took the place of the Spectre and that's also protecting Superman. Being? Back inside, Superman tries to tell Trigon whatever people told you, it's fake. Lies! And he throws Wonder Woman into Superman. My wrath has no boundaries. I will destroy you and everybody you care for. They lied on me, bro. I ain't do it. But right before he ground slams Superman, somebody blasts Trigon. That's enough of you. Leave Superman alone. The person that was the Spectre this whole time was Mr. Mixapillalix. Step aside, bro. This ain't your battle. You think you can destroy my Superman? Not likely, Four Eyes. Blasting Trigon. Ah! Burn with hellfire. You're giant! Superman's on the ground defeated. Come on, Clark, get up. Mixapillalix? He's taking the cause and protecting you. That doesn't make sense. Superman don't know why bro's been glazing this whole time. He throws an ice attack at Trigon. Relax there, Super Muscles. I'll take care of this demon. You don't have many weaknesses, Clark, but magic is one of them. Let's get the hell up out of here. Is anyone else wondering why this dude is fighting for us? You want to know, Yellow Fellow? I've been all across the multiverse and there's only one person worthy of my attention. That one person is Superman. He's perfect for my fun. I refuse to live in a multiverse without him. So you're willing to fight this demon to protect Superman? Superman is mine! Mine! Bro's a top tier meat muncher. Enough! Trigon crunches his ass. Trigon and Mr. Pillalix's battle continues and it gets crazy. Both these dudes are so strong they're literally tearing reality apart. Ah! Wonder Woman says we gotta get the hell up out of here, bro. Get out of here? Good idea. And he teleports all of them outside the building. But he doesn't teleport them anywhere. He teleports them in front of the building where Batman and his team is. Then he teleports Batman and Constantine outside. You have some explaining to do. Ah! But Trigon comes outside too and their fight continues out here. Superman's team is looking like they're in pain, so they take this chance to beat some ass and start rocking they shit. Haymakers getting thrown left and right. Clark, enough is enough. No! Superman's team is down. Boom! Damn it, you need to end this madness. But then a tree branch grows on Constantine's feet. Swamp Thing enters the fight, grabbing everybody on Batman's team. Swamp Thing has Batman's team in a tight ass grip, but they took that pill so they break out of it easily. Constantine didn't though. He like, damn, I should have took that shit. Swamp Thing tells John that he has no desire to hurt him. You sure about that? These branches squeezing the shit out of me. I also know you plan to kill me, but you can't. Hey, don't get cocky now. Everything's possible. But how about we call a truce? We already took sides in this war, and I don't trust you no more. And he starts squeezing Constantine. Ah! Constantine has to think fast and he teleports away from Swamp Thing. Inside the crib, Dr. Fate and Deadwing are talking about how bad this fight looks. Because even with the super pills, they're still being pushed to their limits. And Swamp Thing joining the fight just made shit even more tough because he can recover from any physical harm. The super pills effect is gonna fade soon, and unless Trigon wins, that green will overwhelm us. But even say if that works and Trigon wins, then we have to deal with him. Damn! It's possible that either outcome will result with the slaughter of Batman and his team. Deadwing like, damn, I get it. This shit looks rough, but how about we focus on a solution? Constantine teleports into the House of Mystery saying Swamp Thing joining this battle is terrible. They look at him like, yeah, we already know, bruh. We was just talking about that. At that moment, Deadwing cooks up an idea. I'll be right back. Meanwhile, outside, they still scrapping. We got Wonder Woman versus Catwoman. Catwoman breaks her sword. Wonder Woman cracks her shit, knocking her out. Then says, you talk too much. Then we see Harley Quinn trying to raise up Shazam, but he not no simp. Boom! Slamming her shit. Batwoman's weaving Sinestro's attacks. You think those batarangs can hurt me? And she continues throwing them motherfuckers. Boom! The batarang hit the tree, hitting his head, and now he's knocked out. Montoya punching and kicking Hal Jordan's ass, but he's had enough and smashes her with a construct. We got Huntress fighting the God of War Ares, but as soon as he's about to get a lick in, boom! Batwoman comes with the assist. And of course, Superman and Batman are still fighting it out. How many times did we do this, Bruce? As long as you're not willing to kill me, you will never win. I don't give a damn how many pills you have. I already told you, I'm not like you. Boom! I still have my humanity. Shazam comes out of nowhere with a double flying punch, rocking Batman. With Batman down, this shit's not looking good at all. But thanks to Deadwing's plan, we still in this shit. He went and possessed Poison Ivy and has her flying the bat plane straight to the fight. But job's not finished. He also possesses Shazam. And in Shazam's body, he rocks Wonder Woman. Shazam! And he turns back into Billy Batson. Poison Ivy don't know what the hell is going on. She don't even know why she's here. Until she gets down and sees the forest in complete flames. She sees Swamp Thing and she heads right in his direction, ready to scrap. Batwoman and Huntress like, this is our chance to finish Superman. And they go in with a double flying kick, knocking his ass down. But Wonder Woman pops up like, y'all ain't finishing shit. Bruce, it's Dick. I appreciate everything you have done for me. You changed my life and made me a better man. You're the greatest man I've ever known. You're the greatest father I ever had. But don't turn your back on Damian. It was an accident. He needs you the same way I did. Thank you, son. Now how about you knock out Billy and get back to fighting? Love you, Dad. And Batman knocks out Billy Batson. Back with the girls, they're still fighting. And they're putting up a good fight until Wonder Woman uses her lasso of truth and wraps it around Huntress. And while it's wrapped around her neck, she breaks that shit, killing Huntress. No! Batwoman looks in shock. Murderer! No, I didn't mean to. And while all that shit's happening, Mr. Mixie and Trigon's fight is getting even more crazier, with hellfire erupting everywhere. Their fight is tearing reality apart. So much so that Swamp Thing and Poison Ivy look around and seeing how bad this shit really got. And they like, let's cut this shit out, bro. We both love the green, so let's fix it together. And that's exactly what they do as they try to heal as much as possible. But Batwoman's bloodlusted and she starts charging at Wonder Woman. Boom! Boom! And it looks like she's about to go in for the kill, but they can see and feel the reality tearing apart. But Superman's dumbass still trying to fight. Boom! Batman hits him with a gut shot. If you don't lock in, we all finna die anyways. So we gotta set our differences aside and stop this fighting. Inside the crib, Constantine says everybody outside is cooked. If nothing happens, they're gonna be pulled into another plane of existence. Hell, we're out of time. But then the Flash says, let me go out there. I have enough speed force in me to get everybody back to safety. Constantine like, alright, I trust you to do the right thing. And the Flash runs out the building. He starts saving everybody as quick as possible. And he almost gets to everybody until he reaches Swamp Thing. It's already too late and Swamp Thing tells him, go. Swamp Thing gets pulled into hell and that hellfire burning him up. Cooked. They out there fucking shit up. The Flash knew not to put everybody in the same crib and split it up house by house. We see Batman's team trying to discuss what they can do. Deadwing says maybe he can possess Mr. Mixie or Trigon. But Constantine like, yeah, that's not gonna work, bro. They out your pay grade. But that's when Batman realizes something. Because you haven't thought of everything, haven't you? You've been planning this all along. Trigon is here because of you. You're hiding something. Sorry to disappoint y'all, but yeah, there was no accounting for Mr. Mixie though. I didn't know he was gonna pull up and they was gonna cause some celestial overload bullshit. Outside, they're going supernova magically, so unless we tell them to pack their shit up and get out of here, there's nothing we can do. That's it, we'll just do that. We're gonna teleport them to the void where they can never come back to us. Shazam's lightning can teleport Billy Batson to another dimension, and one of my gifts is mastery over lightning, so I can handle that shit. Right when they say that, boom! Shit's not looking too good, they might be too late. John says we're out of time, so Deadwing hurries up and goes to get Billy Batson. Superman's team can't really think of anything, so Wonder Woman picks up Raven and plans to take her to her father, until Deadwing pulls up telling her not to do that shit. We got a plan and we're gonna need Billy Batson. Me? You're not gonna possess me again, are you? Before Deadwing walks outside with Billy, Damian sees his older brother that he's killed. Dick, it's okay, Damian. Billy is now outside looking up to one of the most powerful fights he has ever seen. But Dr. Fate also walks outside to meet up with Billy. At the same time, Raven starts to wake up. And the moment she sees her dad out there, she immediately flies towards them. Dr. Fate tells Billy, it's time. Shazam! And Dr. Fate controls the lightning, aiming it at Trigon and Mr. Mixapillalix, teleporting both of them to the void. That magical explosion knocked everybody out. Batman's confused and doesn't know what just happened. While his team was knocked out from that explosion, Zatanna teleported them to his hidden base in Alaska. Where's Constantine? In the meantime, Superman and his team is back in the Hall of Justice, and Superman's giving them a little talk, giving them an apology, letting them know if he wasn't so focused on Batman, maybe he could have seen what was coming with Mr. Mixie and Trigon. He thanks them all for standing by his side, then flies up to space looking down on Earth. Wonder Woman goes up there too, letting him know that she was wrong. Sometimes it's okay to dream. And they hold hands. He tells her, you're a good friend, Diana. Constantine is with his daughter and Batman finds them. John, where are you going? It's about time, Bats. I wish I could say it was a pleasure. You've been playing us all from the start, haven't you? Getting rid of Trigon was your endgame, wasn't it? It took you longer to figure out that shit than Chimp. He already found out like 3 weeks ago. Since Superman's war dropped an alien on my daughter's mom, she's been my only agenda. I'll lie, make deals, do anything to protect my daughter. And to get revenge, you blame Superman for what happened. You wanted to kick him in the... You both deserve shots in the buttocks. Him for being a tyrannical wanker, and you for being so simple-minded. As much as I would love to spell it out for you, it's time for me and my daughter to get the hell up out of here. Go where? It ain't a word for it. It ain't exactly a where. Consider it a magical relocation program. Nobody will ever put my daughter in jeopardy again. I trusted you. Your mistake, mate. I'm just a father with a kid to raise. Damn it, John, don't. Next time you see Superman, do me a favor. Kick him in the buttocks! And he vanishes with his daughter. And Batman looks down and see a drawing of her with both her parents looking happy. The Kingdom of Olympus, a place where not too many people believe it exists. Most people only believe in the world they see, having no idea about alternative timelines, magical dimensions, and other places that exist outside their reality. But Olympus is not folklore and it's not a myth. Olympus is real and so are the gods that live there. Then we see Hercules and the god of war chopping it up. Trying to instigate a war like usual, he tells Hercules that gods aren't respected on Earth anymore. They worship their own now, like athletes, celebrities, and stupid people in capes called superhero. I know you trying to instigate, so cut to the point. We need to put humans back in their place. Then we see Superman impersonating Black Adam on his throne. And after that magical war with Batman, he has his whole team looking for Batman. I know Bruce is out there plotting and planning. We haven't seen Batman or any of his allies in months, bro. He could be anywhere. He could be back in the Tower of Fate. And we don't got no Spectre, so we have no idea how to find him. We gotta do better. Are you kidding me, Clark? What you mean we gotta do better? Condescending much? You got a problem with how I'm speaking to your ass? Matter of fact, yes I do. I'm not one of your subjects, Clark. Don't talk to me like that. Honestly, Yellow Lantern, I don't got time for your little delicate little ego. Take your feelings and get the hell up out my face. Hal did not like that shit and he start charging up his ring. What if I don't? Superman don't give one damn. But if Hal tries some shit, he got the heat vision ready. But then Wonder Woman walks in, stopping shit from escalating. She tells Superman, you gotta chill out. You're not above us or the people you protect. The last thing you want to do is turn your allies into insurgents. Meanwhile, Bruce Wayne's in his hideout in Alaska looking like Billy Butcher. Alfred cooked up a nice plate of pasta. Bruce, have you tried to reach out to Damian? I have no idea where he is. Then I suggest turning on one of those computers. They might be useful. Are you finished? Almost. The Joker is not your fault. Superman is not your fault. And Dick's death is not your fault. None of this is your burden to carry alone. And he walks off. Bruce took his Batjet to meet up with somebody mysterious. I didn't think you would show. Desperate times. So you thought about my proposition? I have. I'm in. Bro made a deal with Ares. We cut to Montoya drunk off the Hennessy. In their previous battle, she lost Huntress and she has not been the same since. They all talk about how Batman isn't doing anything, he just sits down in his cave. Montoya gets up with her bottle and she's ready to crash out, ready to get revenge. She catches Cyborg and Damian lacking, boom, cracks him in the face, knocking his ass out. You, I know what you're on, Montoya, but nobody hurts my friends when I'm around. He throws a batarang, dink, that shit does no damage. Are you done? He tries to hit her with a combo, that shit don't work. Boom, she hits him with a Mortal Kombat ass uppercut and that shit makes him fly off the ground. After that punch, he's finished. Grabs his head. Superman, you will answer for your crimes. Face me or Robin dies. And she's doing this on live television. Superman meets up with his parents and they say, it's been a while since you've seen us. Judging from your faces, not long enough. Why are you both staring at me like you fear for your lives? It's not fear, son, it's worry. So much has happened. We're concerned about the toll this whole thing is taking on you. I know you're lying, Mom. I hear the changes in your heartbeat. You're afraid of me. Afraid for you. I don't need your worry. I need your love and to know you're on my side. But then Superman hears something. Turn on the TV, and the moment he sees Montoya holding up Robin, he dashes there immediately. We see Billy Batson in class, and the teacher tells him, your mother's here to see you. Hi, son. It ain't his mama, it's Harley Quinn. She tells him to hop on a motorcycle. He like, nah, I'm cool. She tells him to switch to his better half, but he like, nah. Boom! She knocks him out and takes him hostage. We might need to call up them pedo catchers for Harley Quinn. Back to Superman, he's flying with his fist out. Boom! Hitting Montoya in the back. How dare you threaten my friends, Montoya? But somehow she ate that shit, and we see it's because she's taking handfuls of the green pills. Who said I took one pill? She popping them shits like Mike and Ike's, and she's strong as shit now. I'm gonna kill you, Superman! Boom! They hit a Goku Vegeta clash. With all them pills, she's able to go toe to toe with Superman. Tell me again, how are you gonna kill me, Montoya? Boom! boom, cracks her shit. And she flies away, crashing into the Washington Monument. She's not done, she picks that shit up. Boom, hitting him with it. And she hit a home run with his ass. She's feeling that heart pain. Yeah, these pills make you stronger, but they're not good for the human heart. I know what you're trying to accomplish, Montoya, but this has to stop now, and the rest of the gang pull up. Stop, or I'm just getting started. I'm on a whole lot of green stuff, and I'm gonna use it to kill all of you, including Superman. Boom, Superman tackles her shit. Listen to me, Montoya. I can hear your heart racing. Those pills in your system are overworking your heart. You need to stop. And she just continues rocking and shit. That heart pain got serious. No! And she dies in Superman's hand. Superman arrives to the scene. Damn, why did you have to? It wasn't me. She had a heart attack. I know. She overdosed. Her death is on you. It's all on you. No, this is on you and the pills you stole. Master Bruce, Batman's grieving, holding a dead Montoya in his hands. Take her and go. Clark, you've been looking for Batman for months. You can take him down right now. He's not Batman. He's Bruce Wayne, and he's just here to take his friend home. This war has already caused too much. You hear me? Say it. Bruce Wayne with tears in his eyes. It's over. And he takes Montoya to his helicopter. Good. If I ever see you in that cowl again, Bruce, it'll be the last time you put it on. Bruce Wayne's back with Zatanna, Catwoman, and Batwoman. They tell him it's just us. We do not stand a chance against them. Bruce Wayne puts his mask back on. He's Batman again, and he tells them it's not over. Bro's pissed, and I like it. We then see Oracle talking to somebody on the PC. Barbara, I was wondering when you were gonna call. We can't anymore. I need your help. Correction, the world needs your help. And we see Lex Luthor making a clone, and it looks like somebody's super. I think y'all know where this is going. We see that Oracle met up with Lex Luthor to do a risky procedure that could possibly repair her spine. Cause as we all know, Joker broke her back and she's been crippled since. Are you ready? She says yeah, and the shit gets started. Billy Batson wakes up and he's tied up with Harley Quinn in his face. Yo, wake! Welcome to my secret hideout, the Quiver. I know it looks like Oliver Queen's place, but he's not around no more. But then she gets a call that it's time to work, puts some sleepy gas in Billy Batson's face, he passes out, and she walks out. They all link up with Batman prepared for their mission. He thanks them for coming, but unfortunately nobody else can make it. But then somebody says, got room for one more? And Barbara surprises everyone as Batgirl. The surgery was a success. Barb, I don't understand. They all look up shocked. I'm not okay with this. I promised your father. It's not his choice. Your team doesn't have any numbers. You need all the help you can get. You've been a great help as Oracle. But trust me, I can do even better as Batgirl. I'm sorry, but no. It's not your choice either. True that, son? The team is now ready for action. We see Amazon warriors marching up to the Hall of Justice with Hermes. Superman, by decree of the Almighty Father, you are ordered to get your ass off Earth or suffer the wrath of the Amazon army. They pulling up, stepping, and Wonder Woman is shocked. She don't know what the hell is going on, and she walks up to them. Artemis, I demand some answers. You dare march our army to the Justice League? Who ordered this attack? And we found out because Hera woke up Wonder Woman when she was in that eternal sleep, they now owed her a favor, and that was to use their army. And she's gonna use them to take on Superman and his regime. Wonder Woman's mom doesn't agree with that shit. She tells Hera, you know my daughter's in the regime. Zeus would never order such attack because Diana's not only my child, it's Zeus's too. Excuse me? I only mean that this cannot be his wish to march our daughter. You dare remind me my husband was cheating on me? She salty that Zeus knocked her up, hitting her with a strong ass attack and imprisoning her. When she heard they did something to her mom, she grabs Hermes and demands where she's at. You have no dominion over Earth, Amazon. But then Superman flies in above them. Wonder Woman tries to demand her army. Warriors, I am Princess Diana of Themyscira, and I order you to put your weapons down. But she's not in charge no more, her orders don't mean shit. The rest of Superman's team pulls up, and they're trying to figure out how this shit even started. Who's behind this? But then they see the Bat plane fly in. Of course he's the one that would start this, and Batman pulls up with the game. Superman tells him, you don't remember what I told you last time we spoke? I remember, Clark, but you were wrong. It's not over. Wonder Woman tells Batman, I don't know how you managed to pull the gods into this, but I will make you pay. Bitch, I didn't pull them into this. Your mother did. With that being said, I'll gladly benefit from having the gods on the right side. Batman knows he's up right now. Hermes wants to know what Superman's answer is. They huddle up and Batman looks at Wonder Woman. Is there anything we can do? Yes, I demand we settle this by judgment by combat. One champion from each side to the death. The gods accept your terms. Good, I volunteer. No, I will be my own champion, and Superman steps up. Choose yours. Me, choose me, Harley Quinn says, and they all just look at her like, but Batman walks up. On behalf of the gods, we choose Wonder Woman. Her and Superman stand there in shock. No! Mad as shit. fight for him? Boom, she jumps up on him. I'll kill him first. Before she can throw a punch, Hermes grabs her hand and throws her. I will not allow this. And that instantly starts up a fight with Superman punching Hermes. At last, Amazons, attack! Harley Quinn shouts, it's on District 12, and the battle starts. Before they really get active, lightning strikes. Enough! And the almighty Zeus stands before everybody. I will not have this divine challenge ignored by my daughter or anyone else. Father? They all look at Zeus in shock. Did y'all know her dad was Zeus? Wonder Woman tries to talk to her dad. How can this be? Your mama owes debt to Hera. She made a pact, she must honor it. And now you must fight on the side of Hera. And if I refuse, your mama gonna have to pay with her life. She's backed into a corner and she apologizes to Clark. Unfortunately, she has to squabble. The 1v1 starts with Wonder Woman pulling out her sword. She swings it at Superman, but he breaks it and punches her in her mouth. She bleeding at the mouth, so be it. Boom, boom, boom. They start throwing mad attacks at each other. Superman tells her to yield, but she says no, and he headbutts her in the nose. I'm a warrior, and this is a fight to the death. I will not bend my knee. She's leaking like crazy. But you will. And she elbows Superman in the knee and puts her fingers in his eyes. Ah! The contest ends now. Superman's on his knees in pain. Wonder Woman grabs his arm and elbows that shit with maximum force, breaking it. Superman looked like a hot mess. My arm! Superman looks defeated, but he's not done yet. And he uses his heat vision. She says that shit hurts, but it won't stop her. And she walks into it with her shield, clocking him in the face. I was holding back, Diana. Holding back for you. No more, and he flies into it, punching her with maximum force. I'll kill you if I have to. They both look at each other hurt, and Wonder Woman tells him to please yield, I don't want to kill you. Want has nothing to do with it, and he heads right towards it. They get right back to it, and she punches Superman, grabbing him by his cape and slamming him on the ground. She's whooping his ass. And while this fight's going on, Hal Jordan with his yellow ring abilities can see that Superman no longer has fear. He's no longer the man he knew. Superman used to be fearful. He feared for humanity through Lois, and now that she's gone, he isn't. He's now too far gone. He no longer cares for himself or anybody else. We see that Superman has no fight left in him. Wonder Woman grabs him by his logo and says it's over. She prepares to land the finishing blow, and then she's blasted with yellow energy. Sinestro pulls up, blasting her in the back. Why? Zeus shouts, who dares? Everybody starts pressing Sinestro. Why did you do it? Somebody had to do something. You all were just standing there and he was getting pummeled by that Amazon trader. I returned only to check in, but it seems like Superman can't keep order for long. Maybe it isn't the right thing to have a Kryptonian ruling Earth. It's always something with you, isn't it, Cal? No more. From you, Superman's sick of this shit and punches him across Earth. Zeus tells Hermes there's no more negotiation. You know what you must do now. Understood, Allfather. Army of Zeus, attack! Sinestro ruined everything, now everybody jumps in to fight. Harley Quinn tries to backdoor Superman, but he eats that shit. Flash comes and rocks her shit. Damian finds Batman. I've been waiting a long time for this, Dad. Bruce smiles and tells him, then you won't mind waiting a little bit longer. And Batgirl cracks him, knocking him out. Hermes smiles as he sees the Flash, a speedster, impressive effort, runs up to him and punches him. Everyone continues fighting, so Superman uses his super breath to push everybody back. Enough! No more. This has gone way too far. I won't allow it to continue. And just when he thought shit was over, the rest of the gods pull up. Superman, you have incurred the wrath of the gods. Surrender or die. Athena, Eros, Apollo, Hercules, and Atlas pulling up for the smoke. Superman, you have incurred the wrath of the gods. Surrender or die. Superman like, damn, y'all ain't really giving me no choice. That's an ultimatum. Call it what you wish. I don't do ultimatums. Superman not backing down in front of the gods. Hal and Cyborg already know shit's finna get nasty. So Cyborg makes a call out to all Justice League members telling them to pull up. Raven gets the message, but she's still mourning the loss of her dad. She's not pulling up. Billy is still knocked out from that gas. He don't hear that shit. But for some reason, the God of War is behind him, watching over him. Lex Luthor gets that message too, but there's nothing he can do. He's still cooking up that Superman clone. Nobody answers, and Superman stands there salty as shit. Diana gets up and apologizes for breaking his arm. Hermes sees that there's nothing more Superman can do, so he tells him he has one day to step down from his throne and leave the Hall of Justice. No! We got them on 1 HP right now. We can't give them time to regroup and heal. There's not no we, mortal. There's only the will of my father. Go tell your Cape friends to stand down, or I will. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll do this Zeus's way. Superman and his group don't waste no time and start walking back to the Hall of Justice. We're really not gonna let these guys punk us, are we? No, Damien. We just need a minute to figure out our options. There's no options, Hal. Before they walk away, Hermes shouts, Princess Diana! Leave that Kryptonian, you coming with us.
What?
You are now with Zeus. I fought as an Amazon in trial by combat. Now you dare ask me to stand with the insurgency in the name of Zeus? I will not! There's no deception here. I'm his messenger and my words are his. Boom! Wonder Woman cracks him, then tell him to come back and tell me himself. Diana, stop! Should we jump in? Wonder Woman continues to rock his shit. Boom! Hercules comes out of nowhere with the almighty left hook. No more of this foolishness, half-sister. Father has spoken. We're jumping in now, right? Leave the big one to me. Cyborg helps Superman out by amplifying the sun rays to heal up Superman's arm quicker. The odds ain't on their side, but they're ready for the smoke. And they rush towards the gods. Boom! The Flash kicks off this fight by rocking the gods. Hal Jordan heads right towards Hercules, ready for a one-on-one. You sound as goofy as you look. Hal Jordan's punch does 0 damage and then Hercules smacks him, breaking his mask. He lands right in front of Harley Quinn, and she kicks him in the mouth, getting a nice-ass cheap shot. Hercules picks her up by the waist, telling her, this my fight, baby shawty. Get out the way. Hercules walks up to Hal Jordan and basically tells him he's a piece of shit. His death's not gonna satisfy him or bring him any glory, so he'll make it quick. So we blast Hercules in point-blank range. Yeah! That ain't do nothing but piss him off. And he rushes straight towards Hal with the most angry face I ever seen. Running right through that blast, and he starts tearing apart his construct. He destroyed his construct with ease. But before he lands the finishing blow, Superman catches that punch. Boom! Then Wonder Woman comes from behind, punching him in the back. They're not fighting fair no more, and they start double teaming his ass. Boom! Hercules hits Superman with the meanest uppercut of all time, literally making bro fly to space. Then he starts choking Wonder Woman. Don't concern yourself with him, sister. You have much greater things to worry about. Batman's team watching this shit go down like, damn, this ain't no fight, this is a massacre. We see Superman in space, knocked out. Back in the quiver, Ares takes the tape off Billy and tells him, Superman needs you. He don't waste no time and yells, Shazam! And he flies straight to the battlefield. He has the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the stamina of Atlas, the power of Zeus, the courage of Achilles, and the speed of Mercury. Superman may be on the battlefield fighting gods, but he has an ally that has the power of 7. Hercules is still choking Wonder Woman, and he tells Batman to stay out of it, unless he wants the hands too. Boom! Shazam pulls up with the flying double punch to Hercules' back, knocking him down. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Hercules smirks and says it would be my pleasure, and hits him with a left hook. Kick his ass, Shazzy. Harley Quinn gets in a cheerleader mode and Shazam locks in. Boom! Hitting Hercules with an almighty gut punch. And he's talking that shit. You may be a god, but I have the power of 7 of them. While that's going on, we see Wonder Woman recovering from that choke. Batwoman, Catwoman, and Batgirl walk up behind her. They ain't forget Wonder Woman killed Huntress and they still want their get back. We have unfinished business and she kicks Wonder Woman in the back, takes her lasso of truth and wraps it around Wonder Woman's neck. How does it feel? Batgirl like, what you doing? You about to kill her. Catwoman like, stay out of this. She's getting what she deserves. I want this so bad, but you're not worth it. She lets go of the lasso, letting Wonder Woman live another day. Shazam and Hercules are still having this godly showdown. Where's all that big talk now? Boom! My fists are words and mine will be the last you ever hear. Boom! Shut your ass up. And Shazam thunderclaps Hercules' ears. Boom! Then he follows up with a headbutt. As a matter of fact, I'm changing your name to Hercules, cause you don't deserve my H. Boom! Lightning slamming Hercules' back. Back in space, Superman finally wakes up from his slumber. Very well, finish it. No, I am no killer. But then they see a meteor coming in from the sky. But that's not no meteor, that's Superman coming in hot. And using all that built up speed flying into Earth from space, he flies straight towards Hercules, finishing him off, killing Hercules. Son, Zeus can feel what happened. Hercules lays there dead as shit. You have killed the lion, son of Zeus. Damn, so you could kill gods? Bro's a demigod, so he has a mortal body. Shazam tells Superman, I already beat him. Why'd you do that? Because I knew your ass wouldn't. And out of nowhere, he gets hit with an arrow. Ah! Taste the magic of the gods, Superman. A plague on you. Bro had COVID-19 on the tip of that arrow. Superman gets sick. Shazam takes that shit out with the quickness, though, and then punches dude in the face. And the other gods start rushing towards him to fight for Zeus. We see Batman talking to Batgirl and Catwoman. Dink! Batman gets hit in the head with a baton. I'm gonna enjoy kicking your ass, Dad! And of course it was Damian Wayne. Bro loves that baton. Batman tells him don't count on it, son. And they get to scrapping. I don't need you pulling punches anymore. I'm a big kid now. You're right. You're older, you're stronger, and you're the most skilled fighter to ever put on that costume. Don't say that too loud. Your favorite son might hear you. This shouldn't be about Dick. It's always been about him. I'm really sorry, Damien. For what? Turning your back on Clark, or for being an a-hole? For blaming you for what happened to Dick. It wasn't your fault. I saw the way you looked at me then. I don't believe you. Boom, and he rocks his daddy. Come back to me, son. We could be Batman and Robin again. No. Fuck this badge. I'll never be your Robin again. I'd rather die first. Boom! Talk no jutsu ain't work, so Batman just knocked the nigga out. Still not strong enough to beat Daddy. Back with Shazam, we see him fly in the sky, grab Arrow's wings, and snap them shits in half. Then had the nerve to smile after. Ah! He gets hit with a lightning bolt and turns back into Billy Batson. And we see that Zeus has arrived. Billy tries to yell, Shazam! But ain't shit happened. How? I'm the All-Father. You only had your gifts because I allowed it. No more will you use my power to hurt my own children. Superman, you must step down from your throne or I will punish you all, starting with this boy. Billy! Harley Quinn dashes towards Zeus trying to save Billy. Let him go, Zeus, or I'll drop you like a deuce. Zeus like, bitch, and hits her ass with a lightning bolt, killing her on the spot. Harley! Let me know your answer, Superman. The ball's in your hand. Wonder Woman tries to talk to him. Please, there has to be another way. Silence, daughter. Take your place besides the gods and your fallen brothers. Don't make me bury 2 children on this day. Superman, realizing they got no choice, he tells the members of his team to return to their home cities and wait till they receive word from him. And that's exactly what they do. I speak to all of mankind on behalf of All-Father Zeus. No longer will you be left to worship alien invaders and empty promises. Superman has no dominion over Earth now that the All-Father has reclaimed his spot. The United Nations, seeing as the gods are finna take over, they don't know what the hell they can do. And Sinestro pops up on them and tells them there's not shit they can do. All y'all can do is wait for Superman. He's gonna figure this shit out. The God of War, Ares, pulls up on Superman saying we need to talk. We then get a flashback of Ares, showing us how he became the God of War. See, bro used to be normal, but one thing he's always been is thirsty for war. Always trying to start a squabble any chance he can get. And after trying to convince his father Zeus to join a war, when Zeus says no, this is not our fight, he goes too far. The Titans were right. You have the might for battle, but you don't have the stomach for it. You're a coward. Enough! Since you love war so much, let that be your identity! Boom! Ares, the son of Zeus and Hera. Henceforth, you are the god of war. Zeus turned him into that shit. Back to their convo, Superman grabs him mad as shit. I needed you days ago when I sent out that beacon. Chill, I'm here now. Now that you're here, tell me a way to stop the gods. How can we do it when they can't die? Ares tells him if you want to stop a god, you need other gods. And if you want to win this battle, we must get Zeus's brothers involved. I don't trust Hades, but Poseidon already don't fuck with Zeus. I think we can get him on our side. Back on Themyscira, Wonder Woman barges into Bruce's room. You disgust me! The depths you would go just to win, but most of all, the way you turn your back on your friend. Clark crossed the line we can never cross. You could have helped us shape a better world, but look what you have done. You think I wanted this shit? No, you wanted me to kill Clark because you don't have the guts to do it. I always knew you could beat his ass, but I'm not the one that called for trial by combat. I only wanted him to surrender. Mid-convo, the floor starts rumbling. They feeling some type of earthquake. They get ready and start running outside and see a big-ass tsunami heading straight towards them. No! Oh my god! Meanwhile, in the underworld, we see that Harley, Billy, and Wonder Woman's mom are being taken to the dungeon of the damned. It's not looking too good for them. Back in Themyscira, everybody looks up to see the giant wave coming their way. But then Batman realizes something. Is it just me or did that wave stop? It should have hit us by now. And he's not tripping as we see it's Poseidon that pulled up, looking cold as shit with the horses too. If he unleashes that water, thousands will die. Wonder Woman like, I won't let that happen. Let me go talk to bro and see why he's doing this. Mighty Poseidon, why do you threaten the people of Themyscira with this show of power? Don't test my patience, niece. My beef is with the gods of Olympus, as yours should be too. You're challenging the will of Zeus? He should not be interfering with the affairs of man. I demand you to abandon my brother's foolish pursuit or feel the wrath of the 7 seas. No, you may rule over the seas, but this is not your demand to make. Alright, say less. Then a laser comes out of the water hitting Hermes and his flyer. No, what the hell is that? And we see that it's Superman. I stand with the Kryptonian. Clark, you with him? Batman calls up the one man that can help, Aquaman. We need your help. Thousands of lives are at stake. We can feel those tremors and everything, but this is not our fight. Sorry, but I can't help you, and he hangs up on Bruce. Mara walks in and says, Batman again. Should we be worried? And gives him a concerned look. Wonder Woman is mad as shit that Superman has a role in this and rocks him in the jaw. And at the same time, Poseidon gets hit with an arrow. Ah! The fight is on and Poseidon releases the water. Everybody starts running away from it. So this is what the end looks like. Right before the wave wipes out everybody. Aquaman and Mara pull up, stopping that shit. Talk about being clutch. This is your doing, Clark. Don't tell me you put Poseidon up to this. Boy, I'm the god of the seas. No one puts me up to anything. Return to your kingdom, Atlantean. This is not your fight. And this isn't yours. Shut your mouth. And he smacks Wonder Woman with his trident. Wonder Woman falls in the water and Aquaman tackles Poseidon. Batwoman, Batgirl, and Catwoman basically say there's not shit they can do. The green pills won't help them underwater. So they're just gonna focus on saving as much lives as possible on land. Back to the fight, Poseidon tells Aquaman, you may be the king of Atlantis. Boom, he hits him in the balls. But you're just a man fighting a god, and he stabs him in the shoulder with his trident. Arthur! Superman carried Diana out the water, but even though he saved her, she's still not really fucking with him right now. Poseidon trying to chit chat, but Mara trying to scrap. Boom! Shut up and fight me. Boom! So he rocks her shit. He just put his hands on Aquaman's girl, so he grabs him into the water. You want a challenge? Boom! Is this challenging enough for you? Starts piecing up Poseidon. A squid brings Aquaman his trident. He takes it, stabbing Poseidon. Legends may claim you're the god of the seven seas, but to me, all you are is fish food, and he feeds him to a shark. Oh my gosh. He goes back up to check up on Mara. She's struggling to hold up the water and she can't do it anymore. So that shit gets unleashed. Everybody looks up at the wave. Ah, shit. And it submerges everybody underwater. Meanwhile, in the underworld, Harley Quinn starts causing problems down there, beating ass. Bink, bink, bink. Who runs Tartar Town? I run Tartar Town. Everybody's pissed down there. Yeah! They rush in to fight Harley, so Wonder Woman's mom jumps in, and she doesn't need a green pill. The duo we never thought we needed start tag teaming everybody. Harley wasn't on a pill when she was just fighting, so she now takes one. Grabs Billy and Mama and she jumps up high. After beating up even more people, boom! They got the attention of the god of war, Ares. But Harley don't waste no time and she kicks him in the mouth, then whacks him in the jaw. He punches Harley Quinn off him, but he drops something and Billy runs towards it. He dropped a mother box. Billy tells her it's their get out of jail free card. No! And they boom tube out of there, but they teleported to a very dark place. I think y'all know where I'm talking about. Back on Themyscira, the waves are destroying everything. Batman and his squad are trying their best to evacuate everybody out the city. He's trying to get everybody past the big cliff. And once all the civilians get past the cliff, Batman goes in, bombing it to seal the water off. He then tries to grab Batwoman but gets swooshed with water. Batman, Batwoman, and the Amazons are stuck on the wrong side of the water. The Flash comes out of nowhere, saving everybody in the blink of an eye. Oh man, too close. We then see that some people aren't doing too well and they're drowning. But at that moment, Zeus appears. Poseidon, the master of the seas, withdraw the ocean away from this land immediately. Yes, brother, as you wish. Why do you side with that Kryptonian? Are you easily manipulated by the god of war? No one pulls my strings, Zeus. I act on my own accord. Then you defy my choice? Poseidon retreats. No, All-Father. I didn't think so. He then turns to Superman. I got no more patience. You have lost your right to inhabit this planet. Leave this world or die, Kryptonian. Superman tries to hit Zeus with a left hook, but he easily weaves that shit, and he smacks the shit out of Superman. Be gone or many will die, beginning with the boy Billy Batson. Batman hops out of his jet telling Superman, we all been played, and Zeus strikes them all with lightning. What do you know? More than what I'm about to say. Batman got an emergency message from Harley, and she told Batman she has a mother box. As soon as Superman hears that info, he locks in and flies up in the sky immediately. Leaving Earth, he knows where he needs to go. But Harley, Billy, and Wonder Woman's mama are all tied up, and we find out they doom tube to Darkseid's headquarters. Darkseid is the man behind all of this, and Superman knows it, flying straight to Darkseid at top speed. Boom! Punching him in the back. Darkseid, your scheming with Ares ends now. Ah! Using heat vision, he frees all of them. I've been expecting your arrival, Kryptonian. Is that what all your business with Ares is about? Ares was to crush your dreams of world peace, but I want revenge for what you did to my son. If you've been watching this series from the jump, you know that Superman killed Darkseid's son, Cal, back in year 1. Superman jumps in to attack him and they clash. While they fight, Billy, Harley, and Wonder Woman's mama boom tube out of there. Your evil won't touch Earth again, and Superman chokes Darkseid. No! Darkseid then rocks Superman with a left. death. In Kalbak's name, I'll make you suffer. And then I will hunt down everyone you love and kill them. We see that the trio is back on Earth in the Himalayas, and Zeus is attacking the planet, attacking all other religions so everybody bows down to Zeus. Back on Apocalypse, Superman and Darkseid are still squabbling, putting their all into this shit. Uppercuts, lasers, fighting so hard that they're destroying the planet. It's a fight to the death. Back in the Himalayas, Batman and Wonder Woman pull up on the trio. Batman tells Harley, "Give me the mother box." The king of prep time has a plan. We then see New Genesis, home of the new gods. Orion tells the High Father that Apocalypse is releasing a dangerous amount of geothermal energy, and soon the planet will explode, killing millions. The High Father already knows what's going on. Superman and Darkseid are squabbling right now. We can't allow this fight to go on any longer. It threatens the lives of the people on Apocalypse. And he sends Orion to deliver a message. We see that Batman has boom tube to the High Father, and they finna have a chat. Back with Superman and Darkseid. You are not the same person I battled long ago. You're darker. The death of your wife has changed you. No! Don't you dare talk about my wife! Boom! Now this is the Superman I remember. Emotional, weak, easy to manipulate, and somehow convinced he's still the hero. Darkseid talking that hot shit. Then they clash with so much force that people around him start flying away. One of Darkseid's followers approaches him. The core is about to rupture. You must stop. You dare command Darkseid? And he kills them on the spot. Superman then uses his heat vision to blast Darkseid through the building. At that moment, Orion pulls up, tackling Superman. No more, Kal-El, no more! Darkseid looks at Orion. Do not interfere, or when I'm finished with him, I will finish my wrath upon you. No, you won't, Darkseid. I got a message from the source. If you continue this fight, you and millions will die. What about the Kryptonian? The source doesn't know yet. Superman looks at Darkseid, then let me make this clear. Stay away from Earth. Batman gives the High Father a rundown of everything going on, but the High Father doesn't want to get involved. But once Batman tells him that old gods and new gods are working together, the High Father is all ears. What do you know? Ares and Darkseid are working together. We see the United Nations having a conference, and they all agree to take action against the gods, launching these nukes. And at the same time, the rest of Superman's team is marching up to their throne in Themyscira. And once they're face to face with the gods, they get to scrapping immediately. It's an all-out battle, everybody's throwing hands. Cyborg got hit in the eye and he's feeling that poison. Not only him, Hal Jordan gets hit with it too. We then see Hera get mad out of nowhere. Enough! I denied the pleasure of killing you for too long, adulteress. No more! But before she hits Wonder Woman's mom, Artemis saves her. And Hera kills Artemis. But then Batwoman comes out the smoke, kicking her in the face. And she pulled up with the rest of the girls. We got you, Wonder Mommy. But the fight's still not over until they all see the nuclear bombs. With the quickness, Hal Jordan says, I got it. But then Arrows hits him in the back with an arrow. You freaking idiot! He was the only one that could have stopped this. They got 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and Wonder Woman decides to sacrifice herself, grabbing the missiles and flying up to space. But before they explode, somebody says, I'll take it. From here, and it was Superman coming straight from Apocalypse with the clutch save, throwing them deeper into space. Boom! And they explode. Diana starts falling from space, but Superman catches her. I'm not gonna let you fall this time, baby. He lasers Eros and lands on the ground. Hera, tell your husband to renounce his claim to Earth. Zeus appears instantly. You dare invoke my name? No more ultimatums. My patience with you is done. I, Zeus, All-Father of Olympus, condemn this false god to die. Boom! No, the High Father appears. You meddled in the affairs of man for too long, Zeus. I cannot permit you to continue this folly. You dare talk to me about permission? I'm the All-Father of Olympus. I do not seek permission. I will lay waste to this entire island if I choose. The High Father freezes time and tells Zeus, let's discuss this without anybody interrupting us. Zeus, you've been drawn to this war, manipulated by Ares and Darkseid. Their true agenda was to destroy you and Superman. Your dominion over man ended long ago when you turned your back on the old gods and chose the survival of Olympus. I answer to none, old gods or new. I answer to the source of all things. That's why I'm here. It told me that your time on Earth is at an end. The source? What if I refuse? Then we fight, and the best that you can hope for is that we will destroy each other. But that's exactly what Ares and Darkseid want. So my only question to you is, how long do you wish to play as their fool? Alright bro, you're spitting facts. And they unfreeze time. He tells his wife, let's go, and he has forsaken this place forever. The gods of Olympus will never return back. So before he goes, he gives Billy the power of Shazam back. Superman leaves Earth, grabbing the god of war Ares by the throat, and he delivers him right to Darkseid. You Ares and your underlings never step foot on Earth. If I ever see Ares again, the responsibility falls on you. Darkseid like, I bet, I'ma have fun torturing bro. Superman then pulls up on the United Nations. Your council is now disbanded and all authority will formally be ceded to me. I'm taking away those nukes for the final time. If I ever perceive threatening behavior from any of you, you will regret it. And he flies off. We see Lex and Batman on FaceTime discussing what they can do to stop Superman. Even though we got them green pills, we're outnumbered and outgunned. That's when Batman says, I need to recruit people with talent, people that have a stake in Earth. No more gods. Lex tells him perhaps now you will consider that there's a whole segment of people out there who are powerful, have a stake in Earth, and can be convinced to join the fight. But then Lex's alarm starts going off. No. And we see that the clone of Superman that he's been working on has escaped. Bro's out there in the wild now. It's a sunny day and we see a Superman statue and 5 people in all black running towards it, planting a bomb. Get back! Boom! And they blow that shit to smithereens. After that display of disrespect, Superman pulls up, looking menacing as shit. Superman tells the Flash to round up all the terrorists, and he finds them in a second. Who are you? We're the ordinary people against the rule of Superman. Cyborg then calls Superman, telling him there's actually 5, not 4. So Superman and the Flash take off to find the last one, not realizing that the 5th person was right in their face. He's a shapeshifter and he turned into the bench. He tries to quickly untie his friends. Hey bro, what are you doing? Stay hidden. Shh. But then the Flash comes out of nowhere, catching him lacking. Ayo Superman, our guy is a talking bench. I'm no bench. And he turns into a dinosaur type monster. I'm your nightmares made real. I am chaos. Ah! Superman flies in, rocking his ass, and starts choking him. Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. Flash like, I know you, don't I? They take him back to the Hall of Justice and find out his name is Luke. Our boy Luke isn't just anybody. He's the son of Patrick O'Brien, aka Plastic Man. I love what you guys did to the place. What do you want, Plastic Man? For a start, I want you to stop pretending like you don't know why I'm here. We can't release your son. Of course you can. What's the point of being a despot if you can't abuse your powers for your friends? All the best dictatorships have a healthy sprinkling of nepotism. Am I right up top? Superman just stares at him. Wonder Woman chimes in. Superman is no despot. He's literally sitting on a throne. It's a chair. Well, that's one big ass chair. Oh, come on. Do you all still believe you're the good guys? Look at you. Even if you don't want to look into the mirror, at least look at your friend Sinestro. He has an actual bad guy mustache. He's not even hiding it. I bet he even twirls it when no one's looking and laughs maniacally. We heard enough, Plastic Man. We're not changing our mind. What the hell is wrong with you? Considering all this started with the death of your kid, I figured you'd have a bit more empathy. Superman gets pissed and starts charging up a punch for Plastic Man, but the Flash stops him. Blast, it's time to go. Yeah, I'll leave all your delusions of righteousness. The Flash walks him out and Plastic Man asks him, why are you doing this? The Flash just tells him about Luke. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too. He puts his fingers up the Flash's nose, putting him to sleep. He's doing all this so he can take the Flash's shape. Plastic Man tricks Cyborg into thinking he's the Flash. He makes his way into the Hall of Justice where Cyborg shows him all the prison's weaknesses. He walks out that room happy as shit. It's too easy. He reminisces about the old happy Justice League for a second. Then he walks into their storage room grabbing a whole bunch of Green Lantern rings on the way out. He has somebody on a helicopter fly him above Superman's underwater prison. And then he dives into the water, transforming into dead weight so he goes all the way down. Once he gets to the prison, he oozes his way through the vents. He then spots a prison guard, steals his face, and then he knocks him out, stealing his outfit too. Now that he's a prison guard, he makes his way into the main cafeteria, where he catches the fallen Green Lantern Kilowog eating a sandwich. Without that ring, can you speak our language? Depends on who you're asking. Alright, don't react. I'm a friend. I will get you out of here, but I need some information. I'm listening. My son Luke, he's a shapeshifter. They just brought him in. Anyone with powers is not allowed with us. He'll be in a sealed cell in the basement. Alright, okay. I'm gonna go get him and then I'm gonna come back and free you. But I need you to do something for me. What do you need? I need all the attention to be focused on this room. Easy. Ayo, Bane, what? I don't know how to properly insult you in your language, so boom, he headbutts Bane. Bro just started a cafeteria squabble. Plastic Man goes down to the basement looking for his son Sil. A voice from the camera says, yo, Plastic Man, I was told to look out for you. I don't know how you got in here, but your prison break ends now. There's nothing you can do. That door is sealed. You're done. I see a keyhole right here. That lock is made out of vibranium, the toughest in the world. Plastic Man shoves his hand in it. Click! Yo, look, I found the key! And he flicks them off. He opens every cell, unleashing all types of villains. He grabs his son, but then the alarm goes off. And instantly Superman is on his way, and the rest of the gang follow too. Plastic Man runs back into the cafeteria. Kilowog, stop! But then some fart gas comes out the vent, and it turns out to be the warden, Metamorpho. Oh, hi, Rex. I'm glad you came, O'Brien. You clearly belong here, and you saved us the trouble of bringing you in. Somebody's knocking on the glass. Everybody looks up and sees Superman, and he just stands there exuding his dominant aura. But Plastic Man's not no fool. He knew this shit was coming. Yo, Kilowog, catch! And he throws all the Green Lanterns their rings. No! Sinestro charges up an attack. Sinestro, don't! And he fires a beam right through Kilowog's heart right when he catches his ring. Kilowog is dead. And now there's also a hole through the facility. Kilowog! Before they can even grieve, they gotta worry about all the water coming through the dome. But Plastic Man tells them to stop and he stretches out, covering it. Superman can't come in here without everyone dying. What the hell are you talking about? We need this glass. Luke, put on that belt and turn it on. That's Mirror Master's belt and he opens the mirror world. Now! Stretch out, Luke! Everyone, grab a hold! And he pulls everybody into the mirror world. The glass cracks again and there's another hole. No! He stretches himself out more. Luke tries to go up to his dad. Go! He's stretching himself out past his limits, tearing himself apart. Dad, come on. I can't move, Luke. Of course you can. But you know what I think? I think you like drama. I think some screwed up part of yourself finds it easier to sacrifice yourself than escape and hang out with me. That's actually pretty insightful. They dap each other up. Come on, Dad. Boom! The prison explodes. Plastic Man, his son, and all the prisoners are now in the mirror dimension. So Plastic Man decides to give him a little speech. I know some of you guys are criminals because that's all you know, but I also know some of you are truly nightmarishly evil. I'm not trying to ignore my responsibilities, and it would be pretty irresponsible of me to let you all go and continue being little shits. My son was locked up for standing up to Superman, and well, seeing as we helped you escape and stopped you from imploding, I would really appreciate it if you focus most your evil on Superman. Do whatever you can to make his life a living hell. You guys like that deal? Sure. Hey, thanks, Killer Croc. And they all just leave, going back to the real world. Plastic Man walks out with his son. Look, if you really want, we can stand up to Superman. Or, you know, we could hide and wait until more qualified people bring him down. And they walk out a happy family. This event leads into year 5. Plastic Man freed all the villains and Superman is super pissed. Superman is determined to round up everybody that escaped. And when he's done with that, he's saving Plastic Man for last. Cyborg is locating escapees on his computer, while the Flash is running around the world looking for them. The Flash ends up running to Metropolis where he's surrounded by villains. Cyborg, I could use a hand. Most of the team is busy right now. I'ma send backup when I can. Sounds good. What's going on with Hal right now? We see Hal fighting Parasite in Coast City, and bro's eating his constructs like it's Laffy Taffy. Come here, your lunch! We catch up with Wonder Woman and she's depressed about everything that happened with her godly family. It's the regime's fault that her Olympic family is alienated. We see a villain group known as the Rogues, and a mysterious man is talking to them about teaming up, and that man is Batman. You see, the Rogues have a no-kill code, and with how grimy the superhero market's looking right now, these dudes are good guys in Batman's book. They dap up and agree to work with each other. Boom! We see the Flash trying to fight off these villains. He low-key whooping them until the villains start locking in and start jumping his ass, freezing that boy in place. Brr! But then they look up and Superman has arrived, looking like Homelander. Everybody stops what they're doing, we give up. Nobody wanted the smoke, and then the Flash rounds up everybody. But up in space, we see one of Superman's greatest villains. I live to kill you! He flies down at maximum speed. I live to! The Flash notices, but it's too late. Kill you! And Doomsday stomps on the Flash's back. Ah! Doomsday wants all the smoke with Superman. In Paris, we see Bruce and Selena on a little date. Selena's asking him what's the plan. You spent 5 years doing this shit. Pulled every trick out of your bag, and we're no closer to stopping him or his regime. What's the point? I'm not giving up. He crossed too many lines. We can't just let it go. Yeah, I know he killed the Joker. Big loss to mankind. Bitch, if you feel that way, go join the regime then. That's not what I'm saying. I know he's done awful things. He murdered Dinah and Oliver. And Renee, I'm totally with you. I just want to know what's the plan. Essentially, Batman tells her, let me cook. Back in Metropolis, we see Superman walking up to Doomsday mad as shit. And he punches him in the face, making bro fly through a building. Yo, Barry, he messed you up. Just relax and chill. I got this. And you, don't even think about escaping. He starts flying towards Doomsday, but Doomsday flies at him too, hitting him with an elbow. He grabs Superman by the throat, but Superman says, I'm sick of this shit, and throws Doomsday back. Tell me who sent you! Doomsday answers that question by hitting him with an uppercut. Boom! Boom! Making him fly up to space, then land in Gotham. Damn! And he continues applying pressure. No escaping fate. I live to kill you. You live to kill me? That's unfortunate because I'm not going anywhere. Superman grabs a piece of the bridge and hits Doomsday with it. Doomsday gets up and continues fighting. And while they fight, Bane is watching from a distance. Looks like I'm late to the party. Wonder Woman pulls up to the Hall of Justice and sees all this scrapping going on the PC. She sees that Bane is there too. She's not finna allow Superman to get jumped, so she flies there immediately. But she's a little late and Bane hops into the fight. No! Boom! He cracks Doomsday in the back of the head. She was not expecting that. And Superman was not expecting that shit either. Bane puts Doomsday in a full Nelson. So Superman starts clobbering him, knocking him out. Wonder Woman grabs Bane by the back. What's good with all this? Please, lady, I don't want to fight you. Alright, bro, what do you want? I want to prove I can be a better friend than Captain. Put him down, Diana. I'm listening. We both hate the Bat. We can work together. I don't hate Batman. Batman's hiding underground and shit. I can get word from the streets and find him. Alright, bro, I'm busy right now, but we gonna talk about this later. Superman leaves to help Cyborg and Hal fight Parasite. He flies in at the speed of light, grabbing him, taking him up to space to the sun and throwing him in that shit. Toasted Parasite. Back at the Hall of Justice, everybody's like, where's Parasite? He's not rounded up with everybody else we caught. Superman tells them he was a special case. I took care of him. People on the team aren't rocking with Bane being on their roster. Boom! Hawkgirl even throws her weapon at the back of his head. Why you bringing criminals in here? Superman tells him, I'm done talking. Whether you agree with me or not, deal with it. This is not a democracy. Talking that hot shit. In Germany, we see a random gray man. He walking around the city butt naked talking about, me? Superman and Cyborg are going over all the villains that are still out there. 60% of the villains are still out there. They got a lot of work to do. Wonder Woman comes in the room telling Superman we need to talk. Clark, you're shutting us out again. This is not your burden to carry alone. We all been in this fight for 5 years. You wouldn't have got this far by yourself. We all contributed to this. Superman like, yeah, you're right. We gotta work together. Before leaving, she tells him, I'm totally against employing dangerous criminals. Duly noted. We go back to that gray man and he's looking at himself through the water. Where me home? Who me father? Where am me? An old man on the streets walking. Why are you butt ass naked? Where's your clothes? So he walks up to him, giving him a red blanket. I know who you are. Who am me? You're Superman. And we see that he is the clone that escaped. Back in Gotham, we see Catwoman meet up with somebody on a boat. That somebody is the Penguin. She's trying to get him on Batman's team. But then out of nowhere, Bane walks in and she knows exactly what's going on. She jumps over Bane. I guess you guys are part of the regime, huh? Then punches the Penguin in the face. Jerk. She dodges him again, then hops out the window. But once she lands outside, the water is frozen. And we see that Frost was waiting outside for her. Bane then jumps out the boat. Too slow and she weaves him again. But then Frost freezes Catwoman's legs. Nice try, but you can't win this battle. Bane emerges from the water, grabbing Catwoman. He captures her and they take her away. She wakes up tied up in a chair with Bane, Frost, and Killer Croc in her face. They plan on interrogating her. We will find Batman and his hideout. And you're gonna tell us. Even if I knew, why would I tell you? You're gonna tell us everything. You think you aren't, but you are. Everyone has a breaking point, or in this case, a freezing point, and they begin torturing her. Back in Germany, the old man is feeding the Superman clone soup. Like soup. And he also plugs him with an OG Superman suit. Superman! He looks in the mirror in disgust, pointing at the symbol backwards. Hey bro, that's just a reflection. Backwards! Fix, please! And he rips it off his chest, so the old man sews it on backwards. Perfect. Batman and Batgirl are FaceTiming and she tells him that Catwoman has been abducted by Bane. And the Penguin tells him that Bane's with the regime. Say less, I'm on my way. Bane and Killer Frost. Clark is really recruiting criminals now. Lex tells him he can say the same about you and the Rogues. But I'm not recruiting killers. Is that the fine line that makes the difference? All the difference. Lex gives him a box of green pills, but Batman's like, this all you got? The entire supply of green pills was contaminated by a fuel leak. So now there's a full-blown green pill shortage. And because that happened, the regime's army is low. So to fill that gap, Clark is adding more criminals to his roster. Lex tells him it's about to become an arms race for who can get the best villains first. So you're gonna have to blur that line, Batman. In Bloodhaven, we see Damian getting chased by some ninjas, jumping building from building. Then he turns around. Why are you guys following me? League of Assassins, I didn't know you guys were still around. Join us. You share blood with our master and lord, Ra's al Ghul. To keep it a buck, I don't give one damn. It's over for the League of Assassins. Nobody's buying Grandpa's crazy ideas anymore. Find somebody else. Get a hobby. She tries to slash him with her sword. You dare! Whoa! and he kicks her in the stomach. If y'all wanted y'all ass beat, y'all should have just said that, and they get to scrapping. He starts hitting flying knees, elbows, neck snaps, kicks, sword slashes to the face. He's going crazy out there, killing every assassin that was in his way. Older Damian low-key looking tough out there. In the Hall of Justice, Wonder Woman confronts Superman about Catwoman being abducted. We know Bane and Killer Frost have her. Why isn't she here with us? They took her to God knows where. Cyborg chimes in, telling her that Clark told him to find Bruce, not to do what they doing right now. She looks at Superman, is this really where you sunk into? Granted, I wasn't specific with my instructions. Maybe you should be. You absolutely can't trust them. I know, that's why I had Cyborg put trackers on them. Okay, where are they, Victor? Still in Gotham. I can get the coordinates for you. Good, I'm going to get them. Hey, wait! I didn't tell you to go. There's only one reason they didn't bring her back here. Torture, and I'm not okay with that. Are you? Superman like, of course, bitch. We catch up with Bane and Killer Frost torturing Catwoman, and she's not folding. They're still trying the freeze torture method, but it's ineffective. Please, please, stop. Here, are you gonna talk? Stop wasting your time. I'll die first. She not folding. Coder it is. And they hit her with some more freeze. It's time to take this to the streets. If you kill her, it's not good for us. So Bane makes a YouTube video calling out Batman, and that shit already got 3 million views. Batman and the gang know this is clearly a trap, but he like, alright, we can use that to our advantage. And Batman arrives to the challenge. We see hella people outside recording this shit, ready for the showdown. Bane looks at him, ready to fight. He esperado mucho tiempo para esto. In translation, that means, you know how long I waited for this moment right here? And he charges at Batman, now I break your back. Batman jumps over Bane. Come here. Everybody outside like, come on, Batman, stop running and fight. He's making Bane miss. He's trying to get him tired. It's a sound strategy. It's a boring strategy. Batwoman tells Batgirl there's only a matter of time before Bane gets a hold of Batman. You're mine, boom, and we see Bane punch Batman. But Batman turns into particles and fades away. And they realize at that moment they've been played. Killer Frost gets pissed and fires a blast at Batwoman and Harley. I will break you! Boom! Batwoman kicks him in the jaw. I'll take Bane. Then I'll take Frosty. But before their squabble continues any longer, Superman pulls up with his heat vision charged up. Now, take us to Catwoman. But the Batman gang planned for all this, and they had Batgirl searching for Catwoman this whole time. And she successfully tracked her down. But what she didn't know was Killer Croc was in the room. And he charges at Batgirl, I'm still gonna kill ya. But now that Superman is also looking for Catwoman, Batgirl's gonna need more time. So Batman decides to join the fight for real this time, crashing his car into Bane's back. Bruce, looking for me? Boom, and they get to scrapping immediately. Batman and Superman start trading blows, and Harley Quinn and Batwoman start jumping Wonder Woman. Batgirl's 1v1 and Killer Croc, and they're going at it. Boom, he hits her in the back of the head, making her fall next to Catwoman. So she uses this chance to give Catwoman a green pill. But then he grabs her cape and slams her into the wall. He tries to throw punches, but she's leaving everything. Boom, he gets cracked in the back of the head. And after taking the green pill, Catwoman is free with super strength. How long are you gonna keep this up, Bruce? As long as it takes. Even though you realize you're not gonna win, so why don't you just stop? And he tries to hit Batman, but Batman counters it, hitting him with a right hook. As soon as you turn yourself in for your crimes. Boom! Joker deserved to die! And what about Ollie and Montoya? Batman flies back. Go ahead, kill me. I know that's what you want. In his earpiece he hears, Catwoman is secured, time to get the hell out of here. He smiles, sounds good. Catch you later, Clark, and he throws down a smoke bomb. Seriously, a smoke bomb? Lead-based. And Batman and the gang disappeared. Thanks to the newly recruited Mirror Master, they were able to escape. Mission successful. Everybody is safe. Catwoman walks up to Batman. I need to talk to you. You look like crap. I'd say the same for you, but you actually look fine as hell right now. Well, I'm not. I was actually tortured with extreme cold for a long time. It's the worst I ever felt. I'm sorry. I don't need your sympathy. Run away with me. Come with me and we can leave all this behind. I can't. I have to see this through till the end. Kinda figured you say that. And she starts crying. But don't expect me to stick around. She can't do this shit no more. We see the planet Thanagar. Hawkman just returned from a mission, but his wife is not there. Where is she? She left. Where did she go? Earth. He gets in his ship and flies there immediately. He sends a message to the Hall of Justice. I'm coming for Hawkgirl, and I'll kill anyone that tries to stop me. Hawkgirl returns to the Hall of Justice and sees a ship from her homeland. Then somebody yells, Shiera! But she look at her man like, what are you doing here? I told you we would have no parts in Superman's Earth War. We have our own battles to fight in Thanagar. Earth is also our home. No, why have you disobeyed my instructions and returned here? Our kind have not been slaves for generations. What makes you think you can command me as such? Because you're my wife. I am a freed and a guardian. I do as I choose. Return when you're ready to speak as equals. Don't turn your back on me. Cyborg grabs him and don't put your hands on her. You dare? Boom! He hit Cyborg with the meanest left I ever seen with the club in his hand. This is not your concern, android. I am a cyborg idiot. Victor, please, don't sink to his level. Cyborg weaves one of his attacks, then tries to hit him with a laser, but it looks like it goes wild, and hits Hawk Girl. Shiera! Boom! Hawkman kicks Cyborg in the back, making him slide across the room. Wonder Woman walks in the room, hitting Victor with his back turned. So now you want a piece of this action? Boom! But she uppercuts him out the building. I'm ready for another piece. Finally, a fight worthy of my time. No! This is my fight, Diana. Is this what you want, wife? No more words. Let's scrap. Boom! He headbutts her. Tries to swing, but she weaves it and uppercuts him. He charges at her, hitting her right in the stomach. Then she punches him in the face. They're going at it right now. But then she hits him with the overhand and makes him crash all the way into the ground, making him sit down. If you ever lay another hand on me, I will kill you. Go back to Thanagar, Hawkman. Hawk Girl just beat up her husband and she hits a devious smile now. You're no longer welcome on Earth. Bro just got his ass beat by his wife. He's cooked. Superman is in Smallville celebrating his own holiday, Clark Kent Day, and Mama and Daddy Kent aren't there to support him. We see somebody in a tower saying they're in position, and right when a brand new Superman statue is revealed, the rogues start fucking shit up. Boom! Blowing shit up, and Weather Wizard is cooking up a crazy storm where Superman is at. What's going on? Attacks on the regime in South Korea and London. Hey yo, Superman, sorry to interrupt your celebration, but we got 2 acts of terrorism going on right now. Make it 3. The rogues aren't together. They're in different locations messing shit up. I'll take care of this one, and he lasers the tower. The threat is over. Is everyone okay? But the attack on the regime doesn't stop as another one happens in Russia and South Africa. The regime splits up, going to each location trying to stop the attacks. Hal arrives to Russia and nobody's there, and there's no casualties. Superman already knows it's Batman. Cyborg like, yeah, this operation was a little bit too clean and too organized. I want you keyed in on all local police channels. The next one is mine. Cyborg tells him, I got some other bad news for you. Lex stopped production on the green pills. Bruh. So our armies is very vulnerable right now. Superman's done talking and flies off immediately. Good talk. The Superman clone is watching all this shit go down on the news. Bad people make bad things? We're in difficult times right now. It's a miracle nobody's hurt. This be a job for Superman. Superman goes to Lex. Why did you stop production on the green pills? It wasn't by choice, bro. The shit got contaminated by a fuel leak. We began construction on a new plant, but it's gonna take some weeks minimum. That's not good enough. Your disappointment is noted, but that doesn't change the timetable. The Flash chimes in. What do you need green pills for? Aren't you recruiting villains now? Do you got a problem with that? Hell yeah, I do. Since we expressing our feelings, I figured I'd let you know that I think it's a terrible idea. And they stare each other down. When will construction on the prison start? Not soon enough for your liking. Just get that shit done. We see Trickster riding his 4-wheeler through Central City. Captain Code kicked him out the rogues once they teamed up with Batman. But he still wants to play a part, and he plans to meet up with the rogues. He sees a red light fly above his head quick as shit. The rogues are in a facility and they're putting Superman soldiers in the mirror world. Boom! Somebody crashes into the building. Superman? Yes, me, Superman! The clone pulled up to the scene. Trickster arrives to the building and sees them scrapping with the clone. Mirror Master is knocked out, so the rest of the gang can't escape to the mirror world. AKA they're cooked unless he wakes up. The clone is just beating everybody's ass. Batgirl calls Batman and lets him know that the rogues are getting their ass beat by somebody dressed in a Superman costume. And just to make shit worse, the real Superman is headed in their direction. Should we send backup? No. There's nothing we can do. We'll never make it in time without Mirror Master. They're trying their best to get the hell up out of there using Mirror Master's belt. Weather Wizard tells them to hurry up before fake Superman has them for lunch. That was a big mistake. Fake? Me, I'm Superman! And the clone uses heat vision at maximum power, instantly turning Weather Wizard and Heatwave to skeletons. Got them looking like this. Oh God! Who am you to interfere with Superman? Trickster turns into Will Smith and starts acting his ass off. Tells the clone that he knows him. We're old friends, you don't remember? While he's doing all this, his friends escaped. So the clone grabs him. Come with me, friend, and flies away. Superman pulls up to the scene and sees 2 skeletons roasted on the floor. They're gone. Find whatever footage you can. The last 2 members of the Rogues make it back to Batman's headquarters. After seeing what happens, Catwoman pulls him aside and tells him, I can't do this shit no more. Everybody on our side is dying. We keep trying to fight Superman, but he's gonna continue to do whatever it takes to win. Whether it's recruiting villains or murdering people. This shit is not it. I'm done, Bruce. And she walks off. Damn! The Superman clone flies Trickster somewhere way too cold. I'm freezing. Can we go somewhere warmer? Okay. And he takes him to a desert in Cali, but it's way too hot. Good. Tell Superman everything you know about Superman. Superman doesn't run from anybody. He's the biggest and baddest man on the planet. Superman bad? Nah, the baddest means nobody can beat him. Basically, you're the king of the world. You can do whatever you want. Why me king? Because you protect everybody from bad guys. Where's Superman throne? I hate to tell you this, but there's a fake Superman out there pretending to be you, and he's sitting on your throne. Where am he? I'm not exactly sure, but you got super hearing, so use it to hear his voice. In the Hall of Justice, they're trying to figure out what this red and blue blur is. Is it me, or does that shit look like Superman? It has his costume for sure. It's an imposter. He killed Heatwave and Weather Wizard, burning their ass to ash. Your heat vision? Or something just like it. Finding him is top priority. I can't have somebody out there committing crimes looking like me. So everybody gets to work. He then pulls up on Lex Luthor. Did you have anything to do with that imposter? Why would you even ask me? You're the only one I know with cloning technology. Answer my question. Really? How dare you question my loyalty? We've been friends for a long time, Clark, but that doesn't give you the right to— Is this your doing? And while he questions him, he has him under a Kryptonian lie detector test. But Lex locked in, lying right to Superman's face. His heart didn't skip a single beat. Superman believes him and flies off. Over an interstate, Harley gets pulled over by the Superman soldiers, and they release fire on the back of her truck. They're doing this because they think Batman's team is inside. But instead, Solomon Grundy jumps out the back of the truck, and off the rip, he starts beating ass. Call the Justice League, now! Boom! She hits him in the mouth, but then he punches her right after. Superman hears about this and he's on his way, and he's ready, coming in with a punch. But somebody else is also coming in with a punch. Boom! Solomon Grundy gets hit with a double Superman punch. Nani? The clone and Superman come face to face. You fake Superman! I am? Yes, you stop right now! You want me to stop being myself? Yes! So this isn't some type of ruse, you're actually believing you're me? No! You are not you! Me, I'm you! And he rocks Solomon Grundy in the face. Superman asks him, are you from another dimension? Are you a genetic experiment? Where did you come from? But the clone is sick of these questions. Stop asking stupid questions and go away forever! And releases his heat vision. Superman hits him in his mouth. Okay, fraud, we'll do it this way. Making him fly away. Solomon Grundy wakes up like, I want a piece of this action. Solomon Grundy. And he hits Superman, making him crash into a car. But the clone flies in, tackling Solomon Grundy. Leave not me alone! Boom! Solomon Grundy hits the clone in the face. So he picks up a car with a civilian inside ready to throw it. Superman takes it out his hand. No, you don't. While Superman does that, Solomon Grundy grabs his ankle and smashes him in the ground. So the clone picks up a car again. Now eat car! But Hal Jordan pulls up on time, grabbing it. Hey! We got way too many people in jeopardy here. I got just the fix. And he puts a lantern dome around them so they can scrap with no NPC casualties. So this is the imposter? What is he? Some bizarre approximation of me. Bizarro Superman, sweet. The clone hears that shit. No! Me Superman, Superman! Cool story, Bizarro. Bizarro? Shut up! And he releases his aura, knocking everybody back. If no respect Superman, he go home. And he flies away. No! Superman tries to chase after him, but Solomon Grundy grabs him by the ankle again. So he grabs Solomon Grundy's head. Grundy, I had enough of you. And rips his head off. Should we go after him? No. He's already out of sight. What do we do about Solomon Grundy? He's just gonna regenerate again. Superman takes Solomon Grundy's body to Lex Luthor. We can't stop Solomon Grundy permanently, so find a way to make him an asset for the regime. Find a way? How the hell I'm supposed to do that? You're the most brilliant man I know. Figure it out. What do you want me to do? Brainwash him? That's a start, and he flies away. We see Alfred in the Batcave cleaning up, and Damian walks in. You're wasting your time cleaning up. Master Damian, Batman's never gonna use this place again. Might as well be a museum. Alfred like, don't sleep on your dad now. He underestimates Superman. I'ma have to disagree with that, but it's good to see you, Damian. Come on now. You're telling me if you could be Batman or Superman, you would be my dad? Hey, I'm perfectly fine with my own identity. I don't know what glaze type question that is. That's not what I meant. I don't measure myself against anyone, including them, and so should you. Come on, you really think my dad can beat Clark? Is that why you're here? You want to debate Batman versus Superman? Why can't you give me a straight answer? If I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Bruce. You're crazy! Is that why you're with the regime? Because you think Batman can't win? No, the world's a safer place because of the regime. You can't deny that. At what cost? And Damian looks at all the Robin suits. We then see that Nightwing's costume went missing. Someone stole it a few years ago. Would you know anything about that? No idea. Good seeing you, Al. And Damien starts to walk out. It gets better, Master Damien. Once you let go of the anger and guilt in your heart, you may see the world in a different light. Before he leaves, he asks Alfred, why do you think he will win? Because Bruce is smarter and he's fearless, and Clark's entire life has been governed by fear. As powerful as he is, he will always be afraid, and that is why he will lose. At the same time in Gotham, Catwoman and Harley are back outside stealing shit. Harley's just sitting down yapping. Catwoman like, you gonna watch or you gonna help? Help, and she breaks the glass. Ooh, fun. She set off the alarm in the building. So they got 90 seconds to grab everything they need and dip. And when they do, they start running on top of the building. This is so much fun. Not if we get caught. And 2 seconds later, that's exactly what happens as Damien is waiting for them. Once a thief, always a thief. Baby Bats, you're all grown up. Harley looks at Catwoman. Should we run, beat his ass, or give up? Damien wastes no time and does his signature baton throw to the back of Harley's head. And that kicks off the fight. Coward! It's called strategy, and she tries to hit Damien, but he weaves it. But he's getting a little bit too cocky, and she hits him with a mean-ass scratch on the side. And starts running away. But Damien's on that ass, and he does some parkour to get in front of her. Just like my dad running from the regime. You thought I was doing all that? Nah, I'm just getting you away from the score. Harley got all the jewelry, and she was just a distraction. Catwoman tells him, your dad would've knew I was doing that. He tries to hit Catwoman, but she weaves it. Well, guess what? I'm not him. And he punches her in the gut. Ugh, you sure hit like him. Damien then asks her why she left the insurgency. I'm just tired of watching people die. This will never end until Clark or Bruce are dead, and I don't want any parts in that. Why don't you just join us? Maybe we can make a difference and save the world. It won't make a difference. I'm done taking sides. I just want to go back to being me, being you. Yeah, you should try it sometime. It's never too late, and she throws a smoke bomb in his face. Catch you later, and she's out of there. And he stands there thinking about everything she said. Damien starts running through Bloodhaven, thinking about him fighting against his dad, him accidentally killing Nightwing, and just trying to figure out where his place in this world is. He then crashes through a building, and he's now face to face with a whole bunch of Gotham villains. Mad Hatter, Scarecrow, Black Mask, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Man-Bat. Okay, bad guys, who wants to beat down first? They're like, who the hell is this? Oh shit, it's Robin, he's all grown up. Got him. Really, all by yourself? Boom, Damien kicks him right on the nose. That's dumb. No, I'm Tweedledum. Yeah, I know. Damien jumps over him and kicks him on the back of the head. Black Mask like, why are we letting him do a 1v1? Let's jump his ass. And they all rush him trying to get a piece of him. Boom, he kicks Mad Hatter in the face, knocking his hat off. Boom, smacking Man-Bat with his baton. He's low-key handling himself. But then a whole bunch of henchmen come out of nowhere. Bro in the front look like tigers. And they all start charging at Damien. He's still handling himself at first. Boom! Then they start piecing him up, jumping the shit out of him. They got him on the ground and it's looking like he's cooked. But then Deadwing pulls up on the scene. We haven't seen bro since year 3. And he's still looking good, no homo. He possesses the tiger's body, starts beating up everybody around Damien, saving him. Damien wakes up to Cyborg treating him. Cyborg tells him that a package was delivered to him. There's a note on the package. What are you waiting for? An invitation? Happy birthday. And this note is from Dick. Inside is a new suit, the Nightwing suit. What you think? Superman walks in, it fits. They have a little father-son moment, but then Damien tells him what Alfred said. As powerful as you are, you will always be afraid. Snitch-ass kid. Superman gives him a little hug. Thank you for being honest with me. But as Superman walks out, he is pissed. What Alfred said hit home and he don't like it. Deadwing is just watching from the background. Bruce once told me that his greatest fear is Damien being seduced by the darkness. Who would have knew it would be Superman? Soon after that, Cyborg lets Superman know about a new resistance group, and they're invoking the name of the Joker, and they're in Gotham right now. Superman is hot. Find them. We get a quick wholesome moment of Bruce and Alfred talking through FaceTime. They haven't been able to be with each other because of this battle, so this is how they just catch up with each other. He tells Bruce about Damien pulling up and how he somehow looks just like Dick. Happy early birthday, Master Bruce. Alfred has also been sending Bruce cookies throughout all this time. He's such a sweet guy. We see the building with the Joker resistance group, and Batwoman was watching them and she breaks through the roof. Who do you think you are? Harley was already disguised in the building the whole time. Batwoman immediately starts fighting, kicking one dude in the face, disarming them, punching them, kicking them. She's going crazy. And once they're all taken care of, they basically tell him, if y'all want to help in the fight against Superman, y'all cannot do it in the name of the Joker. Bro was a crazy psychopath and we don't stand for that. He tells him, okay, but I'm gonna have to talk this over with my followers. And Batwoman and Harley leave and let him do that. But as soon as they're not there no more, Superman breaks into the building. You dare assemble in the name of the Joker? Bro is bloodthirsty. They all start chanting, Joker, 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 Joker. We are free citizens of the United States. This is a lawful assembly of the Joker Underground. We do not recognize the authority of this tyrant. Shut up! And Superman proceeds to laser everybody in the building. Harley and Batwoman try to come back to see what happened, but the job is finished. Everybody is murdered, and Superman flies off like nothing happened. And Bizarro and Trickster are together chopping it up. And Trickster's trying to explain to him that Superman isn't a good guy. What you say? No, you got me wrong. I'm trying to tell you that you're better off not being like him. That Superman is trying to tell people how to live their lives. He's a dictator. Dictator? You should get rid of that Superman and be the new and better Superman. And because we homies, I'ma help you the whole way through. Friends? Definitely. Friends forever. True! He sneezes so hard, destroying the wall, damn near killing Trickster. What the heck, Superman? Sorry. And Trickster explains to him that you have to cover your mouth with your hands when you're sneezing. Yes, always cover mouth. His stomach is making some noise and he tells Bizarro that he's hungry and tells him about the best food ever, cheeseburgers. So they go to Big Belly Burger and start ordering a whole bunch of burgers. No better Superman like burgers. I told you. After destroying a burger, Bizarro throws the rapper behind his head, hitting Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the back of the head. Hey! I said, hey, you got a problem with me, asshole? No. Well, I got a problem with you clowns throwing shit at me. You calling me clown? Hell yeah, you and your little friend. Trickster tells Bizarro, take the back seat, I'ma handle these dudes. So they start squabbling and Trickster is winning. Winning so much that they decide to pull out the Glockianas. Bizarro sees that shit, no shooting, and he eviscerates bro on the spot. Yo! Trickster like, no, you can't be doing that. I appreciate the support, but you can't be doing that in front of witnesses. Witnesses? Witnesses? No more witnesses, and he kills everybody in Big Belly Burger. No! What the mother loving hell, dude? You said no more witnesses. I fixed. That's not the point, bro. You gotta stop killing people. Are you mad? I'm not mad, but we gotta get the hell up out of here. And they fly off. Still mad. I told you I ain't mad. Seem mad. I'm not. Sure. Damn it, I said I wasn't. You not friend no more? Trickster apologizes for the attitude and not being clear with Bizarro and tells him that me and you are best friends forever. And they continue flying off. But while they're flying, Bizarro gotta... True! Did good, me cover mouth. But because he used both hands, he let go of Trickster, making him splat on the ground. Friend? Trickster is dead. Hal Jordan pulls up to that Big Belly Burger and sees everybody burned on the ground. This shit looks really bad and it wasn't an explosion. It was definitely a flamethrower or superpowered lasers. Cyborg thinks that it has to be the Superman imposter. We see the old man that found Bizarro and somebody's knocking on his door. It's Bizarro and he's holding Trickster's dead body. Fix! Begging the old man to fix him just like he fixes his costume. You don't understand, this poor boy is dead. He can't be fixed like a costume. Fix! The old man is terrified for his life. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Tries to grab his phone and contact the Justice League, but Bizarro lasers that shit. No! Me understand. You call old bad Superman. You try hurt me. You not my friend. Superman then gets a report about the imposter in Germany and flies there immediately, crashing into that old man's house. Are you okay? I thought he was you, but the poor bizarre creature is a monster. Where is he? And that's when Lex gets an alert in his lab, and Bizarro pulled up on him with Trickster. Fix! Please fix! Lex tells him your poor friend is dead. He passed on, there's nothing we can do. No! You made me! You make him better! Lex is confused. I made you? You science man! You had me father! Now it's true Lex made him, but he shouldn't know that. So Lex asks him, what do you remember? Only science room, lab, and bald ass head. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not your creator. You don't make me? No, I found you. Lex starts capping his ass off, saying that he crash landed on this planet a long time ago and he's from somewhere far away. Me not from here? Just like Superman. Tells him, can I run some tests on you? The clone agrees, and he puts him in this machine. Did me pass tests? And what Lex finds out is besides him being mentally stupid, in every other way he resembles Superman exactly. And he's trying to figure out how to destroy him before Superman finds out he created him. Just to make shit worse, the Flash is on his way to have a talk with him. So he has to get this clone up out of here. here. So that's when he cooks up a plan real quick. If you want to find out where you came from, go here. Gives him a GPS and everything. So I go do this and you fix friend, right? Of course, of course. So Bizarro flies in that direction. Home! And the location was the Fortress of Solitude. The Flash is in his office, but before he walks in, he activates the Seek and Destroy protocol. So Bizarro walks into the Fortress of Solitude happy as shit. This me home! But there's somebody behind him. Kill Superman, and Doomsday punches him in the back. Cyborg contacts everybody. Clark, Lex found him. Where? You're not gonna believe this. The Fortress of Solitude. And Superman dashes there immediately. Bizarro is confused why Doomsday wants to fight him. Why you fight me? In my house? Will destroy you. So he punches him. Me destroy you first. But then Doomsday uppercuts him. Die! Flies in front of him and then kicks him in his back, crashing him into the ground. Superman also pulls up. I located Doomsday and the clone. Superman asks Lex, are you sure you have Doomsday under control? Because when they caught him previously, Lex put him under mind control. He tells Superman yes, but your presence might confuse him. Bizarro gets back up. Superman, we am brothers. Boom, then Doomsday tackles him. Superman tells Lex, you expect me to just spectate? Yes, if you really want to see how effective the mind control technology is. Alright, bruh. But Lex, I need to be clear on one thing. I want the clone alive. Understood. Bizarro lasers Doomsday in the face, then Doomsday rocks him in the jaw. But Bizarro comes right back with a left. The programming is holding up strong, but Doomsday is somehow losing. Superman sees it too. The clone is low-key beating his ass. Alright, I'm stepping in. And Superman uppercuts the shit out of Bizarro, making him fly all the way back. But as he stands in front of Doomsday, Lex takes this chance to switch the technology to all. And Doomsday cracks Superman in the back. Ah! Doomsday just attacked Superman! What's going on, Lex? I told Clark not to get into this fight. Doomsday and the technology are gonna get confused. So Superman punches Doomsday back. Superman hit me? Me hit Superman! Doomsday and Bizarro start jumping Superman. The Flash goes to help, and Lex looks at the monitor. All I gotta do is watch now. They start pummeling bro. Doomsday is about to finish the job, but then Lex thinks to himself, I can't do this. I'm not a murderer. And he switches the programming back to Bizarro. Oh my gosh. And Doomsday starts rocking Bizarro. Also at the same time, the Flash grabs Superman. Doomsday is back online. How's Clark? He'll live. Doomsday then grabs Bizarro by the neck. Ow, ow, ow! Then he starts grabbing his skull tight. Bizarro is struggling and he's in pain. Ow! Ow, hurts! Hurts! And then there's a loud crunch. Doomsday snaps Bizarro's neck, killing him. No! Get away from him! But there's nothing he can do now. Bizarro is dead. So he takes Bizarro's body to Lex. I wanted him alive. Run every test you have, then think of some new ones. I want to know where he came from. And Superman flies off, leaving the deceased Bizarro on Lex's desk. We see Harley Quinn on a motorcycle pulling up on Billy Batson. Hey, Shazzy! Great. What do you want, Harley? For you to change into Shazzy so I can smush you with this. That's dumb. Even for you, I'm not gonna fight you, Harley. I was afraid you were gonna say that, and she points the Glockiana at his friends. Turn or those kids get it. He agrees, but he doesn't want to fight right here. Let's take this to an empty mall. Shazam! You happy now? Not until you explain why you're on the side of that murder happy, good for nothing Superman. Don't act like you don't know he's the worst super despot ever. You got no room to talk. You was just about to shoot some little kids. And not to mention, before this, you was all about the Joker and nuclear bombs. First of all, I wasn't serious about shooting the kid. And second of all, I was in a transitional phase. If you stand with the regime, put them hands up. Harley, I'm not gonna fight you. Boom! She smacks him with her hammer. He crashes into the wall and Harley pulls out her green pill stash. She's ready to squabble. Shazam comes back with a flying gut punch. Ow, 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 ow! So much ow! You done? Not even close, bud, and she kicks him in the face. What is your problem with me? Why are you with the regime? Why? Why do you care? Boom! Because I like you, Shazzy. You should know better than to side with Superman. Boom! What is wrong with you? We are the good guys. Are you? Your boss killed 200 people in cold blood last week. That's who your fearless leader is. Shazam like, nah, you capping. I was there. Superman is the worst. So she picks up her hammer and rides away. Forget you, Shaz. I never liked you. Meanwhile, in the Wayne Manor, somebody calls out for Alfred Pennyworth. Superman pulled up on Alfred. The polite thing to do would be to knock, but you lost your senses long ago. I shouldn't expect better from you. You think I'm insane, is that it? I chose not to say what I really think. You had a whole lot of shit to say to Damien. My life is ruled by fear, that was it. Oh, so you're here because you don't like what I said. Perhaps you're here to bully me, so I take that statement back. I don't care what you think. I don't care where you came from, and I don't care what you've done in the past. What I care about is where is Bruce? I don't know, but even if I did, I damn sure wouldn't tell you. Superman is getting mad madder and madder. I see. You're still feeling the sting of that headbutt I gave you. Superman's eyes start glowing, but Alfred don't give one damn. He shuts his book. The years are catching up with me. I can't stay up as late as I used to. And he starts walking away. Let yourself out. Get back here. Good night, Master Kent. Alfred just little bro, the strongest man on the planet. We see Batman in his jet in the Himalayas. You wanted to talk. I want to do more than that. I want to help you topple the regime. We could definitely use somebody with your abilities. I'll let you join us under one condition. Keep your temper in check. And it's revealed to be Hawkman. He got his ass beat by the regime last time, but he wants that get back. The next day we see Alfred in a room full of balloons. Alfred never told Bruce when his birthday was, so Bruce just guessed the day that he thought Alfred's birthday was. And every year on that day, he celebrates Alfred's birthday. It's a tradition now. Bruce tells him, "Happy birthday, Alfred." "Thank you." But Alfred sees that something is bothering Bruce. "What's bothering you?" "Nothing, Something is on your mind, Bruce, and it's not my birth date." Bruce explains his frustration about his fight against the regime. For years, he's been fighting them, taking one step forward, but he always takes 2 steps back. People on his side are dropping like flies, and now he's all the way back at square one. "There's no one left on our side. Kate, Barbara, and me." But Alfred tells him, "You'll find a way." "How can you be so sure?" "Because you have to. The world needs you, Bruce. We all need someone, don't we?" "Indeed. Happy birthday." After hanging up that call, an alert goes off on Alfred's watch. There's an intruder in the Batcave. He runs down there immediately, and on the monitor it lets him know that the intruder is identified. It's Victor Zsasz. "That's a hell of a security system. Does it come with its own Batman?" "If you're looking for him, I'm afraid he no longer lives here." "Maybe not, but I'm betting you have all sorts of information in that head of yours." And he gets closer and closer to Alfred with a knife. "Even if I knew where Batman was at, I would never tell you." "I was hoping you'd say that." He looks at his knife, but Alfred hits him before he can do anything. "You move pretty well for an old geezer." And the fight begins. He cuts Alfred's arm, then Alfred sweeps his legs and makes him fall on the ground. But then he slices Alfred's knee. Alfred tries to go in for a hit, but Victor weaves it. "All you gotta do is call Batman on your supercomputer and you get to live." "Appreciate the offer, but I'm about to stage a darling comeback." "You'll die before you tell me." Alfred asks him, "Who sent you?" And Victor slices his stomach. The devil himself. Alfred is gutted by Victor Zsasz. Damian walks into the Batcave with a present, and he's singing a song. "Happy birthday to Alfred." Nothing else rhymes with Alfred. "Don't even know if it's your birthday. Happy birthday to Alfred." And he sees Alfred bleeding out on the floor, dead. Damian lets the regime know what happened to Alfred, showing them 4K footage from the Bat computer. Victor's motive was clear. He wanted info on Batman, and he killed Alfred to get that information. And Wonder Woman knows someone put him up to this. Hal Jordan literally put Zsasz in prison last week. So how the hell was he able to get out? As tragic as this is, Alfred put himself in danger by siding with the most wanted man on the planet. Cyborg tells him, "I don't care if Sinestro is our ally or not. He's the gatekeeper of the super prison. He's a suspect also. I'll handle Sinestro. But one last thing, if this tragedy draws out Bruce, you guys are ordered to take him down. Don't allow your feelings to get in the way." The Flash and Cyborg walk away, but they're hearing some noise in a room. Damian is punching the floor over and over again until his fists are literally bleeding. They tell Damian they got no words to say, but if there's anything you need, we got you. "I only need one thing, Zsasz." On a rainy day in Gotham, the girls link up because Batman is off grid, and they know that only means one thing. He's going after Victor Zsasz. They want to find him before he finds Zsasz, because after what Zsasz did to Alfred, they don't want Bruce to do something that he'll regret. In a parking garage, we see Zsasz pop out of a sewer. He's on the run and he's terrified for his life. He steals a red car and starts driving. Boom! Somebody crashes into him. It's Batman in the Batmobile. "No!" Zsasz crawls out the car and starts running away. Bruce just walks towards him. He throws 2 batarangs at Zsasz, slicing his knees, making him fall on the floor. He's not doing no more running. Batman jumps towards him, kicking him in the back. Then he starts choking him and punches him across the face. "Who sent you? Who sent you? Was it Superman? Who sent you?" Pummeling him in the face. Stop! That's what you want to know? Yes! Shouldn't have told me that. And Batman cracks him in the face. "See this mark? That's him. That's him. That's him right here. That's..." Somebody shouts, "No! You don't get to say his name." Damian appears, kill him or I will. You want me to kill Zaz? The real question is why don't you? Wanting something and doing something are two different things. You're old enough to know that, Damien. Get out the way, Dad. Alfred wouldn't want this. But I do, and he dashes towards his dad. Don't make me hurt you, Damien. Then back off, and he hits Batman with a two-piece. Batman tells him that's the last time you do that shit. Shut up! But this time, Batman easily disarms him. Not once, but twice. But at that moment, Superman flies down above them. You want revenge just as much as Damien. Stop lying to yourself, Bruce. No one will judge you. Alfred would. And you just want Zaz dead to cover your tracks. Superman like, damn, you would really accuse me of some shit like that only because your motives are so transparent. Hal, Diana, Barry, Damien, everybody's still on my side. The right side. You're the odd man out. Complacency doesn't wash away the stink of your treachery. Step aside, Bruce. And he smacks the shit out of him, making him fly back. Go ahead, Damien. Damien walks towards Zaz, rubbing his hands. I bet. But Bruce not finished yet. He pops a green pill. Get away from Victor Zaz. And he rushes towards Superman, punching him straight in the mouth. And he pushes Damien away. Green pill, huh? Saved one for a rainy day. And they dash towards each other. Boom! Batman hits him with a left hook, but he comes right back with a right hook. And they just start squabbling. Punches, kicks, they're going in. I know it was you. You put Zaz up to it, and he punches Superman in the gut. Boom! Had him do your dirty work. You're a coward. He put Superman on his back, so he grabs Superman by his cape. Dad, is this what you want, Damien? I can snap his neck and end 5 years of fighting. You want me to kill? Damien is looking in shock as his real daddy is holding his fake daddy by the neck. Is this what you want? For me to cross the line and become a killer like Clark? So I'm supposed to believe you would really break his neck? Why not? I can end all of this right here with one little snap. Are you willing to kill me to save him? Without a second thought, and he throws a batarang at Bruce, but he catches it right before it hits his neck. Bro was really ready to off his pops. I was bluffing, but you weren't. Nope. The Flash then pulls up on the scene. Stop, that's enough fighting for today. Not unless the old man gives up. What do you say, Pops? Do you give up? Hell no. How about now? Wonder Woman and Hal Jordan pull up to the scene. Don't make this shit get ugly, Bruce. Hal Jordan chimes in, give it up, you don't stand a chance. We can jump you. As long as I'm breathing, I got a chance. You died protecting the man that killed Alfred? What's wrong with you? While they're talking, Victor Zaz gets up. Let me kill him. Damien instantly kicks him with a flying kick. Then Batman kicks Damien. Back off. Then Wonder Woman cracks Batman in the jaw. Ugly it is, making him fly into the trash can. Hal Jordan then flies towards him with the construct, but Batman grabs the dumpster and slams it on top of his head. Wonder Woman then dashes towards him, and they clash. Flash tells Damien, aren't you gonna join this bloodbath? You got a problem with the regime? Actually, I do. Whose side are you on? Admit it, your regime had Alfred killed to draw me out. You're wrong, we would never. Open your eyes. After every heinous thing Clark has done, you're still blinded by love. Deep down, part of you must be relieved that Lois is out the picture because now you can have them all to yourself. How dare you question my integrity? And she hits him with a mean uppercut. Then Hal Jordan hits him with a back shot. Batman is done. It's over. You will stand on trial for your crimes against the regime. Hal, take him back to Alcatraz until Clark is ready to deal with him. But as he gets ready to grab Bruce, the Flash takes him and gets the hell up out of there. Why'd you save me, Barry? Because Alfred deserves to have a proper funeral, and it wouldn't be right without you. Clark won't forgive you for this. Too bad for him. Be careful. But before the Flash leaves, Bruce tells him, wait, you're the only one with the power to stop this. You can use the Speed Force to go back in time, stop the Joker, save Lois and Metropolis. Are you asking me to go back and change history? I am. Why now? Because of Alfred? Not just Alfred. Too many people are dead. And Clark, he's not Clark anymore. But we have no idea what change in history would do to this timeline. It can't be worse than the shit we got right now. Please, Barry, you have the ace in the hole. At least consider it. Alright, I'll think about it. And Bruce, stop being so reckless, cause next time I won't be there to bail you out. And he dashes up out of there. Later, we see Bruce in his bunker with a suit on, looking sad as shit. Alfred's finna get put to rest. It's a sad day. Barbara walks in. Are you ready to go? Kate and Selena are finna meet us there. But she just sees him looking down at a paper. Is that? How long have you had it? I had it for a minute, but I didn't want to spoil our tradition. You didn't tell anyone. Did he know? Absolutely. Alfred knew everything. Bro had Alfred's birth certificate this whole time. Damn! R.I.P. to the GOAT. In the Hall of Justice, Cyborg and Wonder Woman are walking, but then they hear some yelling. Why'd you let Bruce go? Why? Superman is choking the shit out the Flash. What are you doing? The Flash like, get your hands off me. You betrayed me. We had him, but you let him escape. Wonder Woman like, put him down. Bitch, what makes you think you could tell me what to do? Don't take that tone with me, Clark. Easy, everyone. But the Flash is not tolerating this level of disrespect, and he starts vibrating at maximum speed. Let me go! I saved Bruce because he was grieving the loss of a family member, something you guys should understand. Alfred devoted his life to serving the greater good. I chose to respect and honor the man's legacy. And for the record, we didn't have him. You was flat on your back. That shit got Superman mad as shit. And he flies towards the Flash, but the Flash weaves that shit. Is that how you treat your friends? Enough, this has gone too far. Way too far. It's just another day in the life of Emperor Superman. We seen what you done to enemies. He flies in, hitting the Flash right on the chin, making him fly back and crash into the wall. What's wrong with you? If Barry didn't move, you would've took his head off. I'd be one more victim on your list. The Flash dips up out of there. Don't come looking for me. He goes to Central City pulling up on Iris, but she's not feeling him right now and she pushes him away. So after that, he goes to a bar. He goes to get a drink and he looks at the dude that just handed it to him. He's like, yo, you look kind of familiar. Is your name Leonard? My name is Larry. Damn, you just look like somebody I used to know. I get that a lot. They start talking about the regime till the Flash hears something, and he runs up out of there to see what's going on. He runs straight into the building with smoke coming out of it. And inside we see Iris face to face with Killer Shark and Girder, and they're trying to arrest her. They work under Superman right now, but the Flash not finna let them arrest this girl, so he like, hey, back off for a minute, let me talk to her. Iris, what's going on? You think I'm gonna talk to you? Arresting or eating, no more talk. She's part of an insurgent group. They're committing treason. She's going down. The Flash tells him neither of you move until I talk to Superman. Shut your face! And Killer Shark dashes at the Flash, but of course he weaves it, and the battle begins as he blows back hella Superman soldiers, then hits Girder with a punch barrage to the face, knocking him out. But when he gets a little bit distracted telling the group to run, Killer Shark punches him in the back. Then he goes in to take a juicy bite out of Iris. No! So the Flash grabs a broom and throws it at Killer Shark, and it goes right through him, killing him. That's one sorry ass death. You killed him. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to stop him. I swear, I promise, Iris. No, you're just like the regime, no better than Superman. She then walks up to Girder. I surrender. Just arrest me. The Flash like, what? I'm not gonna let them hurt you. So he grabs Iris and runs to the top of the building. What's going on, bae? Do you remember that you promised me that you would stop Superman if he went down the wrong path? It's not that simple. Yes it is. All it takes is willingness to accept the consequences. You think I'm afraid of the consequences? I was there 5 years ago in Australia. I had an undercover assignment for Central City Citizen, and I saw you do nothing when Superman crippled that young man standing up to those bullies. Galactor? I know y'all remember that shit in the early parts. Boom! They crushed his spine. All because he was defending the right to protest in his country. He was the biggest fan of the Flash, and the Flash stood back there doing nothing. And she lets him know that 3 years ago, that young man killed himself. The Barry I knew would have sacrificed his life to save one person. You're just not the man I thought you were. After that convo, he took Iris back to Girder and arrested her with him, and went back to Superman. I honestly don't know what to do with you. Your actions were clearly those of a traitor. So he tells the Flash, are you committed to the cause? Then we get a flashback of the Flash and Batman talking. And he tells Batman maybe this is how the world is supposed to be. Sorry, but I can't go back in time and change things. So he tells Superman, I'm committed. Good, now get your ass up out my sight. Back in the bunker, we see Bruce down bad with a little stubble growing back in. My boy is stressed. Barbara says, let's keep this between us, but do you have any plans in the vault? Are we cooked? He tells her it's not over. Good. Batman calls up Lex and he tells him I need to send a secure transmission to somebody. Alright, what's the message? We see Hal Jordan pull up on Sinestro. How did Victor Zsasz get out? I need to know if it was you that set that maniac free. Because if it wasn't, then that means it could only have been one other person. It's a shame you'll never know for sure. I'm not gonna ask you again. Was it you or him? Do you really want to do this? Does it seem smart to risk compromising the construct that's keeping every prisoner locked up? Hal Jordan starts to fly away. I'll find out myself. Your master won't like that. So he punches Sinestro in the face for that shit talking. Hal Jordan trying to get to the bottom of who caught that hit on Alfred. While that was going on, Superman pulled up on Black Adam. We seen him get old in year 1, but apparently he didn't die because Shazam convinced Superman to take him back to Kahndaq. Superman pulls up on him to confirm that his loyalty is for the regime. But Black Adam's not trying to be a part of this, and he punches Superman out the building when he touches him. So they start squabbling. punches getting thrown back and forth left and right. Superman grabs him trying to crack his back, but then he headbutts him. But before this fight goes too far, the rest of the regime pull up. Black Adam tells them to go back to where they came from and leave him and Kahndaq alone. But then Superman lets him know that this only goes one way. If Kahndaq is not an ally, then it's a threat. Black Adam's like, alright, we loyal to the regime, we allies. We then see Hawkman recording a message to Bruce. Bruce, it's been a while since we last spoke. I thought perhaps you lost faith in my ability to help the insurgency. But after learning what happened to Alfred, I understand your silence. Sorry for your loss. The mission you gave me is finally progressing. And after a whole lot of effort, I have located the objective. And I'm on my way to retrieve it. And nothing will stop me from getting it. Hawkman is bloody as shit, and we see that he's been doing mad work behind the scenes. Way beyond Sector 2814, we see a jet flying into a planet. It's Hawkman, and he has arrived at his location, the home of Mongol, the destroyer of worlds. Hawkman tells him, I need something in your possession. This bro has a kryptonite ring on his finger. Yes, the kryptonite in that ring is one of the last of its kind. You wish to use it against Kal-El? Hell yeah. And you know the price for any of my treasure, right? Yeah, 30 seconds of combat. Bro doesn't even want money for his jewelry, he just wants a 30-second squabble. The rules are simple. No running, no tricks, and 30 seconds after this fight, if you're still breathing, you can have this ring. Challenge accepted. And the fight begins. Boom! Hawkman gets a clean hit on his jaw. Not once, but 3 times. He slick piecing him up. After 12 seconds, Mongol starts smiling. Boom! And he slams Hawkman's face into the wall. Boom! Left hook, uppercut. He's rocking Hawkman. With 3 seconds left on the clock, Mongol rushes Hawkman. But they don't let us know the outcome of that fight, and now we're on Atlantis. And we see Superman flying away. What was that about, my love? Superman wanted firm commitment that Atlantis supports the regime. I thought you made it clear that everything that happens up there isn't our problem. I have on multiple occasions, but it seems like despotic rule isn't going so well for him. So he questions loyalties. And what did you tell him? What he needed to hear so he could get the hell up out of here. Superman is meeting up with multiple different heroes to make sure they're loyal to him. And now he's looking for Raven. We see Batman, Batwoman, and Batgirl traveling together. Good. Clark is heading to another errand. Now is our best chance. Batgirl tells him that most of the regime is away and it's only Cyborg and Hawkgirl in there. Bet I'll take those odds. We gotta be surgical. We can't risk the regime finding our tunnel system. With this underground tunnel, they can't be detected. Batman tells them they got 4 to 5 minutes tops. So now they know they gotta make every second count. If shit goes wrong, do we abort? Nah, we keep fighting. Outside the Hall of Justice, the electric goes out, everything's dark. They like, what the hell? That shit's not good. Who turned off the lights? Blackout. Took out the backup generators, and it's an obvious attack. And Batman and Batwoman jump down. Bad move, Bruce. Why'd you come? We're here for you. Batgirl lets them know that her EMP scrambler won't last much longer against Cyborg's technology, and they only got about 2 minutes. Batman jumps at Cyborg, kicking him right in the gut. Green pills or not, this is not gonna end well for you. I'll take my chances. Batwoman and Hawkgirl are in a 1v1. I have to admit, I'm surprised you chose to side with the regime. I don't have blind devotion to men dressed like bats. I'm not devoted to any man, but I'm a slave to ethics. And the regime has none, and she puts Hawkgirl's jaw to the test. What's the endgame, Bruce? I'll let you know when we get there. Cyborg tries to hit Batman, but Batman weaves it and plants a device on his back. Bro did the same shit to Cyborg in year 1. He's out for the count, and now it's just Hawkgirl. Boom! Batwoman hits her in the mouth and then kicks her in her shit. Batman and Batwoman grab Cyborg and get ready to leave. But something pushes them back. Superman pulled up on the scene. You're not getting away this time, Bruce. It's over. I heard that one before. It's over, and he blows Batwoman and Batman back. And right when it looks like it's over, boom, somebody crashes into the building. It's Hawkman, and he infused his weapon with kryptonite. Superman, are you ready to die? Bro wants all the smoke. You already feel the kryptonite in my mace. Good. And he immediately hit Superman in the knees. Batman and Batwoman are shocked. He was supposed to deliver that stone to me. He obviously had other ideas. Qatar, this is not what we discussed. You want the stone to capture Superman. I'm not interested in half measures. He took my wife from me. He's trying to catch a body. I want him dead. Boom, he hit Superman. Hawkman is crashing out. Can he actually kill Clark with that thing? I don't know. But the rest of the regime is gonna be here any minute, so we gotta get Cyborg and get the hell up out of here. Boom, Hawkman cracks Superman's back. He's in full crash out mode right now. He don't want to see shit except Superman's blood. Batwoman like, damn, so we just gonna leave Hawkman? He's doing his own thing. He's not following the mission no more, so he's on his own. God damn. Superman is leaking. Boom! Hawkman cracks him in the back of the head. Honestly, I expected more of a fight. Qatar, stop! You're awake, Sierra. What are you doing? You abandoned me for an Earth war that has nothing to do with Thanagar. You chose Superman over me. I chose to stand with our allies. I came here for you, and you humiliated me. Boom! Boom! Stop it! You only have yourself to blame. You came here for a fight and you got one. Perhaps I want a rematch. Boom! And he smacks his wife. But then Superman lasers him. He's not done yet. You still got some fight left in you. I can respect that. But it won't be enough, and he rushes towards Superman. But then the Flash comes out of nowhere, knocking the weapon out of his hand. You gone too far, Qatar. But this stops now. And the rest of the gang pulled up. He's cooked. So y'all finna jump me now? Nah, it's just me and you. Clark, that's not necessary. Let's jump him. No, I'm fine. No one step in, just me and Hawkman. So be it, and Superman kicks off the fight, punching him right in the mouth. Boom with the left, boom with the right. Boom, he punches Hawkman so hard in the jaw, there's a crunch. Qatar! Superman looks at him with the reddest eyes of all time. He's dead. R.I.P. Hawkman. Where's Cyborg? Batman took him, and at that moment, Superman falls to the ground. That kryptonite is messing him up. Wonder Woman tells the Flash to take that mace far away. In the meantime, we see Batman and the gang back in the underground tunnel. But this time they got Cyborg, and they wasted no time as Batwoman and Batgirl are hacking his system. Superman suffering from kryptonite poisoning, and now that the power's back on, the regime goes out to search for Cyborg. They took Cyborg to Metropolis, and that's where they're hacking him. And while they're looking into Cyborg systems, they got the 4K footage of Superman killing all those people. So they hack into the worldwide network to expose them to the world. Japan, Coast City, everywhere. Everybody's tuned in. And as soon as Batwoman plays the recording, Raven comes out of nowhere, saying she won't let that happen. And she uses her powers to cause a worldwide blackout. What type of timing is that? Everybody's electricity across the world went black. And at that moment, Cyborg's system starts to work again, sending a signal to the regime. And they head to his location ASAP. The Flash gets there instantly, getting Cyborg out of there. Batman, Batwoman, and Batgirl head home. Black magic stopped our transmission. It had to be Raven. If she's back, this is not good for us. Were you able to salvage anything? Please tell me we still have that footage. We don't. That magic stopped us cold. And when Cyborg rebooted his system, it completely wiped me out. It erased everything before I could stop it. So we're back to square one. Again, mission failed. Back in the Hall of Justice, Lex tells Superman that he'll be fine over time from that kryptonite poisoning. His mace was synthetic, so he'll be able to fight it off. Fine. Victor, I need a word with you alone. And he tells Cyborg to delete his entire database. All of it. Superman's not taking no chances. He wants that footage off this earth. In New York City, Batman pulls up on Lex. How's Clark? I'm assuming he's gonna be okay. You shouldn't be here, Bruce. I know, but this is long overdue. The regime can fight as many fights as possible. I can't. I'm running out of options. The kryptonite that Hawkman used was synthetic, so unless you know where to find some, I do, in the Batcave. You can't be serious. Years ago, Batman built a kryptonite weapon that Superman doesn't know about, a failsafe, but he can't access the weapon without the DNA of the core Justice League members, Diana, Hal, Barry, and Victor. And all of them happen to be on the regime side. Inside a container, we see Bizarro, the Superman clone. Lex tells Batman this is the answer, right here. This twisted Superman clone. Not exactly. We need the Justice League to operate the weapon, right? Who says they have to be from our Earth? Lex is cooking up a crazy plan. You want to abduct parallel versions of the Justice League from an alternate universe? Yeah, pretty much. And you know where to find them and how to bring them here? The where is simple. Star Labs has been tracking alternate universes for years now. Okay, but the Flash is the only man that can travel through alternate worlds. The Flash has been helping us and he doesn't even know it. And it's revealed that Lex has been siphoning off Barry's Speed Force energy this whole time. Not the whole time, but since they started building the new super prison. So all Lex and Bruce need now is a device that can hold and convert that energy. A mother box. And right now, you know who has one? Star Labs. In the most heavily fortified, well-defended armory in the regime that you gonna break your ass into and get up out of there. You can do that, right? Hell yeah, but I got a better idea. And Batman travels to Bali, Indonesia to meet up with an old face, Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke. And Batman tells him, I got a job for you. One that only a few people can pull off. And I need someone they won't see coming. Somebody that can fly under the radar. Somebody that isn't me. I imagine you at the top of the wanted list. What makes you think I give a damn about the regime? You can't want the world like this. Hey man, I'm just chilling. I'm retired. They took you out the game. Now's your chance to get your revenge. Alright man, what's the job? Breaking into the regime armory. We can get you in, but getting out will be all on you. A suicide mission sounds fun. Deathstroke takes the job, and we fast forward to him on the mission climbing up a mountain, and he drops a teleportation device through the vent. He scopes out the scenery, it's clear. Then he teleports into the building. He got the Glockiana out moving mad stealthy on some Splinter Cell type shit. He sees a guard, boom, takes him out, then rushes towards two more, boom, boom, shooting him right in the neck. And then he makes his way into the armory, where he meets a lot more guards and he takes them all out. And he starts looking for the mother box. But there's a whole bunch of cases, he gotta look through all of them. But he finally finds it. Freeze! Drop your weapon and surrender. You want my weapons? You're gonna have to take them from me. And he's face to face with 1,000,000 Superman soldiers. No problem. Fire at will! They all start shooting at him, but he starts dodging it, hitting them in the neck, stabbing them, stepping on their face, kicking them in the mouth, wiping them all out by his damn self till there's only one standing. Boom! He headbutts bro right in the dome. He's knocked out. Too easy. Out of nowhere, he gets blasted with fire. Metamorpho is in the building, and he looks mad as shit. We then see the regime's new super prison. Instead of being underwater, it's now in the Arctic. Inside, we see that Victor Zsasz is dead, and Hal Jordan is talking to Sinestro trying to figure out what the hell happened. An unfortunate case of prison justice. We then get to see the 4K footage. Zsasz is just chilling on the bed till somebody walks in with a shank. Which mark was it? Was it this one? Or this one? Or this one? Stabbing the shit out of him UK style. That man is Damian Wayne. Which mark is Alfred? My favorite. And Damian stabs him right on that mark, killing him. That boy got the revenge he was looking for. We get back to Metamorpho and Deathstroke's 1v1, and Metamorpho hit him with a clean hit. That first hit was lucky. You won't get another. Save that talk for somebody that cares. Ooh, am I supposed to be scared? And Deathstroke hits him right on the neck. You're easy money. Metamorpho turns into smoke, weaving around the attack. Really, dude? Easy money? Your catchphrase game is ass, boy. Almost as bad as your fighting skills. And he tries to hit him with a fire attack, but Deathstroke blocks it. Save it, freak. And he goes in for the slice. But Metamorpho breaks his sword, then hits him with a mean gut punch. Ugh. Honestly, I thought you were gonna be a tougher fight. The great Deathstroke. What a disappointment. But Deathstroke's like, we're not done, and he shoots 2 pellets from his staff. But they go right through Metamorpho's head. Yes, we are, but you're just too dumb to realize it. Come on, you really thought you could hurt me? Now, I'm done with you. If it makes you feel any better, you never had a chance. Metamorpho is talking that hot shit. But while he's down, Deathstroke clicks his staff. And he headshots Metamorpho when he was least expecting it. Yeah! Headshot did over 200 damage. He's done. Yo ass talk too much. So he goes back to grab the mother box. There he is! And the next wave of Superman soldiers arrive. But he don't got no time to scrap, and he grabs the mother box and gets the hell up out of there. Also pulling down a bunch of crates, making them fall above the Superman soldiers. He's at the door and he's about to escape. Boom! He gets blasted in the chest by Cyborg. That's far enough, Deathstroke. Not only him, but Raven arrives in the building. You cannot win. Cyborg and Raven? Deathstroke stands no chance. Deathstroke is captured. We then catch up with Bruce and Lex. Cyborg confirmed it, they captured his ass. Do they have any idea why he was there? Nah, he's not talking. He won't. But damn, he failed to get the device. Wait, what is that? And we see a full 3D schematic of the mother box. Deathstroke knew he was not gonna get out that building, so he digitally mapped it out and sent it to Bruce. Shout out Deathstroke, that's a clutch play right there. Bruce asks Lex, the question is, can we use this to build our machine? Lex smirks, absolutely. In an alternate dimension, we see Clark, Lois, and Mama and Daddy Kent. Lois and Clark let them know that they finna have a baby. Oh, that's fantastic. How do you feel, Lois? I'm fine. He's scared though. I'm not scared. Alright, maybe a little bit. You're gonna be an amazing father, Clark. You have a wonderful heart and you care so much about everyone. We have no doubt in you at all. They're a happy family. Meanwhile, in the Wayne Manor, everybody's celebrating Alfred's 75th birthday. In this universe, he's still alive. And all the heroes get along. Damian, Dick, Bruce, Oliver, Wonder Woman, Clark, everybody is together having a great time. You're gonna be a dad. I know, right? Crazy. While they're having the time of their lives, Lex Luthor cooked up a crazy evil plan. Time and time again, we got our ass beat by the Justice League. When we fight them individually, we feed into their greatest strength, their unity. They're not smarter or stronger, but they have greater numbers and they work as a team with solidarity. It's time we get our lick back. And we see that Lex turned into Nick Fury and recruited the evil Avengers. And all of them together plan on attacking Metropolis. Cyborg gets word of this and lets the whole Justice League know. And they waste no time to head there immediately. Shazam and Hawkgirl are holding off Sinestro, Black Adam, and the God of War. But 2 of them get sniped with a laser. Superman arrives to the battlefield. Enough! Batman knows something is off about this attack. It's obviously coordinated. It's a decoy to get their attention. And at that moment in the Watchtower, villains show up. Attack! Nightwing, Raven, and Cyborg gotta get to work. But Batman takes this time to go to the Arkham Asylum to see if Joker is still in his cell. And when they open that door, that man is not in there. He's riding around Gotham in an ice cream truck with Harley. Whee!
I'm so happy you're out of jail, Puddin'. This is so much fun. The fun seas are just the beginning, my little princess. Turn left, right now.
Causing 2 cars to crash. And that's when Joker reveals his new plan. He plans on planting a nuclear bomb in Metropolis. All the heroes are fighting, they're not even expecting him. As soon as they arrive at their location, they carry the bomb to the middle of the park, right where the Superman statue is. But Batman figured their plan out and teleported to them ASAP.
Go to the van, Harley. Me and Bats need a talk.
But Puddin'!
And he smacks the shit out of her.
No one likes a third wheel.
But little does he know Batman's whole gang is on the way, rushing to the Joker at top speed. But he's about to press the button to detonate the bomb.
No!
But before they can do anything, a bright white light comes out of nowhere and they get teleported away.
Ah!
Puddin'?
Back in the Injustice universe, we see Superman on his throne.
You want to talk to me? What does a criminal like you want?
Catwoman pulled up on him. I'm here to make a deal. I can give you Batman's secret hideout. You expect me to believe that you will give up Batman? What kind of fool do you take me for? The worst kind. All of you, Bruce, Clark, Diana. You're all fools who won't stop fighting until everyone's dead.
What do you want?
To end this war without any more bloodshed. I will give you the location of Batman's hideout so you can put down the insurgency once and for all. Only if you promise not to hurt Bruce. Has she not seen what Superman has done all these years? She's an idiot. You're doing this to protect Bruce because you love him. Just tell me we have a deal. Meanwhile, in Batman's bunker, they're watching the heroes from the alternate universe fight against all them villains. Lex tells Batman we have to isolate all the heroes. The last thing we want to do is bring more villains. Batman says let them beat up their villains, then we gonna bring them over. But then Batwoman and Batgirl rush in the room. They're here! Superman is coming! Boom! They hear a loud ass noise. Someone gave you up.
It doesn't matter now.
Boom, 2 Blacks out of here. I'll deal with Clark. No, we need to make the last stand.
That's what this is. Kate and Barb can handle the transporter. If we fail, you will be the world's last hope for stopping Clark.
Understood.
Batman!
Lex gets the hell up out of there. Good luck.
Completely lined with lead. Clever hideout. But it couldn't stop me from finding you. Come out and face me.
And he starts lasering through the building. Superman's mad as shit. He's away. We need to get the parallel Earth back online. But Superman lasers the machine.
Bruce, come out so we can finish this. You want another shot at the title?
As soon as bro sees Batman, he gets pissed. Yeah! Batwoman and Batgirl see that the machine is completely fried, so they're gonna have to operate it manually. Boom! Superman slams Batman into the wall.
This is the end, Bruce. No more plans, no more tricks, nothing, and he throws him through the wall.
Batgirl calls Batman and lets him know that the transporter is damaged, but he's in a bad situation as Superman, Wonder Woman, and Hal Jordan stand over him.
After all this, you can't possibly believe it was worth it. Face it, Bruce, it's over.
Batgirl tells Batman to buy some more time, so he starts his shit talk no jitsu.
I hear you, Clark. Maybe I can accept it's finally over. But if you're wondering if I think it was all worth it, I don't know. I do. It was worth every ounce of pain, every drop of blood, because this world is safer with the regime than without it. You enforced peace all across the world, taking guns and bombs out of every citizen's hands. But along with that, you stole their freedom.
No, I made them safer, and this is what mankind needs.
It's a police state.
Oh my gosh, what is all this yapping?
It's a conversation we should have had a long time ago.
It's too late for all that talking.
Clark, I'm sorry for what the Joker did to you. You lost so much, more than anyone should bear. But deep down, the Superman I know must understand that killing him was wrong. Look at where that shit has led you. Willing to destroy the entire nation of Atlantis, slaughtering Ganthet, Mogo, and most of the Green Lanterns. The blood of Oliver, Dinah, Renee, and Qatar, all on your hands, Clark. And Alfred. No sense in denying it now.
Superman stays silent, and Wonder Woman and Hal Jordan look at each other. Oh shit. While Batman is doing all that talking, Batwoman and Batgirl are still fixing their transporter. Once we lock in on them, we can bypass the damaged console from inside there. But that puts one of us in the energy field, and I don't know what that would do next. Batwoman tells her it doesn't matter. I will do it, it needs to be done. To get the transporter to work, there must be a sacrifice. Back with Batman and Superman.
Clark, is this the world your parents envisioned when they sent you here? Do you think they wanted to rule Earth with an iron fist? Would Jor-El be proud, or would he feel like Jonathan and Martha Kent, ashamed to see his son as a dictator?
Enough! And he slaps the mask off Batman. And at that moment, Superman realizes what's going on. All this talking is a distraction. Are you ready?
Do it. What is this? What real justice looks like. Now! And they press the button, the teleporter starts working, and he sees all this stuff around Batwoman and decides to laser her with heat vision at full blast, burning her to a crisp. But he was a second too late and the teleporter worked. Batman, Batgirl, and members of the regime got teleported to different places. What the hell happened? Batman is out there somewhere. Find him! But they're not the only people that got teleported. As we see the Joker and an alternate version of Batman. The heroes from the alternate universe are now in the Injustice world. And Batman already knows that he's in a different metropolis. This was the end of year 5. And this leads into the first Injustice game. So I'm probably gonna cover the games, then do Injustice 2. But I really don't know yet. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, man, if you watched all the parts, I appreciate you staying tuned in. This was a long ass series, but definitely a fun one. I plan on doing some other comics, so let me know which other ones y'all want to see in the comments. But don't worry, Injustice 2 will be on the way soon. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.